Don't you stand there and hear me? This is my house. This is my house, and you will get scared here.
What's up,
is going
everybody?
on?
Welcome to Awesome Talk Season 3, Episode 10. This is 2 episodes away from the live show at the Saint.
Live
Okay.
from Al Gore's interwebs.
From Al Gore's interwebs.
Welcome to the interwebs.
We have... Let me go ahead and just drink that beer for a minute. You should. So we have a very... look out there, buddy. There you go. We have a very, very crazy out there show tonight. Are the mics unmuted?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Because we all walked in here in a rush tonight, so I want to make sure everything's all good. Okay, so tonight we have Dan Caputo from Negative Sky in the house. He's going to be hanging out, cracking some horrendous jokes with us and talking about the world. At the end of the show tonight, we're going to be showing a live video from the band that he's a lead singer of, which is Negative Sky, and they're fucking awesome.
Yes, they
I'd also like to point out that tonight I'm wearing my Anon shirt,
Oh.
which is you know, R.I.P. But Dan was the lead singer of that band too, and Twine used to fucking play shows with them all
Used
the
to
fucking
fuck
time, man.
shit up.
So
Yeah, man.
let me drink this again.
Those were the good days.
They were pretty good days.
They were pretty good.
Yeah,
They were all right. We drank beers.
We
yelled about
the
shit.
Jersey Shore. We did
Also-
a pretty good job.
Also tonight, in the middle of the show, one thing that her and I have been working on a lot lately is the Super Groove special, which was supposed to be out this weekend, but we just didn't get it done. We have 6 cameras worth of stuff to sift through and hours of stuff to go through, but we think we've got it pretty nailed down right now. So tonight, we decided we're going to air some highlights and portions of that special that we're going to get on YouTube this week sometime. Also, there's a clip from Ice in the Face on there from when Woo was on. Woo has become more of a regular around here, and that
That's
might be
my
happening
boy.
more often soon. Fuck, what else is going
He's
on
a
tonight?
funny motherfucker.
Dude, you know what sucks for you?
What?
Is that out of these 2 chairs, I have seniority over who gets one in the case that one disappears because I'm always in pain. And the only other chairs that we can sit in are these. So it looks like your ass is fucked.
That's a good point, because he tried to sit in one of these chairs, and
And,
that's...
and the legs,
Yeah,
the
that
legs
Super
and
Groove,
the needed
remember?
to
Yeah.
thrown out, yeah.
that
He almost
right
took out the
against
goddamn tent, is what he did.
him. He's like 6'9" and fucking
No.
enormous.
He told me and him were on our way over here the other day for the limo ride, and he was we were talking about, like size constraints, and he's like, you have to count me as 2 people pretty much all the time. No, wait, a person and a half. And I was like, yeah, you're kind of like
right.
me and my son
Yeah.
put together.
Yeah, I'd
and
say
it's
that's
like,
about right.
see? Yeah, it's like that. Like so, I mean, yes. Seating needs to be considered when it comes to Woo.
All right.
And he is completely aware of that.
Well, we'll get him some heavy-duty seating, that's all.
Yeah, that's all.
Like,
Like that fucking chair right over there.
yeah, but that's
If
not
we could
high
get that
enough.
thing elevated.
That
If we
chair
get that thing elevated-
annoyingly sinks down on its own.
That's
So
what-
we'll be
you see?
we'll be talking about like vending machine panties in Japan, and he'll slowly just be like
He'll be
sliding.
sinking in the fuck.
down
Yeah, because that chair, it
the
just sinks.
twist
So,
at the most annoying times.
Well, Dan said we should put it on phone books.
You just put phone book like when you're
Yeah.
a kid. And
yeah,
your
well,
mom
just
was
phone
like,
book.
you can't
Like
I mean,
social
does
media.
anybody have phone books?
Yeah, that's true. We gotta get
It'll
phone
be
books.
like
not? I
it'll be
still
like
get
a.
one.
Do you still get a phone book?
This
Yeah.
thick.
Yeah.
My bank
What the
card
hell
is
is
in
it?
a long branch, and they give me
It would be
a
like
phone
if
book.
giants had
Is it
high
also
chairs.
so
Yeah, but I would imagine that a fucking that a phone book now would be basically just like sex ads the whole way through at this
No,
point.
just
Like,
everybody's
who are you
getting-
calling up to? I don't know anybody's. I have to think hard for my number.
I don't even fucking know.
We don't know numbers anymore.
Yeah,
I always
so
remember
yeah,
my
we don't
house
know anybody's
number,
number.
my mom's number. I
If you
remember.
lose your cell phone, you're screwed.
Hey, Flying Piranha, Aaron, and Wolf Dancer in the house.
Hey, what up, baby?
So,
Let's see. All right. But yeah, so there's all kinds of shit. I also got some stuff to talk about. Katie from Nevermore Designs, who makes these wonderful
Greg, you
mugs
spelled
right here.
Funyuns wrong.
Nice.
Good.
Motherfucker.
Did he
Me,
spell?
it means
Yeah,
you're not
he
a
did.
true fan.
So,
Funyuns.
Nevermore-designs.com who makes these mugs. They're doing a fundraiser for somebody later on. We're going to talk more about that.
Cool.
Probably after the break. So,
They are kicking ass.
we're going to... Yeah, this is an awesome
They're all right.
sponsor. This is I wish
They
we could
made
get
it
a
a
fucking
little
beer
while.
sponsor. That's the one thing we don't have. You would think a beer or liquor sponsor would be easy to get for this show.
Yeah,
Rum
well,
sponsor
See, the
would
problem
be
is people see us
splendid.
drunk all the time, so.
Yeah, I know.
They don't want to
Or
support
fuck,
it.
even
You can help me with that?
I might be able to.
Can you say who you got in mind, or you wanna wait?
We're sponsored by Cold Cock
Cigarettes and
Whiskey. And Cold Cock Whiskey is...
Yeah, I saw
they
pictures.
represent
Yeah, I saw
mad-
your-
They
yeah.
represent mad bands, dude. I went into Mayhem Fest like, psh, here you go, sir. We just
Wow.
watched everybody and just
Wow.
chilled, man. We hung
Okay.
out. We met ass in
Excellent.
Alexandria and like Mushroom Head and shit and like.
Hey, we'll take a whiskey
Oh,
sponsor
damn
up
shit.
in here, will we
You know,
not?
Goddamn
we
right. I
represent-
like
yeah,
it.
we try to
Is it
represent
good
every
whiskey?
show, you know, it's pretty good, man.
Okay.
I'll be honest, dude. I wasn't sure because, you know,
You never know.
you never know, right? You never know
Yeah.
until you fucking just go with it. So, it's an American herbal tea flavored whiskey. It's smooth, and it's got this herbal hint of taste to it, but it's pretty fucking
That
good,
actually
dude.
sounds better than regular whiskey.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
I was drinking that shit.
I like regular
I was a
whiskey.
happy
Yeah, it's good
camper.
for you.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah, man.
gotta-
No,
I
kick
imagine
ass,
if it's
dude.
got a little
Kick
spice
ass.
to it, I imagine a little
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper in that would go well.
You know, I think that
Yeah, it's
people
a
have
good
already been
Gatorade in
working
it.
on concoctions, and I
That's the
haven't
only
tried
place
any
you
yet.
Okay.
get electrolytes
I'm
from.
amped to try one. Oh wait, you
Yeah,
know
the
what?
salt shaker.
I think Joe from Stagger. It's made of something like twigs and berries or some type of weird ass shit he made with it. It was pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it was
Well,
pretty
fuck
good.
it, man. I would love to talk
You
to
gotta
them,
ask what it
man.
is. I will find out about that and put you in
Yes,
touch
put me in touch with somebody, dude.
with
I'm excited. We need a liquor sponsor. Especially we got this live show coming up at the Saint November 15th. Have you heard about it?
I have heard of it.
It's a
And you
fundraiser.
are coming.
I hope I'm
He
I'm
hopes it's
hoping.
coming.
I'm hoping.
I'm hoping.
This
Don't
Negative
kill me.
Sky. Negative Sky has been very busy recording in Manhattan
Yeah,
and
I
DC
saw
and
your
all kinds of
fucking
crazy
pictures.
shit.
Oh,
Hey, dude,
wow.
And we're gonna talk about
went
that.
to see- it probably wasn't your last Negative Sky show, but we did go to see you guys. So think of this as seeing the next Twine show.
Well, I'm a fan. Not only do I want to see the next Twine show, I would like to do a Twine show.
Well, I'll tell you this.
Because listen, Twine has played with just about almost every fucking band I've been in, except for like the first two. You've played with me when I was in Backhand,
Right.
did you not?
Yes, we did.
You did at Birch Hill
Yes,
Nightclub.
we did.
God, I
Okay.
missed that
Yes,
place.
we did.
You played with me when I was in Slow Drown. We
Yes,
did
sir.
a
Yep,
show
that's
together.
right.
Yes,
Yep.
sir. I
Not
remember
me
that
more
too.
than one.
The only one we
Definitely
didn't
Anon.
was Bind.
I was never in Bind.
I thought you were. Who was the first band?
My first band was Immortal
Be-
Vision.
before
Like,
before Backhand.
Yeah.
Before Backhand was Threshold of
You know I have a Backhand shirt too, right?
Yeah, he
Dude,
did.
really?
I really
Yeah,
do.
he did.
It's got
Yeah.
big white
He
letters
made
with the
himself.
red.
We, but we played for him.
He
We
runs
played
in the
with him
bedroom and
that
like
night.
draws
we
like
didn't.
with a
Didn't we?
Sharpie
I
on
got
a t-shirt
that
real
shirt.
quick and runs out. He's like, I've had this for years.
I got that shirt because Backhand was playing at the convention hall one night
with Slipknot.
with Slipknot.
Oh,
Cold
at
Chamber,
Cold
Second
Chamber. It's
Sin.
my birthday.
Cold Chamber.
It was my
Right.
birthday.
Machine Head and
We
Amen.
went on my
And
birthday.
one
Machine
of
Head,
these
Cold
guys-
Chamber, Amen.
Right.
Hell yeah, dude. Amen was the shit that
He's
night.
like,
I remember
dude,
fucking
he's gonna
Casey
knock the
Chaos was
camera.
off the chain.
Yeah.
Told Fred, he said like
Right.
Fred Durst could suck his
Knock the
dick and
camera.
shit. Like, he was
Oh,
talking
that'll
all
be
kinds
alright.
of shit
I
that
still
night.
miss Snot though.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Snot
miss
was
Snot.
awesome,
Snot
yeah.
was the shit.
The best,
man.
dude.
Snot was fucking
No,
wow.
Amen is
And only
something
one
totally
record.
different now.
That's it.
Amen is actually coming out with a new CD again soon.
Are they?
Yeah,
Who is?
I'll have
hopefully.
to check out
Amen.
Amen.
Really?
Yeah, they're coming out with another. It's a whole different lineup. He got new. Casey Chaos wrote like every CD that Amen ever did.
Yeah, I know.
And
Yeah,
he hired musicians to perform it. And shit,
He was a good.
you know. And he's
first off,
awesome.
There is
dude.
no
He's awesome.
replacement for Lynn Straight.
No, he
replacement
didn't
for
try
Straight.
to. That wasn't
but that's
it
my
at all.
point.
you
He
know?
never tried to replace him. They
Did
just
he?
started. a
Dude,
new
he
group,
was
you
in
know, and that was
Christian
the real
Death.
thing.
He was in like he was
Yeah.
in all kinds of like fucking bands. Like he wasn't just doing Amen. You know, like
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, did anyone bring up the kid that's being tried as an adult, or did someone just randomly start talking about that in a
No,
comment?
but we'll bring it up. Let's do an around the bar.
oh shit.
We haven't done an around the bar yet, and we're already like.
Comment. Okay, Okay.
Who
I
did it?
didn't- I
Who
didn't
left the comment?
Realize that
Wolf
he said
Dancer?
it was a
Wolf
free
Dancer.
comment.
Okay, we'll talk about that.
He went for a junk food run. He'll be back soon.
So I am Rick,
Dan.
Back from an eternity of
Ebola.
obligational familial engagements. It is I, Ryan.
Good man.
Heavy Metal John.
Normal John.
Normal.
I didn't
I
ask
like
for
that.
that.
Is that a new
They
thing?
gave me
Is that a new
that.
thing?
Yeah,
Should I
right.
call you Normal John?
Well, you
from now
didn't
on?
say
He's
where you're
regular
from,
John.
though.
Listen,
know,
Heavy
I
Metal
know,
John
it's a
and
new
Normal
name
John.
now.
I like
You
that.
didn't plug the.
I
You didn't plug your website. What the fuck, man?
Super Team H2.
He deleted it.
I took it
Fuck
down.
you
It
guys.
just says www.normaljohn.com.
A
You're
John.
saying I'm not normal?
Hey, John.
Which would be
A
that
John.
as well.
Yeah.
Hey, John.
Not the bathroom John.
No.
Just
A.
just
Just
any old John.
John
The
gets a
customer
bad
John.
rap
Heavy
because
Metal
John is,
normal John, bathroom John, and A John.
John's get a bad rap because John could be a toilet. John could be a guy for a prostitute.
Yeah.
He gets a bad rap.
Not Heavy Metal John.
No.
Nah, but
That's
it's
not
Tom.
bad.
Hold on, let's finish your round of bar.
Sir.
And
Mr. Giggy Top.
yeah, you top.
Indeed.
So, so somebody brought up in the chat room about the 10-year-old who's being tried as a murderer for killing his grandmother. I mean, being tried as an adult.
10-year-old?
10 years old. He's being tried as an adult. 'cause
How did he
killed
do
his-
it?
Yeah.
He jumped on top of her and punched her in the throat till she died.
Huh.
Wow.
Now,
Why?
Were those originals? I mean, it's like crack.
Isn't that why? I mean, not seriously. But
that
isn't,
why?
no, but isn't it because she said no to something? Like,
she said no to something.
wasn't he like
he
having a
couldn't-
tantrum?
Yeah, he couldn't like play video games or some shit. So he said to the press and police basically what he said was, I didn't mean to kill her. I was only trying to hurt her.
Wow.
But he's 10?
Well, usually when you beat up on your grandma, you're not really trying to kill her.
No, you're just trying to slap her along a little bit to be
You
like,
know what,
"Grandma."
dude?
He went for
You
the
know what,
throat,
dude?
though, so-
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
He went for the throat.
I'm sorry, but I know a couple of kids who
Who
are
have
like,
killed their grandma.
no, not have killed their
But
grandma.
could.
No, not have killed their grandma. Like, I'll put it to you this way. The other day I saw a fucking kid that I know who actually hit my son in the face with a rock one day. And is a fucking, like, his dad's a fucking doper and his mom's a fucking doper and all this shit. And the other day I go outside to get my fucking mail and I see him driving down the street in his mom's car. He's hanging out the passenger side window with a toy AK-47. Just going da 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 da, and I'm
do
just
that in
sitting there,
Florida.
just
No,
like,
you can't do that in Florida. You get shot in
and
the
I'm
head.
just, yeah,
Like
and
a
and I'm just sitting there like, I kind of hope somebody shoots this kid. Like, I'm just sitting there like, this one has to go.
Yeah.
Like,
We've got
like,
damaged goods
I'm
here. It
fucking
doesn't matter
afraid
whose
of
fault
that
it
kid.
is. Yeah.
Like, he came to my house today asking to borrow a skateboard. And I'm just like, no.
How old is he?
He's like 10 or 11.
Wow. Same age.
Yeah. And he's just like, it's not like I hate him.
So he's.
I know- no, like,
right
dude.
grandma killing age.
There's
Yeah.
like
When
45.
you get to grandma killing age.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's
Oh,
but you
that's
feel
true.
bad because there's like 45 minutes with him where you feel like this is a normal kid, this is a normal kid,
And
this is a
all
normal,
goes
and then
sour.
all of a sudden,
Just all
like
goes south.
something he doesn't like happens, and you just see that shit in their eyes, and you're just like,
Fuck.
you're not my fucking kid, you know? Just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
go
yeah.
home, like
I
go
don't know,
fuck.
man.
Oh
I mean,
my
the only thing I
god.
can say, I mean, I don't have kids, and I don't think that I need to have kids to have an
Him
opinion
being
on this.
tried
But
in as adult doesn't mean that he's gonna end up in like a
Nobody
fucking
needs to
maximum
have-
well, that's
security
right. He's not gonna end up in
He's gonna be put in,
general
like, a
population
fucking
somewhere.
Special fucking. Yeah, exactly. He's
The
not
daycare.
gonna-
Yeah.
The prison daycare.
Exactly.
Yeah, he'll be
Where,
hitting
like,
one of those.
The gay
Yeah.
dudes go and. I'm not joking.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true. Like super
They pay
effeminate
no
gay dudes
That's
are
alright.
usually put in
Away
special
from-
parts of the prison on purpose. Because I'm not fucking making that up. I'm not being.
No,
a
you're
fucking
right. No, you're
douchebag.
absolutely right. No, I know that.
They
Yeah.
also put pedophiles, and I don't know why. I mean, I would just, throw them in the fucking.
I'd throw them in the
prison
general
yard.
population.
Meat grinder.
Yeah.
Let
Get
them
rid
all-
of them.
Yeah,
They
right.
would just.
Think if you could
Yeah,
bring,
just watch
if you
them all
could
get
find a way
ground
to
up
unite
together.
all prison gangs, really isn't throwing a pedophile into
Well,
a yard
actually,
the way to
there
go.
was a guy. It was like
I
Brazil
mean,
or
they'll all
something.
come together as
Oh, yeah, I know that's the
Yeah, this
Brazilian
guy
dude.
went to prison. I think it was Brazil.
He got fucking
And
raped.
He got raped by 20 guys.
He got
And they
sewn
said-
up.
Yeah.
And then when he got back in the general population,
They all
raped him again.
Oh yeah, good.
Yeah.
Because
second
he
time.
like fucking killed a kid.
He killed
and,
a
like,
kid, raped and killed a kid. or
raped
something.
and killed
Yeah,
a kid. Yeah, his own
Like-
son.
like a
his
6-year-old
own
or
son.
something.
No,
Yeah,
it was his
yeah.
own son.
So like,
Yeah, he raped and killed his own
I
son.
mean, that's the one thing you gotta handle.
And winds up in jail, so they raped him, and then he got healed up, and they waited for him to get out, and then they raped him
Yeah,
again.
they did it again.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, I mean, look, that's.
I didn't give a fuck, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, so is that fuck him."
Yeah, there's a few. I mean,
Fuck him.
And if you have kids, I'm sure you feel that.
You raped your
I
kid.
have children.
He has
You
children,
know,
man.
dude.
Yeah,
there are
dude.
certain instances in this world where if you do something fucking ridiculously heinous, that the code of Hammurabi should be completely fucking reinstated.
No,
for
yeah.
specific cases. It might sound savage, it might sound barbaric, but that's fucking. That's already a barbaric.
If people are gonna act
So-
barbaric, they deserve barbaric
what level?
punishment.
Yeah.
This is what I'm good on with that.
That's the
whole
problem.
PC morally correct PC bullshit.
But
Yeah,
it has to be
yeah.
proven.
Morons.
That's where the red
That's
tape
the
comes
issue.
in.
There are certain things where you can't create levels of things to reconsider
Yeah.
and readjust how a punishment should be applied. Like, fuck you, man. If you cut off my fucking hand, someone should cut your fucking hand off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up. Now you
No,
know
yeah.
how I've got to live for the rest of my life. You know exactly what I'm going to deal with.
It's
That's
eye
the
for an
idea.
eye.
Hold on,
Well,
you bumped
also,
him in?
also
I'm gonna know what you
punishment should
did.
fit the crime.
You bumped
you
him
know?
in.
It's eye
Boom.
for an eye, you know, but that's
Yes.
not like that here. Everything's so, you know, catered to prisoners and criminals.
In a weird.
Not
Well, here's the
exactly.
thing.
No, not
I
at all.
think that here's
Not
what I
at
think.
all.
I don't think it caters to to prisoners. What I think it does is they have developed a nice enslaved workforce.
Well-
So they have an
Yeah.
excuse to keep you alive and healthy in prison so that you continue to work.
Yeah, but we pay for them in jail, like taxpayers pay
Oh,
for
Yeah,
we
we're
pay
paying for
them.
somebody
That's
else.
what taxes are
We're paying for
for.
somebody else to make Applebee's uniforms.
That's what
That's what
taxes
we're
are
paying
for. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. That's what taxes are for. That's the problem. Like, you know.
And that's a problem.
No, but that's like you tax me. Like that's what it is. Like people are idiots. They don't realize they're actually socialists. They like that's what taxes
Taxes
are
are
fucking
bullshit.
for.
Taxes
It's
are
so that you
bullshit
can
in the
pay to have a community and a society.
Sure,
You
sure.
can't just
Which I
exist.
understand.
Like you know,
But
and,
when
no,
it's-
and that's what.
and you know, sewers.
Right.
Yeah, and
Which is
sewers
true.
and electricity and
But
all
I
kinds of
don't
shit.
want
Like
$667 billion of tax money going into missiles and bullets and to the private
exactly.
prison system,
Most people
where people
don't,
are
but
making
they don't
money
get a
off
choice.
of prison.
Exactly, they
when,
don't get
when
a choice in
prison
that.
becomes lucrative, we've got a fucking major problem here. When the more people you have in prison means the more money you make. That's fucking up somebody's motives really bad right there.
Yeah,
and the
no.
private prison complex
Obviously.
cashes in on the more prisoners that they have. That's fucking crazy. And like,
Well, it's not only that.
It's
That's the design. It's the military complex too. You know, like just. I mean, you know, as long as there's something to fight, you always have money coming.
always have money. They have so much money that they build things that they never
if there's
use.
something to be violent about, you have money coming, and not more importantly than that, not only is there money coming in, but there's a reason to get people pissed off.
I got a question for all you guys. Can like each of you guys answer this question? Is
Yeah.
it time for something?
Yeah,
like
sure,
that?
go ahead.
Okay, so what do you guys think about the humongous field with all them fucking plastic body liners and shit that like?
Okay, I guess
Jesse
I have two
Ventura
things.
and that
I have
conspiracy
yeah,
shit.
I have
Oh,
two
yeah.
things
I
to
know
say about
someone
that.
who actually went there and saw. it
Okay.
themselves.
What do you
It's
mean?
interesting to me.
So they do exist.
All right, well,
Yeah,
it's
well,
all
here's what
let's
happened.
well, okay, all right.
In the
Let's,
South, what happened was
we gotta
Jesse
give the
Ventura
viewer
uncovered
here.
this thing where apparently there's like it's like the military bought thousands of
before he
plastic.
did that,
Yeah, it was before he did it.
was
But bought like
known.
thousands of plastic coffins and they're just stockpiling them in these like FEMA camps that they're building all over the fucking country. Okay, and they've been doing this for years. And what's funny is somebody that we know actually from who works at the Saint posted today that was debunked and not true. And I said, yeah, but hold on a minute though, like. I've seen video of this. You know somebody who's seen it physically. So even if Jesse
firsthand.
Ventura embellished it or not,
Even,
there's still something
our
going on that
friend's
no one wants to
girlfriend-
answer.
Our friend's
Right.
girlfriend that was here the other day said she saw the one in New Jersey.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah.
What is
I
Jesse
didn't
Ventura
know there was
claiming
one
it's
here.
for?
Claiming
Like, what's-
he's claiming that they're
Great.
coffins,
Okay.
and they look like coffins. They're the size of for people.
Well, they're definitely coffins.
They're
I mean,
throwaway
that
coffins,
part's not
basically.
really a
like,
fucking.
like back in the day when you died, they would nail together a pine box and
Yeah.
throw you in.
Okay.
This is the equivalent of
it's
that.
just a big Tupperware coffin.
And they
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
lids,
but what's the intent of all these
Well, that's the
Well,
part
that's the part that no one
becomes
wants to answer.
conspiracy.
And no one
what
wants to
I'm
answer the
curious to
FEMA
know
camps
what
that are
you
all over the
guys think
country,
it's
too.
for.
In the last 6 years or so, they've been building FEMA camps all over the country that are guarded by military that don't have anybody in them. There's like 1,000 of
So
them.
they expect
And
all
no
things
reason
no
for the
one wants to
military
answer
being-
why they're
the
there.
military should be fucking doing anything on our own soil.
The way I
They're
see it
not
is,
fighting anybody that's not a military base.
Sure.
It's just
but to me, I look at it, and the first thing that comes to mind is it's prepping. It looks like prepping for something specific. And I don't know that it is, and I haven't seen any of this with my own 2 eyes, so I don't know, but like, it seems like preparation.
well,
But do
you
you
don't
think
just
if-
buy a bunch of empty boxes because you collect.
Yeah, you don't just
Coffins.
collect the shit. I
They're
mean, what are you doing
prepping
with
for
it?
It doesn't seem like
something.
It has to have a
preparation to
purpose.
me. It
It has
seems
to have a
it's no, it does.
Well,
have
hold on. He started to talk. I want him
My
to
only
finish
thing is,
first.
if there was some preparation for something, do you think they'd take the time to bury you in a coffin? I mean,
Well, that's
if
another
they were just
good
gonna
point.
Wipe
No,
you out,
that's what
like,
I'm saying.
They would just
fuck would they
incinerate
even
you.
care? Yeah,
It seems like
exactly.
it doesn't
Yeah.
seem like
Especially in
preparation
one where
to
they
me.
could
It's-
save you in a Tupperware.
Yeah,
one.
if it's Tupperware and you're gonna
Freezer-
you know, like,
freezer
your
locked.
remains of
Yeah,
fucking
right.
stay in it.
Right.
Like, you know. I don't know. I don't know.
They put you in a big Ziploc bag and they lock it shut.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
still fresh.
Yeah.
Your fucking
And then,
clothes
and
are
then
all
it's,
awesome.
and then it's see-through, and then you can make your comments like you said last show.
Yeah.
You know, as someone's walking by.
Oh, well, my dream when I die is that they won't bury me or cremate me. I'm going to be put in a glass case and basically dressed up pretty awesome and, like, you know, pulling one of these or whatever. And there's going to be a sensor on the front, so when you walk by, I say some shit to you. And even better, I want them to put a mechanism in my jaw so it's like, oh, no, no, when I talk.
Yeah, that's John's worst nightmare.
Yeah,
I know it is.
They're gonna save us so that we can, when we reanimate as zombies, they can let us back out.
Yeah.
Wait,
Fine
John
with that.
Haddad, what was your answer
So
to
you gotta have
Dan's
your best
question?
gear on every day.
Oh, he never answered
What
it.
about?
Yeah.
No, but not
And neither did.
no one did.
Well,
Except John.
can you repeat the
Regular
question?
John.
Yeah, because we got.
He was-
off
I just
topic.
want to know what you guys individually think that the liners are for.
Well, it's definitely something we don't
What
we
do
don't
you
know
think
about.
that they're for? That many
In case
of them
an
locked away like
outbreak
that.
happens or something, and they want to just get rid of people real quick, zip them up so they're not infecting anybody else. Maybe that's what I think. I
Possible.
don't know what else you could say, because if you just buried them in a box, you know, they
Yeah,
get out.
yeah, they
they're
get
not
out.
ziplocked, freezer fresh.
Right. Right.
Just in a hole in the ground.
Yeah,
Maybe
exactly.
maybe it's an
Yeah.
economic thing.
200-300 of them.
I don't
What do
know,
you mean by
it's
an economic thing?
Maybe it's an economic thing.
Like they're saving, like...
Maybe they're planning on more poor
canned goods?
people to die, and they're getting ready to offer them affordable coffins.
Well, it's-
Ooh, a government program to bury the dead.
Ooh.
That is very
Maybe they know
interesting.
poor
Click
people.
to that one.
Poor
That's a
people
really
are
good
going to
one.
die at a much faster rate than
So-
rich people.
and everybody's
and
poor
their
now,
families poor,
so-
so they won't be able to afford a proper coffin and a proper burial. So maybe
Walmart,
if you
yeah.
have
Yeah,
an
there you
entire sea of plastic
So just pick one
coffins
out in the field.
across the country, you can monopolize an entire industry in one moment.
They're like coffins with primer on them, so you can paint them yourself.
it's nice.
Like,
Yeah, you
paint
can
Ninja
it's
Turtles.
like a
That's my
case for your
iPhone.
cell phone.
Yeah,
You can just
yeah.
fucking,
Totally.
you can just,
Why?
you know, it's
You
a
can cross
fucking,
the
it's an
diamonds.
eye coffin, it's an eye dye. It's an eye dye.
It's an eye
you
dye.
can bedazzle your coffin.
This is the eye dye 2014. It's
Yeah.
fucking beautiful. It's clear plastic.
I'd like to see the bedazzled
Have it
model.
graffitied by anybody. Like, I mean, like, yeah, it's
Die
eye dye.
different,
Like,
you know?
But
You know,
that's my theory.
Yeah. My
That's
friend
my
had a
theory.
lot to
That's
do.
the only
He didn't want
reason.
my
That's
help.
the only sensible reason that I can think of for anybody to stockpile a large amount of coffins. Because if you're trying to destroy the world, you're never going to need the coffins because
Yeah.
the world will be
Yeah.
destroyed. So you're not trying to do that, obviously. You want to bury people in the coffins. But you don't just want to murder people and bury them in the coffins because that's not profitable. So I would think, obviously, the only reason that you would create all these coffins is to try and generate some sort of revenue. And that revenue would be the death of the poor
Well-
because they're cheaper to make, they're easier to build, they're faster to reproduce. And
Wouldn't they
if
be
poor
put in a
people are dying...
factory somewhere, not laid out in fucking
Well, yeah, but what about when they
Well, you
die?
never know. Who
Why-
knows?
why are
Maybe
they
people
gone?
don't...
Amazon would be
Maybe
making
because
them.
it's taboo. Maybe because it's a
Shipped to your door.
taboo. Maybe because it's a taboo subject. Maybe because burials have been done for a certain way, and it's a very fucking.
Do you need a mug of beer?
It's a very fucking sacrilegious thing, you know. Like,
Let me
I
get
mean, like,
Yeah.
burials are very, close guarded. I mean, the idea of disrespecting the grave of somebody by suggesting that we wrap them in a Tupperware case doesn't seem like an easy sell.
What
So
happens-
maybe
It
they're
looks like
maybe
a
they're
coffin.
just
It's just
may-
a different material.
yeah, I know, but maybe they just.
Maybe we're running out of cemetery space.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just
they
saying.
just gotta
Somebody
lay 'em
tells
out.
me about a huge pile of plastic coffins. And you want me to come up with a conspiracy. That's the one I'm gonna lean
How
on.
did this get out?
That's what
Well,
I'm gonna lean
it's
on.
not. It's that there's so many of them, all in FEMA camps, all completely
Makes
fucking
sense.
guarded by the military, and you're not even allowed to look at that. Like, there's so much security involved in
They're
these places.
they're taking land back.
But my idea is, I don't know exactly what the reason would be, but I don't think it's a good one. I don't think it's as
What?
optimistic.
Nothing.
I don't think it's as optimistic.
My idea.
As
Wait a minute.
Walmart
I don't think it's a
funerals.
good one.
I don't think
Put it
it's
up
as
there.
Oh.
optimistic as Walmart funerals. I always said to Rick, George Bush laid down the groundwork. Obama is putting it in motion, and our next president is going to be World War III's president, and it's going to be fought partially in this country. We're not
Yeah.
going to do the fucking overseas fighting and killing anymore.
No.
That shit's coming here.
They're coming to us.
So my guess is that I'm sure they know that. Like that can't. It's not like a mystery to anyone. That plus the fact that Obama and his fucking sneaky bastard fucking friends signed that thing that said that a couple weeks ago. Anyone suspected of having a dangerous disease can be taken in quarantine for however amount of time,
Yep.
for as long as we fucking want.
Yep.
Basically on nothing more than
Bullshit.
suspicion. Probably a pretty fucking
That's pretty
vague thing for something that gives you so much fucking power.
But
Yeah.
they're not stopping
Oh,
the
wow.
flights over from Africa
Yeah,
over to
they're
here.
not doing that, but they can just take you if you sneeze.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not.
Pretty
they're not
much
stop-
it.
They want people to stop going
Yeah.
over there and coming
Oh,
back.
dude,
but
when
they're
I was
still-
in
A lot of
Texas,
what
you
you're
should have
saying,
seen the
Sarah.
news there, dude. It was
What was the
ridiculous.
airport like?
It was fine when I got there. Nobody. I mean,
What about when you
and when I
What
left?
about when you left?
When I left, it was
Dude,
fine. I mean, they
I'm
made
done.
my son go through because he had metal in his sneakers, but
You came from Florida, right?
No, he
no,
came
from Texas.
He was in
Yeah,
Dallas.
I was a mile away from where the hospital
You're
where
in the
they.
hot spot.
Yeah.
Hey, John Lacki.
I was there. No, I'm fine.
The bottom
See?
right
Yeah.
crisper in the fridge has Guinnesses in there. Could you
My
get
wife's
me one?
fine, my kid's fine,
And
my
feel
mom's
free to
fine,
get
my
yourself
cousins, everybody who lives around there, they're all fine too.
I'm flying to Florida.
Like I was there, everybody's
Oh, you're flying
fine.
to Florida?
Sunday morning.
For what?
Nice.
Me and my girl are going to fucking Universal. of Orlando.
Dude, that's awesome,
Yeah.
dude.
Nice.
There's a
Yeah.
bar in
Haven't had
Universal
a
called
vacation
the.
in a long time. We're going to Harry Potter World. Dude.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
dude, the Bob Marley bar. You got to go to the Bob
Oh,
Marley
where's
bar.
that at?
It's just all it's on the Universal Walk, and it's just all fucking sweet reggae music all night. Thank you. Sweet reggae music all night.
I want metal.
Oh, sorry, dude.
Where am I gonna get metal, Rick? I don't want to hear it.
In Florida, I have no fucking idea. Dude.
Nowhere.
I have no idea. I'm
Florida's infamous
extremely,
for death
I'm
metal. I can't get some death metal
extremely
anymore.
Probably
Oh,
wherever
there's
the
some clubs.
police hang out
Snobbish
and ride their tanks
and
for fun.
particular about my metal lately. Particularly
I hate
snobbish. And it could be because I'm just jaded as fuck over the years of doing this for so long.
Yeah.
But
As a creator,
Yeah.
it ruins you.
I like.
I only listen to like
seek out.
Dillinger
Yes.
every time I die, and you know,
I
mean,
seek out anything that
like
has
I
real
listen
heart.
to like Refused like CDs and shit like that.
Yeah,
You know what I
Refused
mean?
is a
Like I
bomb.
just like fucking I don't know, no
Sheep
effects,
punk to
Bad
go.
Religion. You know what I mean? Like just. I
But
don't
with
know.
metal,
I
I'm
just
very
like melodic
I'm looking
off-kilter
forward to the
shit.
new
You know what
Slipknot
I mean?
album.
Like,
too.
I didn't.
yeah,
Slipknot
I don't
would be
pay
good,
any attention
but
to like
mostly I
mainstream
listen to
metal
hip-hop
or any
more
of
than
that shit.
anything.
I really
I
don't
can't
care.
listen to
I like
anything
the
past the
melodic
90s.
metal.
It's hip hop.
Hardcore.
Really? Maybe you need
There's
to be exposed to
none,
some
man.
good hip hop.
Barely. I mean, like,
Nah, man.
I've
If he
I've
likes
heard-
metal, he likes
I've
metal.
heard- no,
That's
I-
what speaks to him.
Onyx is my favorite hip hop.
Hell
Oh,
yeah, dude. No, I
sticky
feel you.
fingers.
I feel
You know what I
you.
mean?
Dude, call
No,
an
I'm,
ambulance.
I'm not saying nothing. If he doesn't like modern
Wu-Tang.
hip hop, you don't have to tell him that he
Wu-Tang.
has to.
NWA.
Hey, there is no
Grave
need to
Diggers,
apologize for
Get
that.
Old Boys.
Hell yeah, dude.
You know, there's a lot of good shit from back then.
Yeah, let me
A lot of
go
good
back
shit.
Back to
Yeah.
back.
Are you going to
Back
see
to-
E-Town Concrete?
I've played
Oh
with
my
them like a
God.
bunch of times, dude.
Yep.
I don't know if I'm going.
We
I
got
might.
offered. Twine got
I might.
offered to open for them. I said
Yeah,
no.
we are.
They're
are.
awesome. Like
I said
Oh,
no
I love
because
E-Town.
because
Yeah,
at
that,
the
like,
time,
made me
at the
wanna
time, all that bullshit was
listen to
going on, and the
hip-hop.
clubs were cracking down on moshing, and
Oh,
like
yeah.
the FSU was all involved with shit. And I was like,
Yeah?
you know what?
Oh, no, back
This
then.
was back then. This was
Yeah,
years
yeah, I'm
ago.
like, 'cause that
And I was just like, yeah, you know what? I kind of feel like my fans might get killed, and like I don't really feel like it's worth it to do that
Kinda
right
rough.
now in this climate the way it is.
I don't want my fans
And-
to go to jail because they'll
Yeah,
be,
exactly.
Or that,
they'll be the ones killing
or
motherfuckers. Like,
that,
yeah?
or
Oh,
that.
Death time. I gotta be fucking
But
trying to get everybody
we
on
went
the
to see
I can't
E-Town
do that.
Concrete and Sounds of the Underground in
I've seen them a
2006,
million
and
times.
that
I
show
love
was
I was
fucking
E-Town is
awesome.
That was
shit, dude.
awesome.
You were there?
I was
Played
there.
with them
Yep.
in '98 at fucking the.
I saw them in
Wow.
fucking like
At the
2003, 2004.
That's
Where
like their
the
last
IKEA
show.
is.
2 years after.
You know where
Hold
the
on, hold on,
IKEA
one
is
at a
on
time,
the
one at a time. We
turnpike?
got
Yeah,
E-Town
like
stories
You know the
going on.
the skateplex over
Yeah,
there?
yeah. They
Yeah,
put yard.
there was a fucking metal fest there. Like Kill Switch played, E-Town played, Nora played. Every Time I
Nora,
Died
wow.
played. Fucking Converge played.
Converge,
fucking.
awesome, yeah.
Oh, dude, there was so many bands, dude. So many fucking local hardcore bands played that show. It was like
The
100
night we
bands
saw 'em,
throughout
we saw
the day.
them.
Like, it was unreal.
We saw him with Guar.
And it was in a
Flames.
skate park. It was all just
That's
happening in a
crazy.
fucking skate park.
Wow.
And people were just going ballistic. And that was probably the greatest E-Town. It was there after they came out with right after the Renaissance.
Yeah.
When they
God,
came
I
out
love
with the
that album.
Renaissance, then they blew that motherfucker apart, dude. When they played There Goes the Neighborhood, dude. Oh my god. That place went nuts. Like there were people like throwing each other off of half pipes and going, but like it was ridiculous. It was
E-Town's
ridiculous,
always
dude.
fun. Last time I played with E-Town was with Biohazard and Madball.
God, I was at that show
Star-
too.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I saw you play.
You did. You were there that night. And Shy Halud, I think,
He
played
remembers
also.
you.
Yeah.
He
I remember
remembers
looking
it.
out.
Nah, dude, you probably weren't even there yet. Because, you know, at Starland, they're like, yeah, whatever, dude. Go on for like 20 minutes. Thanks for $3 grand.
Yeah,
have fun
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
opening.
yeah,
Have fun
yeah,
playing
exactly.
with the fucking
Dude,
roadies
fuck
and the
that
stage
shit.
crew. and
Look,
the
let me
fucking-
just tell you something, dude. I am
You know,
not
like the
quiet.
5 kids that walked in.
I'm not quiet about the clubs I have a problem with, all right? And normally,
there, but they
normally
suck.
it's one fucking
shit.
guy in a fucking team somewhere, or it's the promoters themselves who don't give a shit, or
It's bullshit.
you know, we sold 99 tickets for Typo Negative, and at the time, Concertees told us to stop. They're like, stop selling tickets, it's sold out. And I was like, yeah, but if we sell one more ticket, you pay us double what we're supposed to get per ticket. And they were like, oh, don't worry about that, don't worry about that. I bring them the fucking money. Those motherfuckers gave me $198 because they stuck to their $2 a ticket rule, even though the tickets were like 25 bucks a pop. And it's like, are you fucking, dude, I'll buy one more ticket right now. Because we were kids, man. Like, this is like 13 or 14 fucking years ago, you know?
I would have just sold another ticket and not told them.
Yeah. Or
How are they supposed to know? It's all paper. It's not like it's on the computer.
and it's just, that was a fucking problem. We've had problems in a lot of
Yeah, you're
places.
trying
The
to
only
do what
club,
was right.
and a lot of bands have their own club. They have a club that's good to them.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing when you have a home base. And for
We
us,
found ours.
is the same.
Well, I think E-Town just plays Starland. I don't see them play anywhere else.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
just
they
come
need a
by
big
every once in a while.
venue, and they need a venue that's not as big as PNC, but not as small as the Stone Pony.
It's
and
like-
Starland Ballroom right
It's
in the
like
middle.
Typo Negative. They just played locally. They didn't really play all over the country anymore after a while.
And they made a good living and a good life
Well,
out
no,
of
they
doing
did
that
some
too.
tours. Like I remember, I saw them at the Metal and Hardcore Fest, and
Oh, we made peace at the Brighton Bar.
that
We
was
went
good.
back there like 2 weeks later.
All right, good, because you're gonna come see me play with Agnostic Front.
I was there a
Oh,
couple
dude,
weeks
it does
ago.
the
I
front?
go see them all the
Yeah.
time.
Well, remember
Those dudes don't even work
remember we
there
got thrown
anymore.
out?
No, I got thrown
Well,
out.
well, we got thrown out with you. We followed
Oh, you
out
guys
the
did
door.
not get thrown out with me.
I was there.
I was the only one who had 5 guys trying to push me out a doorway.
Well, you were also trying to push your way back through.
Yeah,
the-
exactly. And
We
you know
would've
what?
done that.
It was working.
I paid
Yeah,
my-
until it didn't anymore.
I said some shit, and then you kept saying some
No,
shit.
no,
and then
I
they both
fucking
like,
no.
Yeah,
I just
no,
walked.
because the owner. Because
No, I just walked in
I had
and
a
fucking threw a bottle of
confrontation.
water at that dude, and I was like, "Fuck you."
I had a confrontation after the fact where somebody from the Brighton was like, "Wow, that," he was talking about you, and he goes, "Wow, that guy's such an idiot." And I went, "No, he's not." And I pointed at the bouncer that fucked you. I went, "That's a fucking idiot right there." He was like, "Oh, well, fuck you." I was like, "Well, fuck you." And then it was a whole fucking thing. And then we ended up going back there, and everybody was cool. Everybody was just cool. Like,
I didn't do it, dude. I was smiling the whole time. Like they fucking like had 3 dudes like just walk me outside. And the owner came up and gave me the bottle of water and shit, and I was just like pissed off. And everybody's standing there, and I get the bottle of water, and they leave me alone. And I just walk right through the front door, and I look at the dudes, and I take the bottle of water, and I chucked it right in his face, and I just went. And he just stood there, and he just came at me and tried to get his hands around my neck, and I put my hands on his shoulders. And I was like, you can't choke me. And then like
So that
3
was
other
just
dudes
6'6".
come, and I just keep moving forward, and like
See,
that was
that's when the
that.
bouncers like from
And they
the
just
back
like
came
jumped
out,
on me. There was
the
like
8
5
footers
dudes.
came out.
Yeah.
Because they were like, well, fuck, this guy's big. We need
Yeah.
heavy artillery.
And they just
then they like
5
unleashed
dudes.
the Kraken.
It was
Like-
hilarious.
The guy jumped off his crate.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like nobody
Nobody
touched
got
me,
you.
dude. Like you saw me. Like it took 5 dudes to funnel me out the doorway finally. But when I got there, I was laughing hysterically. Like I was just like, that was hilarious. Like
I'd
that
like to
was
throw.
really funny.
I'd like to throw a new topic out there if you guys are willing to hear it. Florida.
Oh, why? Come
We're gonna
on.
start with Florida.
Oh, it's always a bummer.
Man found on the roof of a Sunoco convenience store.
See, that's a bummer.
He gave cops 3 reasons why he was up there.
And
With
only
the-
one of them was the real reason.
Which one was
2
it?
middle fingers. And the
He was
real
up there with the air conditioning unit pried partly off the roof, and he was covered in tar. These are his 3 reasons he was up there.
His 3 riddles.
Number 1, he was visiting family members.
On the roof.
Number 2, he was an air conditioning repairman. And number 3,
wasn't
he
very
was
good
sleeping
at
on
his
the
job.
roof and smeared himself with tar so not to be seen.
Smart.
Wow.
Go ahead. What do you think about that? Now, listen, people in this group
Alright.
have done some dumb shit in their
What'd you
youth.
say?
Well, the guy on top of the Sunoco.
I'm speechless, dude.
He was visiting family members.
Okay.
That was his first reason for being up there.
Lives on top of a gas station in the middle of
Why is that the first fucking thing
It's
you
the
tell
way
a
of
cop?
the, it's like that book, The Way of the Peaceful Warrior. It's like something about jumping on top of a gas station. You know?
Oh, yeah, it's Confucius say, but
Yeah.
on top of a gas
Exactly.
station.
Maybe it was all 3. Maybe he's.
I
like,
love that book, by the way.
repairing it while
If you
he's
look
visiting
at-
his family member who is the air conditioner.
And he's taking a nap.
And he's rubbing himself in tar. 'cause
His
he has a
family
fetish.
was the air conditioner?
I love you, Dad.
That doesn't sound right.
What are you going to say?
Well, he
Dad, keep
he-
my body
he-
temperature comfortable.
he sounds crazy, so it's probably.
What were you going to say, Sarah?
Delusional.
Hold on.
If you lived
Bump
on
her
top
in.
of a gas station, you would be so fucked up from fumes all the time.
Oh, yeah, you'd never leave.
You would have tar melted all over you and broken air conditioners every fucking where.
They used to be
after a
like,
while.
oh, yeah, I love that unleaded.
On the news for a while, there was kids huffing the air conditioning units to get hot.
Oh, get.
Yeah, I heard of that.
Why don't
Yeah,
kids
dude,
just do
people
drugs?
do that shit
Fuck.
all the
Just
time.
do look,
Just
kids.
fucking get a job like normal kids and spend your money on fucking dope. Like, what the hell?
Hey, I flipped out when I first heard about when kids were pouring alcohol into their assholes.
Oh, that's, yeah. But
That
you know
was
what?
1,000 ways to
Why
die.
These
Look,
days,
like
that
kids.
seems
No, but I
understandable.
saw-
That just
I
seems
that.
freaky.
But I did see that too. And I was like,
What?
I said I told you,
I'm like,
wine
what is this
enemas
shit?
are a real thing.
That's a
That
Why
doesn't,
enemas
it
are
doesn't
real
even seem
thing?
scary. I'm like, I don't
A
like.
bunch of
Dude, you
people in
could die so
Colorado died
easy
from
by
it.
doing that.
Kids.
Dude,
They
what
have
about that
skin
crocodile
absorption.
shit? You know,
Oh my
like
God, that's some
these
crazy
fucking
shit, dude.
psychos injecting themselves with like fucking like gasoline, basically. Like,
What?
you never heard about that shit? Like, it's going about
You
in
can-
Russia. Like
Inject
they made.
gasoline?
No, it's basically like somebody took like ammonia and fucking gasoline, all kinds of shit, and tried to
All good-
synthesize
all
it.
good things.
Like
All
all
good
kinds
things,
of
all
fucking
fine.
terrible,
Great.
awful chemicals, synthesized it into something that people inject or crystallize and sniff. So it's like their version of a hybrid crack dope thing or meth dope thing. But it actually causes your skin to rot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
that's
more
what-
you do it, your skin rots and you get holes in your fucking body.
Why?
They quit
Yeah,
it,
because
it
they're
zombifies.
stupid. Yeah, that's
Hey,
what?
what?
It like kind of zombifies
Yeah.
you.
Zombifies
It's called
you.
crocodile.
That's terrifying.
Dude, that
Hold
shit
on,
is-
can we go back to the kids with the booze and the assholes for just a second here? Kids.
No,
just
no,
because-
that because the kids and their booze and their assholes led us to crocodile.
Well,
kids.
I'm on that
Look,
crocodile.
it was
just
the
because
gateway.
It was the gateway.
Exact point to that.
You understand?
That's right.
Gateway.
Just
Good
because your anus is closer to your
So
stomach
now we gotta talk about
doesn't
the
mean that
crocodile.
the alcohol's gonna get in your system. Does it get in your system?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
why people
Super
die.
fast.
No, it was on 1,000 Ways to Die because the guy was in that hospital, right?
Right.
And he couldn't drink anything, so he asked his girlfriend to stick a bottle of whiskey up his ass.
Moron.
So he did, and your body can't break it down that way. It has to go through your stomach.
Yes!
first, and he died.
Oh my
Oh, do you
god.
remember that fucking?
You know what? Fuck him.
Did
dude.
you
was
ever
an
see
alcoholic, he
Steve-O?
wanted
What
to
was
do it.
Yeah, I've seen- he
Steve-O's?
did the fucking vodka IV.
Yes,
yeah, I saw
PCP
that. Yeah.
saved my life.
Yeah, yeah. But you know what? If you stick a bottle of whiskey up your ass and you die, fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
Or hats off to you. You went the way you wanted to go. You needed a drink so bad that you needed me to shove a bottle of whiskey up your asshole and just let it clunk, 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 clunk. I imagine when you fart, that's got to go off like a geyser.
His wife is like,
Or
this is
if,
empty.
or if you lit it
Yeah.
on your ass. What if you lit it on
Why, you're
fire?
a real
She takes out his
serious?
ass and just takes the last
Can
switching
I
of it.
fucking bum one off you?
That's
Siphons it
love.
out.
That's
I've
love.
been rolling
Right?
buglers.
Imagine that. Imagine if he just starts blowing shots out his ass.
Yeah.
You put shot glasses below his asshole and he just farts.
There was another video like that where a girl stuck a wine bottle up there and then sprayed it all over the place.
Ugh. Jesus
Oh,
Christ. Yo, people will do
God.
anything, man. People are fucked up, dude.
Well, I still think that the Steve-O shit was ridiculous. Like when he mainlined
Oh, yeah, when he did the alcohol
vodka,
IV, yeah,
and
yeah.
he's just walking.
Yeah.
Dude, it's this DVD called PCP Saved My Life, and it's just
Yeah.
him doing drugs like in all kinds of fucked up ways.
Okay.
And he fucking mainlined a fucking like
he got
a
an
full
IV
pint
bag.
of vodka.
Yeah, vodka. And-
Just
yeah.
sitting in a fucking bag, and he's just walking around the street, just like, you know, just
I
like
have to
all
agree with
over
Mike
the
Tyson.
place.
Mike Tyson said to Steve-O, dude, you were way funnier when you were drunk and on drugs all
Yeah,
the fucking time.
yeah.
And I was like, yeah, he really
He
was.
really was.
Now he's just kind of like, hey, I'm Steve-O, hey.
So he's completely sober now?
He is sober. Completely
Hey, I'm
sober.
Steve-O. Hey, I have a tattoo of myself on
happened
my
with that?
back.
That is
Wait,
fucking
what's that?
You know he's hating that right now. You know it. You know it.
Whoa, what?
What happened
Every
with that
time
game
he
show
gets-
he had, the Killer Karaoke? It barely lasted a season.
He had a fucking
I
game
didn't
show?
know
I
that.
don't
Yeah,
know. I didn't
like,
know
it
that.
barely lasted a season, but it was karaoke while you were doing something extreme. Like,
That's the stupidest
Just how
thing
can
I've
you
ever
possibly
heard.
you know, sing the song why you have to go through this obstacle.
That would distract you from being able to sing
Yeah,
the song
That
properly.
would distract you from the horrible shit happening to you.
Yeah.
The song would.
But the
Right,
goes
personality
both
of
ways.
the host
Yeah.
was rough, and you know who took it over? It
Who?
was the guy from
Who?
oh, who's the
That
the
was
guy?
cool, Sarah.
He was the
We
lead
were
singer
both
of a
right.
band from the 90s.
Adam Levine?
Sugar Ray?
Mark McGrath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Took over. I'm like,
You were all about that
All right,
shit.
hold on. Let's go. Let's
You
go
were
back.
all
Fuck
about
yeah,
that
Florida
shit.
was an awesome album, and so was the one before it with Nicole Eckert naked on
Floyd
the
was
front.
kind of cool.
Both those albums were fucking good. And then from there, it just turned into
I
like...
like that. What was that one song that I will let you?
Yeah, that's
I
off of
will
Floyd.
let you
Floyd was the
down.
last
That
cool
was a
album
good
that they
song.
did. And every song on that album was different. It was like a different genre of music almost.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was just like, hey, let's write some pop songs and try to, you know, keep the income
Yeah,
going.
rich.
And then-
to Faith No More a lot lately.
Faith No
Oh,
More,
That's
yeah.
good.
Like,
They're coming
man,
back.
hell
New
yeah.
album coming out.
They got a new album coming
Faith
out,
No
dude.
More.
There is
Who-
so
I'm
much
all
music.
about that shit.
Hold on.
Insane.
Give
I
the
said that a
list.
couple weeks
Give the
ago.
list.
Okay, my most exciting is Ministry.
Ministry.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
They're coming out and
Right.
touring again.
Who else?
Thrill Kill Cult, which
Really?
is weird.
Yeah, it
and
is.
semi-exciting, sort of. My 14-year-old self is excited.
Yeah.
And KMFDM put out new music, which is
Really?
I haven't heard
I
of
mean,
that.
KMFDM, I'm
I
interested
haven't
in.
heard KMFDM since I've been in
Is
here.
it Tim Skold? Is Tim Skold involved at
I
all?
don't know who
No idea.
who
I hope so.
fucking KMFDM
Right, you'd have to
is.
be, right?
I would hope.
I would
so.
hope.
What, Raymond Watts?
But they already released a song off.
Oh,
a new
but the
song.
I know
album's not out yet.
Sasha's got
I
to be
don't know if the
involved.
whole
Gotta be.
album's
Yeah.
out or not, but they released a song the other day.
But I imagine fucking Ministry's new album's gonna be fucking brutal too.
Dude,
Like,
every,
so.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, it will be, and the
You know
show
who
will
else is
be.
touring
yeah,
again?
Animal, dude.
You
Huh?
know who else is touring again?
Who?
Color Me Bad.
Color Me Bad is
Ooh.
touring again.
Yeah.
Right.
Finally.
How do you know that?
Man,
How do you know that?
Wow, man.
Yeah, man.
Wow, yeah. How do you guys know
He's
that?
checking the website.
What the
He's
fuck?
been checking the Facebook every day.
AOL keyword.
I'm on the
Color Me
fan
Bad.
page. They sent me a
Oh,
letter.
did somebody really just say "color me bad" on this show?
By the way, I just
Like,
wanna-
I
I
think
just
I might
wanna-
have to go home.
I want to say hi to Maestro Blue for being in the
Hello.
being in the
We
chat
say your
room.
name differently every time.
Maestro Boo. I'm sorry, I'm fucking
Mr.
I'm drinking
Bua.
beers, man. And plus I'm
Maestro-
sick, so it's
I
like
don't think it's a Mister. I think it's a
No, Mistra.
Maestro. Maestro Bua.
Can you spell it
What?
phonetically?
It
What?
sounds like Meister
What?
Brow, but like drunk. I'm drinking some Meister Brew. Yeah,
Mr.
that's right.
Maestro Brew.
Okay, so let me throw something new out there. Japanese company released a $400 chair.
Japanese country released a $400 chair. You fucking racist.
I wish Woo was here.
Oh
to
my
back me up.
god! We are going to do a new Awesome Talk skit called Woo's Asian News.
Clicky to that shit.
Yes.
Well, clicky. I know you
Yes.
only got the plan. Well, there we go.
Woo,
Oh, yeah.
I hope you're paying attention.
Take notes.
Get to work.
Get with a fucking program, Woo. All right, so they released a $400 chair that has giant arms, a face, clothes, and a hat. And when you sit on it, it will hug you to make you feel better.
That's a person.
Which is-
They just fucking built a person.
They
Is
built
this
a
Pee-wee's
person.
Playhouse?
It's
not as cool as Cherry.
It's not as cool because Cherry's alive, and this is something where you actually have to move the arms yourself.
Until it gets struck by lightning.
Honestly,
It's like being with a very loving paraplegic.
Yeah.
Quadriplegic.
Can you
Yeah, who
program,
doesn't mind?
Can you program it to rub your nipples?
Can you program it to love?
Hey, if I could, you know what I mean? If I could.
Well, there actually is a pillow out, and it has an arm on it, so you could, sit on, have your head on the pillow while
It
it
reminds
spoons
me
you.
of fucking
Put your arm around you.
The Big Bang Theory.
I don't watch it. Why?
Oh, well, Leonard. It was, when I was a kid, I made a hugging machine.
Oh yeah.
It's just, oh my god. He's like, yeah, I took a diaphragm and created 2 robotic arms to hug me. He was just like, oh my god, that's so sad. He's like, no. The sad part is my dad used to borrow it.
I imagine Oculus Rift is gonna cash in on shit like this.
It's
Like,
gonna just cash in on the hug game.
yeah, Oculus Rift is gonna make virtual hugging.
Oculus
So you
hug.
just like hug the shit.
Oh
I like.
my
Did
God.
you see the
I
Onion
see
article?
where this is going.
No.
So we got an automatic dick sucker. Now we gotta have an automatic
Dude.
hugging
Oh,
machine.
speaking of which,
If Oculus Rift
Hey.
seriously wanted to
Hey,
send
look,
us
it's the
anything,
Autoblow.
I would be
Shout out
more than
to one of
happy
our
to
sponsors.
review it, unlike someone who's
The Autoblow.
review the fucking thing that he got.
right? Thank you, John Lacki.
You're
Where's your review of this? We don't even know.
Yeah, John,
Don't worry
we're
about it.
waiting.
Here we go.
Don't worry about it.
One
Don't
of our
worry
one of our
You
sponsors.
fucking pussy.
I hope your review of it starts
Actually,
with
there's a
your
bathroom
diary.
right there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
One of our sponsors, the Autoblow2.
Autoblow.
Go to Autoblow2.com and get a machine that you plug into the wall and will suck your dick hands free.
It's
You
the
can just go on a
Autoblow2.com.
Netflix
I would
binge
like
all
to
night.
start a sentence.
Go ahead. Go ahead and start a sentence. Let's hear it.
These were sent to us in part for John's
Talk to
review.
you about the
No,
development.
it was sent to us.
Hold on.
It was sent to
I
me
will
so that I would.
send you one and you can review one.
No. He sent it to me so I could rewrite the instructions that came with it.
Okay.
Either way,
You got to know how it's working.
we're at a
That's true.
standstill.
I mean, at least put a
buddy.
finger in there.
So he
What?
has it at his house. You have it
The
at your house?
Autoblow
Yes.
Brian Sloan.
Is
the
it?
already
creator of
tried it.
Autoblow.
I've never used the Autoblow too.
It's in the trunk of my car, actually.
John Lacki already tried it.
All right, so the first question is, are you ashamed to use it? Are you ashamed to write about
No.
using it?
I'll tell you what I'm ashamed
Are
of.
you
What are you
worried
ashamed
that
of?
your wife has issues?
No.
Yeah, I want to know the
Like-
truth.
I'm ashamed. I'm not ashamed to use it. I'm ashamed to.
I already
You
have
shouldn't
one
know.
of my own.
I'm ashamed to clean it out after.
Just run some hot water
Is
through
that-
it.
It's,
That's all.
more the walk to where, you know what I mean?
Is that like the
So
walk
you're
of
worried
shame?
about the
You
ad-
feel
walk of
guilty?
You're
shame.
worried about the
Walk of
shame
shame.
afterwards,
You're
sort of
holding
debilitating.
I feel
You're holding
guilty.
this thing full of
You fucking pussy.
You want it?
Wear a condom.
Everybody
Put a
turns
condom.
off.
Actually,
And everybody knows it.
What am I, fucking 15?
actually, you take it out and throw it in the dishwasher.
Yeah, you put it in the dishwasher.
Sorry if I did.
You know what you gotta do? You gotta get in there with a good thistle
That's-
brush.
Yeah.
And you gotta fucking work that cum out of there.
Actually, you gotta get up pretty quick because
Hold
you
on.
don't want to get crusty.
Oh, God.
Work downstairs to Anthony's and pick
What?
some stuff up.
You got a what now?
He's
I ordered some
running
food.
down.
We're
Oh,
gonna
Okay,
excellent.
cool, man.
Excellent.
that camera's going.
He's running
Okay,
down.
cool. We got the middle camera.
Alright, we're cool.
Thank you,
Damn it, I
Jigga.
wish you had told me. I'd have given you money and instructions
Yeah.
based on your destiny.
Alright then.
All right.
So no shame from this. You just are afraid to clean
No
it out.
shame in your game, dude, but
You
your game's
fucking
not
That thing
happening.
puts shame in my game.
Well,
Just,
you're gonna
just
have
drop
to
it in the
get-
garbage when you've
Listen,
done that.
that could be a good
Or
part.
regift it.
That could be a good part of your piece. You're like
That's true.
the after.
The aftermath.
afterglow doesn't
The
last
after,
very
the
long.
afterglow.
The afterglow.
The afterglow is a dim bulb.
He's sitting there after he's done, just pants around his knees, sitting in his computer chair. And he's just like,
What have I
relief.
What have I done?
he
What
smiles,
have I
a
done
star
with this?
twinkles in his
Played
teeth.
out on the bed.
And then I just fall asleep, curled up on the floor.
Yeah, well, your wife comes home. She's like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah,
fucking
John,
that
he
thing
leaves
again?
it out. He leaves it out on the counter. He's like, you been fucking this thing again?
Just
Now,
the
I'm
only
not
open
calling you a
socket in the
pussy
house.
because of what I completely understand
Thank
why you wouldn't want to do it.
Thanks.
I completely understand that.
Thanks.
But you see, my
Really?
problem is you promised to do it. You understand?
true.
That's true.
You promised
That
to do
makes
it,
a
That's
and that makes you a pussy.
That's true. You got
That's
me
the
there.
problem. So let's get on with it already.
You see, I would do it, and my wife would take the fucking video, like she wouldn't give two flying fucks. But I didn't promise to do it.
That's true.
And I'm not gonna do it.
It's all on me. I
Not a
understand.
pussy.
Well, if it was on you, then
It shouldn't
Then
be
it would
on
be
you.
on
It should
you.
be in the Autoblow 2.
No, you see, I don't need that kind of heat. I got enough shit going on right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I don't need to be in the bathroom with that fucking thing. Okay.
God forbid. You might
The
never
only time
come
I go to
out.
the bathroom is to take a shit and then get out and make my wife happy.
You're making the jerk chicken.
And then do homework with myself. And then go to work.
No time to be fucking robots.
I don't
Yeah,
have
there's
time
no
to be
time
fucking robots.
No time to fuck a robot
Robot.
vagina.
A robot.
But I'll tell you what, it does. It's got a B
It
sleeve.
looks
So
looks
that's
medium.
Here
it
you go,
looks
have a look.
wonderful. It looks wonderful.
one's used it, it's
I
all
bet
set.
it'd be really nice
I'm not
too.
afraid. I'm
We
just-
were-
I have no doubt that it would be
Yeah.
really nice.
So
I
it's
just don't
like-
need that kind of heat. I really don't.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's hands free.
They fucking don't know. I'm like, they,
After my wife has the baby.
they include sleeve sizes.
Yeah, you can buy a different sleeve size, you know. So if you're like,
Aren't we
you know,
fucking
the
creative and
snow
thoughtful
monster
all
of
at
the
same
east.
time? What the fuck, dude? Here you go. Have a good time.
Dude, I just love a diagram on
Yeah,
the
that's-
side. Yeah, that
We are-
explains
I don't
the
know,
sizes.
man. God bless you.
in
Whoever
case
made it,
anybody's curious,
Yeah, you know,
man.
hey, wonderful, but
there are
dude,
people that need this.
we
Yeah,
are
yeah.
giving this wolf dancer,
it's true.
Flying
Exactly.
Grana,
True story.
Meister Boo, I'm talking to
I
you
don't.
guys. We are giving this bad boy away at Awesome Talk Live at the St. November 15th. There's gonna be a raffle for this motherfucker right here.
Are you sure you want to do that? You're gonna have like 15,000 fucked up, hurting motherfuckers banging the doors down in the St. They can't even all get in there. There's gonna be a huge mosh pit in the middle
Joe's
of Main
just
Street.
waiting to blow.
Yeah, they're just all waiting off. They haven't
My
jerked
whole
off
life
in a week. They're just ready to like, oh man, I need this. I just wanted it to be the
You know,
best.
There are just some dudes that just don't even want to fucking even imagine in their brain that exists, dude. And, like,
Yeah.
They need that.
Now their head's gonna
They
explode.
need that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God bless you. Cheers to you.
Hey, you know what?
Right.
That fucking that thing
Brian
right
Sloan.
that
Brian Sloan.
that thing right there might keep a
Brian
child
Sloan.
predator off the streets.
That's
It
true.
might just keep
And
chopping
hey,
on the street.
it might keep children off the streets because if you're fucking one of those, you're not, you know.
You're
And
throwing rocks and
fertilizing
shit.
anything.
We're preventing rape.
Yes.
We know what- we're doing a lot of good here.
Hey, rape
She's
is
like-
bad.
Rape is bad.
So,
And you're preventing rape.
We
That's
can
a
all
good
agree
thing.
on that.
so, booyah.
Booyah.
We're doing
Saving
our part.
lives. Saving
See?
lives.
We're look,
Yeah.
look.
I give a round of
I gotta tell you.
Here's to the
Thank
Autoblow.
you. All right, let's do that.
Saving lives.
The
Saving
Autoblow.
lives right now.
The
on Awesome
Autoblow
Talk.
sign.
Listen,
the forks.
I just gotta say, you know,
Yeah.
this is us doing our part.
Yeah.
You know, this
For the
is
community.
We're practically-
For the community.
We're practically
We're doing things for the community.
We're
We're giving
practically
back to the
feminists.
community.
I have
Yeah.
to say something about the Autoblow for people like John Lacki.
Go ahead. People like John
I
Lacki.
have
Listen
one,
up.
And it's the best.
The guy that invented the Autoblow needs to invent a machine that cleans it for you.
There you
like
go.
a little machine.
That's nice.
That way people don't feel guilty. You set it
Like
and
a
forget it.
self-cleaning.
You should feel guilty.
Just wear a bag.
Yeah, you
Not
set
wearing
it
a bag
and
now.
forget it.
Switch goes auto.
Or get a
No, you know
toaster.
why? Because that's a crucial moment. That's a fucking crucial moment in a man's life, okay? When he commits to
When he has
using
to
an
clean
Autoblow,
out his
the
Autoblow.
moment afterward where he's cleaning it going, God, I gotta get a fucking girl. That's
Okay.
crucial.
Oh my God. I
To
just
the
came up with
development
the
of
most
a
amazing
man.
idea. The most amazing idea, John Lacki.
Shame!
I will figure out how to pay for this if you'll do it.
Oh Jesus.
I want you to use the Autoblow while skydiving out of an airplane
Oh my
with a generator strapped to your back.
That's true. You
The
need
ultimate
generator.
adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
Oh wait, are we talking no pants on? Like,
No, he's
just
got pants.
going-
He's got like pants with like an
Yeah,
extra
but
bag
you
in
know
the
what'll
front.
be fucked up is Stones will be the one to supply the generator. I'll be like, don't worry, dude, it's good
Don't
for
worry.
hours. And then, like,
And then he'll be
right,
in tandem.
Right at climax, the generator
Yeah.
stops, and he's just like, fuck you, Stones!
And he lands hands with blue balls.
Yeah.
Stones is in tandem. He's strapped to
Takes his
John's
dick
back.
off.
Oh god.
Yeah, the guy that jumps
No,
with you is gonna
Stones would
feel
just
really
finish him
uncomfortable.
off.
The
He
guy that
doesn't
jumps
know
with you
where
feel
to stand.
uncomfortable.
I'm gonna sense a finality out of this.
Yeah, better to just get a legless
Well, it's
woman.
the finality that John's worried about cleaning up.
But you know,
Walking
it's
down the hall.
closure. It's closure.
Yeah, well,
In a way.
Finality in that
In
way
a
is
way.
closure.
That's
It's
true.
you cleaning up your own mess.
That's true.
yeah.
I got myself
You
into this mess.
started-
Now you're gonna get yourself out.
Yep.
They have
I mean,
machines.
we
You
all
got
gotta
yourself
clean up our
in
own
and
messes.
out and in
Sure.
and out and in and out of it.
You don't
Well, that's it. It's a crucial
Listen,
moment
you
in
don't
the
blow on
young
a
man's
girl's back
life.
and fucking leave it there and walk away and go watch TV and leave her laying in it.
No.
That's true.
You go clean her up.
You don't
be
just
a
bust a
gentleman
nut in
about
the
it.
gym
You hook her
sock
up,
and
you know,
then
I'm
leave
sorry.
it lying on
Clean
the
this
floor. You
up
wash
for
that
Pick
shit.
that shit
Then
up.
you go,
You
yeah,
gotta
you're
wear
right.
that shit
You
to work
put it
the
in the
next day.
laundry,
Yeah.
goddammit.
In Korea or Japan or something, they have a machine that will.
What's that?
They have a machine in, I think it's Korea or China or something. They have a machine that will.
Someplace where people are.
Yeah,
Asian.
yeah. So you can donate sperm. They have a machine that will extract it for you.
Ah, cool.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It's
Like
like
a
it's like you know like that thing you put your finger
It's
in
like
and
an
it tests your
Autoblow
heart.
2. You don't have to clean it.
Remember
Correct.
those? Like in the
Fine.
Pizza Huts back in the
The
day.
BP, yeah, the
just
heart rate
that
meter.
thing with this.
Yes,
Yeah.
the little
We'll
clamp
just
that
go
goes
like
on your
this.
finger and it monitors your heart rate.
Yeah,
There's a
exactly.
there's a little red light there, and you're
Yes.
like, yes.
Well, they got
I'm
these in
out.
like fucking
Yeah.
Japan or whatever, and like they're just in the hallway. You
Yeah, we
just
got
stick
them
your
here,
junk in
too.
and go, all right, extract me. I don't know if it puts a finger in your ass or anything, but it pulls the
There's
cum
some
out.
dude on the other side.
It must not.
No,
not.
no, it actually just sticks a pair of kids' panties out in your face. Like there's a wall right in front of it, and like this door pops open, and it's like a cartoon glove
Yeah.
with the 3 stripes on the back.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's just like little girls' panties. They're just like do it.
And then what? You hump the machine front?
I guess, yeah. I don't know. Japanese are fucked up.
You hump
dude.
The Japanese, they gotta hump something.
There's some crazy shit going on over there, man.
Nah, but seriously, I love the Japanese and their culture.
No.
True.
I do. Iro regat.
I love
Domo
Bleach.
Lealu?
Bleach.
Like.
The anime? That shit.
Oh yeah. No, I
Bleach.
don't watch any anime, so.
Oh.
I
don't know,
stopped
it-
after
it-
Yurosuke
I-
Doji was the shit.
Oh.
After
I
that
talked to
was-
Woo. We talked to Woo about anime on Ice
Oh,
in the
we
Face.
watched it at the
And I said my
garage
problem with Ice in
constantly.
the Face, and he agreed with me, is that there's a lot of procrastinating. And I said, yeah, it's a lot of talking, walking, and
Anime.
sword holding.
Not ice in the face. You
We-
totally fucked up everything you just said.
Well,
because
I've been
what you
drinking
just
all
said
night.
was your problem with what is with ice in the face.
No, my problem with
That's not
anime, when we
Bleach.
talked about with
That's-
Woo
But
on Ice
that's
in the
no,
Face.
but that's what I'm saying. There's some shit like that, but dude, Bleach is there's a lot of character background and story set up. But if you get into it, you don't mind reading subtitles. The battles are fucking.
I just
epic.
want to say, hey, we got somebody new in the chat room, Caleb Crawford.
Hey, what up, dude?
Oh, dude.
Who's that
Right.
desperate for semen who can't find at least 1,000 men within miles distance that won't be like, yeah, totally down for anything. Where do I shoot? Wolf Dancer. Is there an arcade version like you?
Well, like the longer you last, the more points you get.
It's like Ninja Turtle. Well, that's my second Ninja. Fucking crazy bastards. This chat is fucking invisible and can only be seen by the sexy eye. Well, thank you.
God
man.
damn
That's
right.
why Andrew and Stones aren't here.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
There
I'm
it
such a bad person.
No,
Sarah is such
Not
a
at all.
bitch.
Kick him while he's down.
Not at all. It's very funny, actually.
Caleb Crawdad.
That's why I went.
Agreed.
Oh.
Caleb Crawdad? Did I say Crawford?
You
I
said
can't see very well.
Crawdad.
I'm supposed to wear.
Caleb Crawdad.
I'm new.
He says I'm new, dude. I don't know, man. Are you new? I feel like I'm hammered.
Caleb Crawdad's new, dude. What's up with you?
Well, he said I am new.
Awesome.
New topics for
Forks
new
up, man.
person.
You want a new topic? Boom.
Yeah, episode 7, Star Wars. What do you think about it?
Oh no!
Sorry.
You didn't just go there.
Did
You
I
didn't
go there?
just go there,
I just
Sarah.
got a
I've been
just
staring at
got-
fucking
I
Darth
got
Vader
an
the whole
email
time.
from,
Like,
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 right now.
No, we're gonna go. We're going.
You know how you get emails
Go ahead, go.
with your
Posters,
username
tits.
and it'll be like, hello, like Anomadactyl is my username for most things, so it'll be
Yeah.
like, hello, Anomadactyl. Well, I signed up for like a torrent private site and I haven't been on it, so they just wrote me an email and I forgot my username. It was like, hello, Liquid Jesus, your account is about to be destroyed.
So-
And I'm like, wow.
Star Wars Episode 7.
Yeah.
Excited? Not excited? On the fence. And why? She's the foremost expert.
It's hard to be excited when
She loves Star Wars. He
I've
just said
seen
that.
the original trilogy. In the
Have you
theaters as a
seen the
child.
Star Wars shelf in there that she has?
I have. Forks up.
Dude, Darth Vader's staring in the
What's up?
fucking
I've been looking at him the whole time like.
Sherman Tanks.
Oh, he's one of her. Oh, it's fucking Chance. What's up, dude? Good. I'm glad he's here. I'm glad you're here, Chance.
That's right, Chance.
Mr. March up the stairs. You're not allowed to go up.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
Chance does what he wants.
Yeah, Chance does what he wants. He does everything by chance.
No, nothing by chance.
Rules by chance.
By force.
Chance, not by chance.
Yeah. Continue what you were saying with about episode 7.
That because I've read almost every Star Wars book ever, it really is hard to watch what Disney recreated. It's fucking like watching it and going like, no, that person's dead. What? Why is Chewbacca alive? Oh yeah, fanboying. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Like, it just is annoying. And then I think, though, that the movie itself, if I don't associate it with Star Wars, will probably be great. Because J.J. Abrams, he is really good.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna
make it a
defining
great
factor.
He's
Yeah,
gonna make
factor,
it a
yeah.
great movie. There's just a distinction between how I feel about it being a movie and how do I feel about it being in the Star Wars universe.
Well, a new trilogy.
Yeah, they're gonna do all 3 and then 3 standalone movies.
The original
Yeah, right.
cast
Too many
coming
movies.
back
It's
though,
gonna
right?
be
The original
better
cast,
than
yeah.
the
Books?
prequel that they put out, the prequel trilogy. Do you think it's gonna be better than that was? You know, like
Yeah,
no more
I do
Jar Jar
think it
Binks
is. Ooh, that's a
bullshit,
good question.
stuff
No, I
like
do
that.
think it'll be
Because
better.
a lot
I
of
don't think
yeah.
better
loyal
directing.
Star Wars
Absolutely.
fans didn't like it.
Well, they're not
I
using the
like
computer
them.
anymore.
I like it
like
for the most part.
prequels, but
I thought the third-
but
I like the
visually, I
prequels
see
a
the
lot.
problems.
I could have did
You see
without
what?
Jar Jar.
No,
Jar
they
Jar
were. It's
Binks
not
and
even
suck his
that,
dick.
dude.
The way that I
Dude.
tell it to myself is if you are in a galaxy full of fucking, like, intelligent, like, talking beings,
Yeah.
you're gonna come across a bunch of fucking annoying dicks.
Yeah,
If Jar Jar
exactly.
is the only
No,
one,
exactly.
then that's like a stretch.
But
There
don't
should
put
be,
them in
like,
the movie, though.
Mostly retarded dicks. Like, that's like definitely a galaxy far, far away, because here, everyone is a fucking Jar Jar.
Yeah, well, hey, yeah, that's right. Dude, clink to that.
Everyone's a
that's-
Jar Jar.
Everyone's a Jar Jar. Hashtag everyone's a
Yeah,
Jar
honestly,
Jar.
the only
I
I mean,
reluctantly
like,
cling to that.
the first movie was just campy. That's the problem with it. It was really
It was
campy.
lame as fuck.
The kid who played fucking Anakin was a shitty actor. He was
Darth Maul
terrible.
was
He
the
was
shit,
fucking
though.
terrible. Darth Maul was
Wow.
the shit. Dude, Obi-Wan Kenobi was the
Was the
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
Qui-Gon
Qui-Gon
Jinn
Jinn
was
was
the
the
shit.
Fuck
Okay?
Qui-Gon!
Ow.
Qui-Gon was the pussiest Jedi ever.
Well,
He was
no,
the
I mean,
shittiest Jedi.
okay.
Right before every shitty thing that ever happened
In
with
that
Qui-Gon,
movie.
he literally says before every time something shitty happens, I don't sense any danger. Dude, you are not a fucking Jedi. You are a fucking retard.
Dude, I'm watching a movie and I sense danger.
Jesus Christ,
Any
like,
danger?
he never senses that
I
anything
get
is
that.
up ever.
I
But
get
he's
that.
always getting his
He's
shit
a
fucked up.
hack Jedi.
Yeah.
You know what though? I think that they had to show how great Obi-Wan really was going to
Yeah.
become.
Yeah.
And I think that that was their way of being like, okay, yes, this is his master, but we're going to show how far he will exceed his master by leaps and bounds,
Oh,
even
big
in
time.
his apprenticeship.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan
And
was the
I
shit,
think
dude.
that's how I took it, because I had to do something to
Yeah,
it.
Right?
you have to
I'm okay
rearrange your
with this.
brain.
Yeah.
You gotta
You
make it
have,
to
to,
yourself.
you have to create a false sense of fucking security.
Yes.
sometimes.
Yeah, sure,
That's
sure.
hard,
Because
yeah.
I love Star
Yeah.
Wars so much, I don't want there to be anything. I don't want to believe
Right?
there'll ever be anything wrong with it. And if there is, I'll find a way to justify it and be like,
Yeah, oh, me too.
well,
You're a
there's
stronger,
this.
you're a
But-
stronger man than I.
Can I say something?
I will.
Dude, it's Star
I'm the
Wars,
same way,
man.
dude.
Can I
I
say
love
something?
yeah.
One of the
I don't
best
care.
trilogy
Are
ever
you-
created ever, besides Lord of the Rings.
Are you a Lost fan?
I loved that show.
God
to
damn
be
it.
honest
Okay,
We're
with
going
you.
here
on.
again.
Hold on.
I actually
There's
dug
got to
it,
be a
man. I
time
didn't
limit
like
on
it.
this
last-
discussion.
the
I mean,
last
like, we have to be
episode-
able to go a few
The last
I
episode was
hated
awful.
the last episode.
Oh,
I was
thank
like, what
God.
the fuck is wrong
Fuck
with you?
talking about
I'm like,
lots
you're gonna
of
drag me
time.
along for a gazillion
Hey,
fucking seasons.
you know what, Matt
and
Hill?
End it like this.
Matt Hill, we're gonna have a
God
fucking fight
damn
on that
it.
show about that.
I tried.
Because here's my problem.
I tried.
I was obsessed with Lost. I
So
love
was I.
Lost.
You're
I will
still obsessed with
I'll
Lost.
still watch
I
it
got
from
over
beginning
it.
to end, and I'll tell you
Fuck
what.
Lost.
Every fucking time you see every episode, you still see things. I don't care if you've seen it 100 times. You still realize something you didn't realize.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have threatened
brilliant.
Matt C. Hill over
It is
Lost.
brilliant.
And I will threaten him again. And I'll tell you what.
I shall threaten you some more, sticky English.
And I'll tell you what. The one thing though that I don't like from Lost fans is you can be a fan of something, and that's fine, but if you're gonna be, you have the right and responsibility to be critical of something when it sucks. Same as your politicians. If you vote for somebody and they fuck up, don't defend them. Say, hey, you fucked up and I voted for you not to fuck this up.
Yeah.
Lost, the last season was terrible. And when Lost fans go to me, oh, well, hey, I justified to myself why it's okay. I'm like, that doesn't make it okay.
Right.
That ending was terrible. It was
And
rushed.
dude, I feel like I said the same thing about
It really
Twin
was.
Peaks. I love Twin Peaks, but after you find out
That's
who
true.
killed
It all
Laura
fell
Palmer,
apart.
you're like,
But
why-
Twin
why
Peaks
does
is coming
this
back.
Why
exist?
am I still watching?
At least
Why
Twin
does this
Peaks
happen?
is coming
Well,
back.
probably for all
And you know, an episode in the middle is one.
I mean,
Who's
let's
still
be
looking?
honest.
All right, I've been looking.
You
I mean,
cannot
oh,
fuck up
dude,
the
I
ending.
looked
Right,
too,
to
and
anything.
I
Right.
can confirm my previous promise that Audrey is still just as hot and fuckable.
Still just as hot.
Even John checked.
Even though
We
she's
both
25
checked.
years older?
Oh, dude.
I gotta see her.
She's
Out of
just
everyone?
Is she
she's
Gilf
just
territory?
Exactly the same.
Yeah.
I don't know what. She
I'd
could be like
something.
1,000 years old by now.
And still be
I don't
hot?
fucking know.
She's
Yeah, but there are
she's
women
still-
like that in
Yo,
Hollywood.
Susan Sarandon is still hot. too.
Julianne Moore is still hot.
Julianne Moore.
she
My
was
dad
the
met
weird-
Julianne Moore.
Who? What?
My dad worked with him before he died.
Did he bang her?
Like, no, I hope so. I fucking hope so. I really do.
Did he bang her?
I do too.
You know what? From this day forward, my dad banged Julianne Moore.
Here's to Ryan's
It
dad.
has been written.
He has banged Julianne Moore.
That's
Julianne
your
Moore.
son. He
Have
did
you
it.
seen this guy? He might be your son. You don't even know it.
No. I'm not her son. But in his later years, my dad banged her in a hospital. But no,
Wow.
my dad met her in a
A hard
hospital
place to get
in
you
New
know,
York
a
when he
little
was
quick
working
tail.
there. Yeah, and he met Julianne Moore, and he just came
Gotta be
home.
quick.
You gotta be
Like,
quick.
I was sleeping. I was living on his couch and shit in Mattawan, and he just came home and he's like, "She's like the most beautiful girl ever." I was like,
Well, good for
"Yeah,
him.
Dad." He
Good
was
for
like,
him.
"Oh, he was talking to her for a little while and shit." Like, yeah, my dad was putting the moves on Julianne
Listen,
Moore.
we gotta air some content right now, and then we're gonna come back and
Excellent.
do some more bullshit and talk about some things.
Tired of talking to these fucking stupid cameras.
I just want to talk about what we're airing. What we're airing right now is, by this week, we should have a whole, 2-hour Super Groove special posted on YouTube. So this is a portion of that, and some clips from that when we appeared at the Super Groove Festival in Freehold, September 27th, which was just such a fucking amazing experience. It was crazy. Also, got a little piece from Ice in the Face from when our boy Woo was on.
Yeah.
Woo is one of the funniest, just naturally funniest
That's my
motherfuckers I've
boy.
ever met.
Woo in the
Um,
hood coming
And
through.
then in about 23 minutes or so, we'll be back right here at the bar bullshitting. We got Heavy Metal John in the house, Dan from Negative Sky in the house. We're gonna do some more bullshitting.
We got Heavy Metal Johns, regular Johns.
We got
All
Heavy
sorts
Metal
of
John.
Johns.
John.
We got Johns of all shapes,
Johns
sizes, and
from
affiliates.
Lousy Johns.
SuperTMH2.com Johns.
Yep.
Um,
Calm Johns.
White Noise Johns.
Johns.
Hurt Johns.
Johns.
John Hurt.
We're going back. Comcast John. Jesus
Members at
Christ.
home.net/Lacki Johns.
John.
Yes, dude.
We have Johns who won't bang Autoblow2s even though they promise to. We have
And Evan's rent free. And is
Pussies.
apparently sitting in his car.
Yep.
yeah, sitting in his
Still-
car still.
You know,
It's like an
Unmoistened.
abused
Unloved.
Autoblow2.
do you need to
Unloved.
get pulled over and searched
Oh
in
Jesus.
order to get that shit out
After
of
the
your car?
promise of tenderness, it goes unloved.
Right? Think of how the Autoblow 2 feels.
Yeah.
Crime.
Why don't you
That's
just
a
start
crime.
thinking about that once in a while?
I mean, that thing
yeah.
is sitting
Son
in
of
the
a
trunk
bitch.
of your car, just like, what did I do?
Hang your head
Oh
in
my
shame.
God.
I'm sorry.
What's that? An iPod.
I just wanted
That's
to
an
love
iPod
you.
next to his Autoblow 2. It just plays gagging noises.
All right, then I could use it.
Yeah.
Now it's
And
done.
we'll
That's
close with
actually-
And he
that.
holds an iPad in front of his face. It's like an alien face he created himself.
That-
It's like, oh.
That's actually for your ego, the guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
All right, so
Chance is out of here.
All right, Chance, have a good night, buddy.
Peace,
All right,
brother.
we're going to be back for everybody else. Please share this content. Super Groove was really great. We got a lot of really cool stuff to show. Ice in the Face, which is mine and Sarah's podcast, which you can get on iTunes and Droid. It's going to be a clip from that. And we'll be right back. What's up? Awesome Talk, Super Groove. Ryan, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on? This is Awesome Talk live from Super Groove. We were hanging out, me and Stones were here last night, raging hard, and now today is the day. Oh, please. never, ever questioned my rageability.
Bad light or
We're live! Hey, what's going on? You're live! Super Group Special, everybody. This is the Super Group Special. All right. What's up?
We already have our first. It has been both super and awesome to this point.
Absolutely.
And very groovy. Turtle Soup just ripped it the fuck down. What was that? Battery Electric was really good too.
Yeah,
I like that. That was fun.
I started sobbing a little bit when they did the Wonder Years theme.
You lie a lot.
Although,
yeah, she's like waving back and forth, right?
Well, everybody wants to jerk off on Winnie Cooper's face.
Everybody wants to jerk off on Winnie Cooper's face.
So what do we all want to talk about tonight?
Props to, I just want to point out, props to an Alaskan hiker, Thea Thomas. She was mauled by a bear and then walked over a mile back to her car and drove her goddamn self to the hospital.
Hell yeah.
Come on.
If everybody could drive themselves to the hospital, that would reduce our medical expenses. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, except for all the people dying getting in car accidents.
No, but they don't matter. That's the other insurance.
Hey, look, you gotta hand it to Alaskans, all right? If you can get your head mauled by a fucking bear and then not only walk for a mile but make it to the hospital.
Then you walk for a mile, make it to the car, and then drive yourself to the hospital.
We talked about, what did we say about Alaskans?
Pussy.
Eskimo
we
pussy.
said that they have to be hairy because it's cold up there.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
absolutely. That's right.
That's science.
Right?
And then we wondered if Alaskan dudes were more into hairy pussy.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
But what if you like that shorn sensation though?
Yeah,
you know?
once a year. Once a year.
On his birthday.
On his birthday.
I bet you the people who
On a
shave
side
in
note of
Alaska
Rest of the year.
On a
are
side note of
fucking
that,
crazy.
free
you know?
mustache rides.
Well, that's right.
Beast got free mustache
And
rides.
it's not like 70s Bush, it's like 40s Bush.
It's
It's down to 40s Bush.
It runs up to the arms coming out of that
Hold on,
thing.
somebody get bumped in. I'll bump you in. Go ahead. What were you saying?
All curled up and dreads coming out of it.
I said someone glued stones his head to their crotch.
It runs up to the armpits.
When the Beast was a younger man, he used to wrestle Bear.
Get out.
Bear naked.
Oh!
The setup.
I took the bait.
You set him up and I fucking knocked him
I've
down.
been drinking all day.
The other thing, I used to have a nickname in the late 70s, early 80s.
Go ahead.
And it was Buck.
Okay.
So you went
Buck naked.
Can we
I'm talking porn. You know how they say amateur porn? This is when amateur porn was ugly, fat, and sleazy.
Nice.
That's when it was amateur.
That's still 90% of amateur porn.
What was it?
You know what you're doing in the middle of the night.
I have seen
Anybody that has a smartphone is doing that in the middle of the night.
I gave up all my paper porn. It's ridiculous.
That's how you go.
I also threw out my encyclopedia.
It's just kill, yeah, words just kill trees at this point. That's all, like, you know.
Really no.
It's all digital.
No, that's
I
how you
prefer
go
my
get
ass
that.
digital.
Truly, if you wanted to see an
Thank you. Hashtag Autoblow.
Thanks to
The
our sponsor,
Autoblow2.
Autoblow2. Thank you, Super Group, for having us.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Super Groove has been awesome to us.
And also, thank you,
great
boobies.
today.
They really mention how well Super Groove has been to Fit to be Tie-Dyed.
Oh yes,
Absolutely.
Excellent. Yeah, tell people about it. That's
Where's it
His
going?
old lady.
Whoa, what's fit to be tied up?
Yeah,
Let's
tell
list
us
Fit to be
that off.
Tie-Dyed is the awesome tie-dye apparel in northern New Jersey.
Right.
But once in a while we'll come down south.
Hell, okay.
We know that people like it around here.
Sure.
Yeah, we do.
And it's been here we've been here since the beginning. 3 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Our first year, or Super Fit to be Tie-Dyed first year, was Super Groove's first year.
Oh, yeah.
So
Excellent.
We're growing together.
So you guys are
In
growing
3
together. Excellent.
In
Yeah.
3 years of doing this, how have you seen this change from year 1, year 2 to year 3?
Oh, there was a bathroom issue the first
Yeah,
year.
I heard about the epic bathroom.
Wait. We gotta get this.
Supposedly,
Well, you know how
a
you
couple
guys have been
vendors
going.
complained right off the bat, and a couple more. What are they, Johnny on the spots? Or
Yeah.
showed up, so that kind of mellowed everything out.
Okay, all right.
Year 2, there were a couple extra porta-johns placed in the right areas.
All right. Strategically placed.
Strategic porta-john. Year 3, inside toilet. Shh, keep it down.
I know, right? Yeah.
With a shower.
The guys with a shower. No shower curtain, so
That
let
way
it
if you
all
get
hang
too
out and don't
fucked
be
up
shy.
You get too fucked up and shit yourself.
The B says more than one is fun.
More than one shower or more than one occupant in the shower?
Either or, actually.
Hey, listen, that's the gray area there, buddy.
She's got a little, like, blow-up hot tub at her mom's house.
Nice.
And I keep saying that all the members of Awesome Talk should get in it together.
Yeah, and I said, there's no way in hell I'm getting in that fucking
She won't go in the ball suit. She won't go in the ball
No
suit,
fucking
dude.
way. That
sounds
never,
rich.
ever came.
Why don't we just sit her in a stool next to it?
Yeah, she's and like looks
Probably
looking
in a bikini, like she's kind of in it, but not in it.
Yeah.
You can put your foot in. You just put your foot in.
I always keep Rick at arm's length away from me. And I'm like, sorry, you're tainted.
It's a picture with all of us in the hot tub and her with a stick just kind of poking us. All disgusting.
Piece of paper just like bubbling at the top.
I'm gonna be a hot tub.
It's always
John
open to people.
John is sitting there holding a wet final word.
It'll bring years back on your life. Years back on your life.
Actually, my wife just left to go to a hot tub right
The
now.
hot tub gets foamy at the top after a while.
Oh, yeah, that's the ball. You have no idea what's going on underneath the ball.
Why'd you have to take it there? You didn't have to take it there.
No, he just took it a step further.
Oh, of course he did. That's because he's competing with you.
Being a former owner of a hot tub.
Okay.
This is intelligent conversation.
Is there a herpes bubble filter?
Yeah.
You want to have fresh filters on your unit, if you know what
Excellent.
That should be the tagline of a condom company.
Yeah, right.
If you've got ball and ass scabs all floating through, you don't want that shit to slice through someone's.
What procedure do you have?
Yeah.
I'm prepping for the worst.
The special
I'm prepping for the worst.
The Earl Grey of leprosy.
It'll actually add
Yeah, you're
years.
welcome. Hashtag Earl
You know how stuff
Grey.
takes years from you? It actually adds years to
Yeah, dude, hot tubs are the shit.
What the hot tub does?
Oh,
Do you put the Epsom salt in it?
No, I never did that.
What you can with the hot tub,
Hooray,
is
gravity.
be careful of clog the filter.
Okay, all right.
Sure.
And you've already
Is
got
your
a scab
Tourette's
problem.
acting
Classic.
up again?
That's classic.
Is your Tourette's acting up again?
You know what
You're
it is?
starting to do it.
I'm deaf on one fucking ear from the show.
When his ears fucked up, he starts going like this when he talks. Yeah, so I was and I'm like, are you alright? What the fuck's happening in your face, dude?
That's what happens. Those are called mini strokes.
Yeah.
It's fine. Just walk it off. You'll be okay.
You hit your 30s, you know.
Comes from a lifetime
Or not enough.
drinking
No,
alcohol.
John's got a point. You know, when you hit your 30s, it's just mini strokes and balding
And
hair and
then
goes
another reason
downhill.
to get a hot tub.
Exactly.
I don't expect to get past 43. I mean,
I was
surprised I got this far.
I was surprised I hit the
I'm not
30s.
gonna make it past 30.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
27.
Most of us are just like,
27, 28.
Dude, I'm fucking 33 this
I know,
week.
look
Yeah,
at you,
man. I'm
We did it.
33. Right? That's what I'm saying, buddy. We definitely did it.
At one point, one has to ask themselves, and we're talking about the asshole here.
Yeah, we are talking about
And I
it.
did say exit only.
Oh, Stephen
All right.
Bin Laden
Oh,
is
yeah.
here.
Hey, what's up, Steve?
What up, dude?
how's it going,
Bro,
bro?
with the camera, bro.
Yes, we're
Yeah.
live. Don't hit the camera.
Yeah, it's very live.
They don't
Hey,
smash
there he
that.
is.
Like I've just been elbowing this
One has to
motherfucker
ask
for the whole night.
themselves,
Let's ask.
Exit only, and are you if you're gonna play the game, are you a giver or a taker?
Stones
Maybe that's
looks in
the
the mirror
question
every
of the
day at his
evening.
Well,
ass.
I'm what you call a sexual freak. I like
Stones
putting my
just
dick
said
wherever
yes
it'll
to all
fit,
of that.
basically.
As long as it goes in,
now.
that's your shit.
Yep,
That's
that's
it.
like, hey, whatever.
I don't
If
know.
it goes in, that's
I
not
don't know
your
because
shit.
if it goes in the
That's
long
someone
hole, you
else's.
look and it's just like some dude like.
Worst
not for me.
things have happened.
Worst things happen.
Hey, well, you know what? At least your dick's not in a blender, you know.
Indeed. Yeah, cheers.
All right, what is that? Because I said 3 things and that happened.
Prize! When you say something truly awesome,
get another beer?
Another beer for our boy down here.
absolutely.
Don't hurt him, you'll get scared.
Yeah, we go. There's the cup.
When I said we're
There's the
showing
cup.
his fucking license picture on camera,
Yeah,
it will
can
blow
you
your fucking mind.
show him.
It's not fair and it's not right, but your suitcase is getting
Yeah,
checked.
dude, that's what you call a federal red flag.
Yeah, right.
I brought my passport to a
Yes.
festival.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
I'm ready for it. I know it's coming.
I know this shit's gonna go down.
I
got
Vince to
2
get this.
forms
Can
of
you get
ID.
it?
Absolutely. I got 8 points. Fuck 6.
I don't want the government to know where he's just.
They already know where I live. I'm not worried.
When you renew your license, please wear a never forget shirt with the Twin Towers on it.
That's ball. That's ball.
I'll tell you what, it's a hell of a lot more believable than when you wear like a USA hat with a heart on it. Like, all right, just throw it out there. So let me throw something out there, you guys. In Texas.
Texas, here we go.
Oh boy, I'm going there in a week, by the way.
Okay, hold on. In Texas.
Whoa. Hey,
Parents are suing a daycare for $1 million because at nap time a child was unruly, so they duct taped him to the floor.
Why wouldn't you?
That sounds like good
That's what Aaron's mom used to do. That's what Aaron's mom used to do. She would duct tape the kids to the kitchen table, like, you know, to the chairs at dinner time if they wouldn't sit still. She'd duct tape them to the chair.
Don't they carry guns? Isn't there a worse thing than
whatever
duct tape?
Whatever happened to just straight ball and chains, man?
Did one of the teachers go, if you don't calm down, I'm going to Adrian Pierce your ass?
Yes. First AP rep.
This guy's a chronic clickbaiter.
You are a wonderful citizen.
He's a chronic clickbaiter.
Yes, he's a
Ever
wonderful
needs a
citizen.
beast to come and to play with one of your shows?
Absolutely.
Well, I don't know if you're local, but we're always we live a couple miles away.
The beast has a car. He will drive.
All right, well then you can come
Is
through.
it called the
Absolutely.
Beast Mobile, and is it always in beast mode?
It's the white stallion, and it's a big Ford F-250 that you guys get. When I show up, you're going to have to give me gas money.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of broke,
out of this
but
crowd, though.
Collectively, I think we all dropped $8 on this bar. And we were like, all right, that's stretching it.
so
We're
the
done.
fucking
We're done.
parents are suing, and well, I mean, I kind of get that, you know. I mean, you don't think your kids are gonna get duct taped at
But do you deserve $1 million if you didn't train your kids to just shut the fuck up? Just shut the fuck up. You don't deserve $1 million. Shut up.
I agree with that.
But $1 million, that'll change it.
I don't agree with the lawsuit angle. I do agree with the parents going to somebody and saying, "Yo, dude, seriously, like,
You gotta
duct tape
the
my
motherfucker.
kids."
All right, yeah, he's a dick. I get he's a dick.
That doesn't mean you deserve $1 million.
Parenting, I get it.
That does not mean you deserve $1 million. It just means that somebody in your town
Somebody else is
really
getting the
sucks at their
parenting
job,
fucking medal
and
of the
maybe you
year.
should report them. You know, and be like,
This is just
hey,
a clear
maybe they
case
shouldn't
of
do that
what
job
happens when
anymore.
America gets a chance
How unruly
to
was this job?
exaggerate.
Who knows? I don't know.
Every angle is fucking
know.
overblown and over-exagerated and Americanized because
Project
bigger
your
is
voice,
better.
for God's sake.
I'm fucking projecting the shit out of my voice. You just need to listen with your ears. Put my chest out. I have
Are you
no
talking
chest.
shit about my ears?
No, the right one.
It went there. It went there fast.
Jesus.
Wow, that escalated quickly.
Really,
Start up, cash in, sell out, and throw down. That's how we do.
That's the night. That's what we're here for. Nice. Get drunk, fist bump, sell out, throw down.
The man behind the makeup.
The beast. Just like home. If you can, I'd love to plug a few sponsors that we have. One of our main sponsors is Autoblow2. It's a automatic blowjob machine for men. We also sponsored by Nevermore Designs.
For men?
Yep. Oh yeah, for men. I said. It plugs into the wall. But,
Oh. So you just walk up to it.
well, you don't have to. You could run an extension for it.
Okay.
If you wanted to.
And you're gonna want to.
And you just came over here, and I figured you look like you're awesome.
What? I'm no longer the president of the Asshole Club. I'm just a member.
Right.
But I'm an ex-president.
Right, okay.
So I understand what was happening.
Right.
So maybe this is a better explanation. My chi was out of line.
The kegs will be right.
Perfect.
Now this is how we do. Stones, what's going on here?
What's up, man?
We got beer. All right. Hey, what's up?
How's it going?
Oh yeah, that's the king right there. That's the shiznit. All right. Matt Hill's gonna make fun of you.
Why?
Because you left the gas valve closed on the generator and everything went out.
Yeah, it was on off.
Grow your fucking hair out, come to Silver Groove, and come rage with us. No.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of the day, at the end of the day, what is it all about? It's all about people having a great experience together, having a great time together. You know what? And for us to do this by ourselves, it means nothing. So
Well, if you were
we have
doing it
nothing
by
but.
yourself, it would just be band practice.
Oh yeah, exactly. Don't get me wrong, we do that a lot. We do that for hours of time. But to do this, it all comes to a point. You know what I mean? Everything comes to a point. The fucking third eye opens, and and here we are together, raising the fucking spot out of the circle.
Whoa, you're here at Awesome Talk at Super Groove. Now what?
Let's get fucked up!
Yeah, but you drink Monster sometimes for breakfast. I mean, not Monster, fucking Red Bull.
I know,
That's
I drink
the
Red
same
Bull.
fucking thing.
Dude, I know, I have to stop
it's
doing that.
worse than Coke.
Yeah, I
It's-
have to
Red Bull is
stop
not a
doing that.
breakfast.
Yeah, it's not anything. You don't eat it
You
ever.
might as well be doing a couple of lines for breakfast.
Hold
There you
on,
go.
hold on.
Just pouring the Red Bull right up your face.
Back to the
Gios.
Coke cereal, okay? So
Yeah.
anyway, if I sprinkle cocaine on my cornflakes, I don't need any fucking coffee in the fucking morning.
Exactly.
I could probably use less coffee anyway. I don't know if I could use more cocaine, but you know what I'm saying? So, fuck it. Whatever. What would you call cereal with cocaine on it?
Cokios? I don't know.
Coke Puffs?
Ooh, I like that. Coke Puffs.
Coke Puffs? Yeah? You fucking just at work all day. You're hyper as shit. You got a hard on that won't go away.
Coke Puffs or shredded weed?
Ooh,
shredded wheat.
Shredded
Awesome.
weed. But you can't go to work and sell fucking, whatever the hell you do on weed.
Yeah, that's true.
Whatever the hell you do.
I feel like you'd be like, hey man, well maybe you could. Hey dude, buy this
Well,
beer.
what if
It's
you
awesome.
sell
Everything would be
patchouli
awesome.
oil though? Then it'd be perfect.
If you sell patchouli oil, I think you're okay. Yeah. Sure.
And
Everything
like
is hash
dread
oil
wax.
nowadays, man.
Everything's what?
Hash oil.
Seems to be a thing I'm reading on the interwebs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dabs, bro. They're the best.
You can drench your cornflakes in it, I guess. That'd be a rough night. So, yeah. So anyway, apparently, like I said, her spoon had spaghetti, and it took a month. She actually got out of jail. For people who missed this because the fucking YouTube was looping, this woman who's 23, she got arrested because she had a spoon with residue on it, which was from SpaghettiOs, and they locked her up for meth. How the fuck do you even take the SpaghettiO spoon and immediately think meth?
Hey, maybe the cop was on meth, man. There you go.
I think you'd have to be to think that.
Like, but also, don't you have to get things tested when you say that they have
good
drugs
point.
in the
Yeah,
car?
good
Like,
point. Good point.
It
like
took
even
them a
if something
month.
like
month,
for example, if something looked like it was weed, wouldn't they have to technically test it and make sure it was the
Exactly.
drug?
Yeah.
And that
So-
should be like a matter of days.
So
for
they
like,
had a fucking spoon, and nobody was like, maybe we should check that out. It looks a little bit like sauce.
They said that the reason it took
fuck?
so long is because the lab was backed up. I know they got all the sperm samples, and I guess
Well,
I don't know what they
if the
do.
fucking lab that's supposed to be ensuring that innocent people don't go to jail is busy, then maybe we should stop prosecuting people until they catch the fuck up.
Nah, they fucked up because they were too busy eating shredded weeds, man.
That's
what it is.
exactly what it fucking is. And then they ate the goddamn SpaghettiOs right off the spoon.
Jesus, yep.
There goes the evidence.
Yep, that's what happened.
Turns out that there was meth in the SpaghettiOs for real, and that's why they're backed up now. They're just fucked up on meth SpaghettiOs.
Well, in Germany,
accidentally.
In Germany, they outlawed Red Bull because they tested it and said there was coke in it. They said there was cocaine in it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep,
That explains a lot.
Yeah, right.
Yes,
Doesn't
it fucking
Doesn't
does.
it?
Wow.
Yes, it fucking
Because when I
does.
drink a Red Bull, I'm just so immediately happy and ready to just start flipping cars
It's
over.
disgusting. It's like
It is.
rotten fruit in a can.
I like to think of it as dragon blood.
It's gross.
No, that ain't no dragon blood, bro. That's just shit, bro. You drinking?
Yeah,
It's like
it's just
no,
gross,
that's ogre shit you're
rotting,
drinking. That's what you're doing.
fruity.
It's a future bladder full of fucking, or not bladder.
Death.
It's just all kidney stones. That's just kidney
Oh.
stones. And I, for one, have never passed one.
Neither have
And
I.
I'd like to take that journey.
Yes, well, you know,
Yeah.
I want to experience everything in life, so I need to push a rock through my dick hole. Ugh. No thanks. That's a meteorite nobody needs.
No.
I said meteorite.
Yeah.
Because it's a rock falling to Earth. Not a meteor. She yells at me about that shit all the time.
Yeah, people don't know the difference.
People know the difference between a meteor and a meteorite.
Dicks.
What is the difference?
Fuck you guys if you don't know.
Explain it.
Yeah.
A meteorite actually hits Earth.
Right.
It's made contact with
And a
Earth.
meteor just keeps going round and round and round.
No,
Waiting to hit
a
us.
meteor. They usually burn up in the atmosphere. Only certain ones reach the Earth, and when it does, it becomes a meteorite.
Okay.
I mean, the name changes.
Sure.
Meteoroid to meteor to meteorite.
It sounds to
basically.
me like on the last episode we were talking about what radar and turn it off, it becomes a dildo because it's in its natural state. She said a vibrator can be a dildo. It can always be a dildo, but a dildo can't always be a vibrator.
Wow, that's a good
That's
point
some
right there.
deep fucking
Holy
analyzation
shit.
going on.
Yeah, that's some Taoist shit right there. I believe.
And we're back!
Yay!
Fuck you.
What's up? We're back. Austin goes away from the live show at the St. Asbury Park, New Jersey. By the way, if you want to pick up tickets for that, go to awesometalktv.weebly.com. Weebly's Weebly.
Wait.
You're
what
a
did you say the
Weebly.
website was again? The beginning part of it?
Oh, did I fuck it up?
What did you say it was?
awesometalk.weebly.com. That's the right one. I'm sorry.
Believe it or not, Awesome
That's
Talk
what we
was
do.
already
Talk
taken.
shop.
Awesome Talk
Really?
is already taken?
Yeah. Interesting.
Interesting.
And
Ba,
Road
ba,
show.
ba.
I believe Awesome Talk TV was also.
Well, hey, whatever. We have Awesome Talk Shop, and that's exactly what it is. You can also get our T-shirts from there, which are $15 a piece. But it should be pointed out that the live show, the money that we make off of tickets is going to go to. Sarah, could you please explain exactly what it is?
It is going to a program that teaches doctors how to properly treat Lyme disease. Because if you go to most doctors, like you have like maybe a 1 in 50 chance of going to a doctor the first time and being treated properly if you were bitten by a tick or if you have Lyme.
Yeah.
Your chances are probably lower than that. I don't know.
And if you want to learn more about that, check out Sarah's podcast, also developed by Homebar Productions, called Life with Lyme on iTunes. Find her on Facebook at Life with Lyme Podcast. Also, I highly recommend the movie Under Our Skin. Under Our Skin will tell you everything about Lyme disease you need to know, everything that's true, all the misinformation, everybody who has fucked everything up for people who have real lives and real problems, and these are names that you should know because they also impact other the way other diseases are handled in this country, not just Lyme. So if they can do that to people with Lyme, they can do it to you too. And that's something you need to know about.
Where can they find that movie?
You can find it for free on Hulu and YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. So the other thing I want to point out right now is Katie from nevermore-designs.com, which is one of our sponsors here on the show. She wanted me to point out that you're doing a fundraiser. There's a family that her family is really close to, and the mother just died from cancer. She was only 49 years old. I'm just trying to get the information right. She went to the ER 3 times between April and August with severe abdominal pain. They didn't do a CT scan until the last visit. By then it was too late. She left behind 5 kids. 2 are under the age of 10. So they're doing a thing at Applebee's. I'd like to post this up actually on the big screen. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna post this up on the big screen, guys. If somebody could read that, I'm sorry, I have really terrible vision. John, would you mind?
Yeah, sure. Enjoy a short stack for a tall cause. You're invited to Applebee's Flapjack fundraiser breakfast to support benefit for the family of Robin Gracia.
I think that's right, yeah.
Okay. Tickets cost $10. It's November 1st from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. And that's at the Applebee's at 52 Brick Plaza in Brick, New Jersey.
Sure. So if you live in, Monmouth or Ocean County especially, you're close by. If you want to go have some kick-ass breakfast and help some people out, that's something that you can do. So hopefully they, get I think they will. I think they get a lot of people. So
that's great.
Yeah. So we are back to the show. And let's have a big clink around the bar from everybody. All right. We're back here with our very special guest, Dan from Negative Sky, Heavy Metal John. In fact,
I'm back again.
It's probably time we do a real legitimate around the bar again, because we got viewers.
The first one was pretty legitimate.
Well, it was legitimate, but this is another legitimate one. This is
second break.
Second legitimate. I am Rick, the bartender.
Dan, Negative Sky.
Back in the heezy, your boy Ryan, Faux Cheesy.
Heavy Metal John.
John Lacki from supertmh2.com.
Sarah.
Mr. Gay Guitar.
Mr. Gay Guitar.
Senor Gay Guitar.
And here we're back. I gotta tell you guys something. I took Guinness Black and a Troganator and mixed them together, and this tastes fucking exquisite.
What was I talking to you about earlier? And you said, please say we're going to talk about this on the show.
Oh. Hold on. I will find it.
It is terrible when you live in a situation where you have multiple shows and you try to talk to someone else on the show and they're like, don't tell me about this. Save it for the show. Because then you're like, what the fuck do we ever get to talk about?
Down.
Like, nothing. We can never talk about anything. It's all for the fucking show.
You must stay in silence. You sit in silence.
Like,
you
oh
write
my God,
things
the most
down.
fucked up thing happened. You won't fucking believe it.
I don't remember what you said.
When you have idea, you write it down.
I messaged you.
Write it down.
It was in a Facebook message.
It was in a
but
Facebook
I can't
message?
Check, but I can't check.
Hold on, I can check it.
Facebook messages.
Let me take a look. Was it a video you sent me?
It was something. I don't fucking know what.
The whole free form.
Hey, hot team's in the chat, man.
That you want to hit is the perfect formula because it's something to look forward to every week.
Was it before I sent you the news thing?
You never know what you're getting out of a freestyle formula.
That's true.
Oh! It's the butterfly. The butterfly. You were gonna talk about the butterfly.
That's right.
Now you please.
You use the Google.
Please
No, I didn't.
introduce.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
Well, he couldn't have used Google to find my message.
Yeah. I found her. She messaged me.
He
about
used
this
something.
You used that fucking computer game. Didn't
So
you?
he didn't use
she
your
messaged
brain,
me
that's for
earlier
sure.
about this new feminine hygiene product.
I don't know if it's feminine.
Oh, it says feminine hygiene,
It really
exactly.
says it's for
Well,
women?
mine. I'm
I
talking
hope
about
it's
my
not
I don't
feminine.
really
I don't like being
understand.
left out of
I
things.
just don't understand how it could only be
perfectly-
like why instead of
perfectly
having
honest.
it's crafted. Yeah, it is. Like what?
I want
what
the
about it's
object.
crafted for women only? Like
Crafted for a woman's ass.
I imagine the ass shapes are pretty similar.
Well, basically what it is it actually looks like a butterfly, okay? And you're supposed to put it close to your anus, and there's adhesive on it. And you stick it between your butt cheeks, and it holds there all day. Basically what it's for is to reduce anal leakage. So if you shit yourself a little, this will sort of like
Make you feel
Plug
better.
it up.
Plug it up, swipe it up, whatever the
You're
fuck.
like, oh,
I
I
mean,
got the butterfly on.
Now
there.
you-
yeah, like that.
Shit
I
on
got
the
the butterfly on. I farted and some squirted out, but I'm good.
It's the butterfly effect.
It's a butterfly net, really.
If you can't stop from shitting yourself, you're close to done.
No, maybe. No, or you eat a lot of
But you're not
Chipotle.
That's a
yet.
problem. Like, that's a
I
problem.
want to enjoy my last 3 months.
But what's funny is that it looks like a butterfly with butterfly.
It looks like a
Antennas.
butterfly-shaped maxi pad for your ass.
Yeah. And I said that they owe some money to Big Black from Robin
Yeah,
Big
the man pond.
because of the man pond. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Big Black had the big roll of toilet paper stuck in his butt cheeks, and he said it was a man pond. You know, in case there's a problem.
There should never be a problem.
There shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be a
But look,
problem.
And you
Dan,
said
Dan
big,
Caputo.
They stretch back to normal.
That's what bathrooms
So
are
why
for,
are you leaking
motherfucker.
Dan Caputo, we don't all have time to run to the toilet every time we got
Yes,
to
you
that
do.
We
There's
don't always
toilets
got time.
fucking everywhere.
Look,
No.
everywhere.
Brian, I don't know if you know
Okay,
this,
I'll
but
tell
people
you.
are eating Hot Pockets. They're eating fucking all kinds of fruit.
I
rolls.
was one of those
I'll
people.
tell you a fucked up story
Okay, let's hear it.
that I probably should not tell.
Go ahead.
Oh, those are the
I'll
best
trade you one
stories.
if you want.
I was
Those are
so
the best.
hammered
Oh, no.
on St. Patty's Day.
Okay, this last one?
No, this was years ago. Dude.
Okay.
This was during a non.
Okay.
Actually, I was so shit-faced, okay?
Project your voice so the mics pick you up.
I was so shit-faced.
There you go.
Now that I'm going to overpronounce. No, it's probably not a good thing. All right. No, I was so fucking hammered that I had to be fed corned beef while sliding off the bar to
We've all been there.
my now, you know,
Do love corned
homeboy's
beef.
wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I had to go to the bathroom so bad, dude, and the line was so long out the fucking door that I went outside to the back parking lot and I shit next to a trolley.
That's all right.
Trolley.
I don't know. I've done the same damn
X
thing.
marks the spot.
I have. At the Celtic Cottage in Long Branch.
Oh, hell yeah. I know what you're talking
I
about now.
remember that
do.
trolley.
Yes, I do. I know that very well.
I
that
didn't
pile of
shit
shit.
on it. I shit near it.
Near it.
I
as
don't
it was
remember your
uncovered.
turd, but I remember that trolley.
But it was like the corned beef was going, man. You know, and I
That's
didn't
gotta
have
come
a
out.
man
It
pond.
was very-
I'd
So,
like to tell you a
dude,
worse
I don't ever
story.
need that.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
the
wait. How did you
butterfly.
clean up?
That's my fucked up
Yeah, how'd you
story.
clean
How
up?
did
You
you
grab
clean
a
up?
I
fucking
did
leaf
not
and you
clean
get
it up,
by.
dude. I was
No,
drinking
I mean
from
clean
10
your.
in the morning.
I
So
mean,
fucking, it was just 1 in the
No, no,
morning.
he
I was-
means your
no,
ass
wipe
cheeks.
your
Oh,
ass.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
no, there was
full
leaves.
on.
There was leaves around.
All right.
Yeah,
What's
it's
the
a
poison
banana.
ivy?
That's what I'm
right
saying.
inside and got
That's
some
what
fucking
I
bar
said.
napkins and went back out and made sure it was cool.
I'll tell you a worse story.
Then I went back in and proceeded to drink more.
Do you remember a club called The Rail?
Oh, no, I
I
gotta
do
tell this story.
indeed.
No.
You
come
can
on.
jump in, but let me
No,
start.
I have the best perspective.
I'll tell you the start.
You gotta let me. You gotta let me.
Are you going
do
to talk
this
about
one.
Pantera or no? If you
What
don't
do you
mention the Pantera aspect of it, then
All right, well,
you
go.
go
Then you mention the Pantera
Okay.
aspect, and then I will tell a story. 'cause
This is
I
a
have
true.
the
This is a
best
Twine
perspective.
story. This is a true Twine. This is
It's-
for
it's
people who are new or
Truth
watching.
101.
He and I have been in a
100%.
band together for 17 years called Twine.
This is a
You can
true
find us
story.
on Facebook, Twine New Jersey.
It's absolutely hilarious.
So I had read an article from Pantera where they said that they swore by drinking Pedialite because it helps hydration when you drink. So you can get drunk as fuck.
Well,
and
you
if you
drink-
drink
yeah.
Pedialite,
If you drink
you're
Pedialite
so
while you're
hydrated,
in-
you don't get a hangover.
The problem
and
is
Pantera,
Pedialite tastes like shit.
Yeah.
And you drinking Pedialite, you're just filling yourself with more water weight, so you
pretty
you
much,
know,
but it's
you gotta
more
go to the
slippery than
bathroom
that,
a lot,
right?
you know.
Okay, so now I'm in the car driving this piece of shit.
No.
all
You know it has to start. We got see. this
I'll
is
tell
where
you, yeah,
gotta
but
let
if
me
you
take
fuck
over.
up a fact, I get the
I
jump
will
in.
not fuck up a fact. I remember, dude. It scarred me. I remember.
You're
very
on
well.
Route 18.
So this motherfucker he called me on the phone and he talks about the Pedialite thing.
Yeah,
you
like,
know?
oh,
I'm
I
just
got this locked down.
Okay, all right, whatever. And he's like, I'm gonna buy some. I'm like, okay, all right, whatever, you know. And so it turns out he's been like drinking Pedialite all morning, you know, and doing his fucking thing.
And I'm drinking
And
alcohol
he,
day.
and he gets to my fucking house to pick me up, and he's just like, dude, I gotta use the bathroom. And I'm just like, okay. And he goes in and to take a wicked fucking piss, you know what I mean? So he drains his fucking system, and like, then we're just getting in the car. And he's like, all right, we're going.
Now we're going up 18.
So we're heading up Route 18, okay? And the motherfucker, he's just like sitting there, and he's just like, I don't feel right, man. Like, my stomach doesn't feel right, you know? And he's just like, he tried to fart, and he shit himself.
Yeah.
Shorted.
And I'm just like, oh, God.
no.
Oh, my God. And he's just like, oh no, I'm sorry, I fucked up. We stopped.
I thought you were saying that Rick was going, I fucked up.
I did say I fucked up.
Yeah, he did. He did. Actually,
I fucked up.
Conveniently enough, he actually did say that. Yeah. But no, I fucked up. We stopped first so you could pee again.
Where?
On the park, on the Route 18.
Oh yeah.
And he refused to get out of the car. That's when it happened.
We hadn't even made it that far.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I fucked the story, but that's when it happened. Was because he was like, I had to pee. I was just like, dude,
I was driving when it happened.
Yeah, and no, you weren't. I was like,
yes,
dude, you seriously have to pee. You just pissed at my house, dude.
And that's when
you
I
were
said I
just
shit myself.
you were just like, oh my, no, dude, I really gotta fucking pee. And I'm just like, okay, and you pull over, and I'm just like, all right, well, dude, just go up there and do what you gotta do. And you're like, I can't do that. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? And you're just like, no, dude. Like, people get tickets for that now. You get tickets for peeing on the side of the road. And I'm just like, so what the fuck are you talking about, dude? And he's like, no, I gotta do it in this Gatorade bottle. And you asked me to hand you a Gatorade bottle. I had to dump it out and hand it to you. And then I just sit there. And you just, don't look. Don't look. And so I sit there.
Yeah, I dumped out more electrolytes, yeah.
So I dumped out all the electrolytes and I handed him the fucking bottle. And I'm forced to sit there with my back turned. And I'm sitting there, and I hear the going into the fucking jug, and everything, and then I just hear and all I hear is, oh shit! And I'm just sitting there, and I'm just like, what? He's like, dude, I just shit myself. And I'm just like, what? And then the smell. Then the smell.
So then
I was just like, oh my fucking god. And he's just sitting there, and he's just like, he throws the piss bottle.
No, wait. Now, mind you, we're on our way to a show.
Yeah, we have to go. We gotta go.
Yeah.
So, dude, we're driving down the road in this piece of shit Oldsmobile.
No, it was the Cavalier.
Oh, no, it was the Cavalier. My fault. So we're driving down this shit in the piece of shit Cavalier. And I'm fucking, dude, I'm hanging my head out the window. Like, it smells so fucking bad. And we finally get to New Brunswick area.
We get the Guitar Center.
Rick is just like, dude, I gotta stop.
I had diaper rash.
And I'm just like, dude. And I'm just, and like, so we go to Guitar Center. And he's just like, dude, you gotta follow me in here. And I'm just like, dude, no, come on, get in there and change your fucking pants. Like, he found a pair of pants in the trunk of his car by chance. So he just had to wipe his ass and dispose of the underwear and pants.
Oh, you think it's that easy?
But I didn't.
We get out of the car.
I didn't make it any easier.
And I'm standing there.
I didn't make it any easier.
I go, Ryan, look natural.
And
I start walking, and I'm like,
and I'm just standing behind him and laughing
natural.
Dude, he goes in. I don't know if I ever told you this part. I know I've told it, but I thought I told you this part. When I ran into that dude, I don't remember what band he was in, but like, some dude came in. He's just like, dude, you're Ryan from Twine, right? And I'm just like, yeah. He's like, dude, do you need any help? And I'm just like, no, we're just here to use the bathroom. He's like, who's we? And I'm just like, me, and Rick from Twine. He's like, oh, okay, where's Rick? And he's like, oh, he's in the bathroom. He shit himself.
Now, here's the worst part.
No, because the only reason I did it was because Rick was like, dude, you gotta stand behind me. You gotta stand behind me. Don't let anybody see my pants. Just stand behind me.
Look
normal and stand behind me. Walk me to the bathroom, okay? And then I walk him to the bathroom, I hide him, and the first dude I see, I'm like, Rick shit himself.
And I'm in the bathroom with my ass in the sink, trying to splash water into it to clean it because I already have the worst rash in the history of mankind.
Rick,
don't shrink from it.
Rick takes the shit off, puts his pants on. His ass still isn't feeling right. He tells me about it all the way.
And then I gotta go perform, which is a sweating, disgusting mess. So now the rash is getting worse. It's going up this way, up that way.
No, but he feels terrible. So, but like, we drive up. And then we get a little lost. We did a couple of turnarounds, but we find the rail. We get up there, and Rick is like the whole way up. He's just like, dude, we just gotta we just, it happened, but like we gotta keep it to each.
And I just told everybody when we walked.
No, I walked out, and I was like, Rick shit himself, and Scott just walked up to him. He's like, what? And Rick was just like, I shit myself.
Look, I drank a bunch of Pedialite.
But he spent like the whole trip up. He's like, don't tell, just please. He's just gonna lay it out. I was like, yeah, no, I got you. And like we get there, and Scott walks up and like Rick shit himself.
The only other thing I remember from that show was a midget with a giant
No, but we
dildo
did a great
hit Ryan
job,
in the
dude.
ass.
We did a great job. Yes, she did, indeed.
Yeah.
But we did a great job then. It was a great show.
It was a great
we
show.
kicked
were
ass,
awesome.
and you were awesome.
No
Everybody
one
was
knew
awesome.
how much fucking agonizing pain.
I know, yeah. He had full on crotch.
I don't
like,
remember.
He had slump ass galore that night. Dude.
Here's
He
the
probably
thing.
got diseases from that shit.
Here's the thing. The whole shitting myself thing overshadowed the Pedialite working part.
No, I know.
So much.
No, we
that I
know
couldn't
why
show
you
it.
shit yourself, but you still did.
I'm like, did the Pedialite trick work though? That's the whole thing.
I mean,
Like,
it can't work better
Or
than
you-
water because hangovers is being dehydrated.
Yeah, water's better than
It's
Pedialite.
much
You're-
better
I
than
know, but
water
hey, I was
plus
young and
sugar
impressionable.
dye.
And
He read a story about Pantera. And
Yeah,
he
so
tried
Pantera
it.
had shitty assholes every single
Right?
show.
And like the second
No,
like,
they just had a fucking toilet on the bus. That's
when,
what they had.
when he shit himself while pissing,
Exactly.
I was pretty much like, no, you can have the Pedialite, dude. It's okay. I was just like,
So I don't know if it worked or not, but
So you know that
Like,
guy
oh, I'll
look
stick
at
to the
camera,
beer and
the guy
water,
working
thank
at
you.
Guitar Center. He's like, I gotta check those security cameras. I gotta see this.
See me
it was so
splashing
funny.
fucking water up my ass
Oh,
in
it's
the
so
bathroom.
funny. Like the whole trip, like, dude, we gotta be quiet. Like, just stick to me. Stuff. I find my back. It was just, and then you get in there, I'd be like, Rick shit himself.
I can't wait until he shits himself someday.
I'm not gonna. I have made it a mission in my life to be the only one of us who shits himself, just so I can beat you at that forever. I will have that story. That's my mission in fucking life. I will never shit myself in your presence ever.
What did Wolf Dancer say?
I'd rather shove a stick up there.
Ryan, what did Wolf Dancer say? Hangovers.
Hangovers are in fact caused by dehydration.
That's
So
right.
Pedialite would likely work, except Percodan works even better. The tissues that hold your brain off your spinal column go weak when dehydrated.
Dude, that dude's like Jeopardy, man. I learn all kinds of weird
Yeah,
shit.
he's a funny motherfucker.
Like all kinds of shit.
I like that dude.
And Hot Team said, Wolf, you're right about
The cause.
the cause of hangovers. Stay hydrated, boys and girls.
Indeed,
Yeah.
it's true. You wake up in the morning all hungover, dude. I like to grab a glass of milk first. I just drink a glass of milk, like, you know, gives you coat the stomach, gives you a little bit of like, you know, fortitude, and then you start drinking water.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then if that doesn't work, you do a couple shots, and then you're okay.
I always found that bread was the best. Bread and water.
Bread, yeah.
Bread's
water,
good
yeah.
too. Bread and
Awesome.
water
You
too.
just drink a
Bread
little
and butter
bottle of
too,
water,
like
and then
toast.
a buttered roll.
Yeah.
And
Gatorade
then
and
go
pork
out
roll.
and fucking drink it. So
That's why people go out and
Yeah.
eat pancakes and you know waffles
Pancakes
and all
are
that
awesome
shit.
too.
Yeah, because
soak that, sponge that.
potatoes.
Yeah,
Dude,
potatoes.
I fucking go to Jackson. Fuck up black and steak. And
Pork
toast.
roll, egg and
Black
cheese
steak
is still
garlic
my
and
favorite.
potato.
If I
Like,
had a
dude, if
hangover
you're
or
fucking
something.
busted up, you go get a
If-
pork roll, egg and cheese. That shit
I was
sets
gonna
you
say,
straight.
if I have a hangover, there are
Like,
two things.
Immediately, you're just like, I don't feel good, but I'm okay.
The
You
two
know,
things-
you're
two
just like,
things
I'll
I
be
crave.
alright.
That's enough.
Two things
That's
I
enough.
crave with a hangover. I crave the pork roll sandwich and Chinese food. I want
Yeah,
Chinese.
I don't
I'm
ever-
talking about
but if
greasy
you
I
food.
don't
crave
ever
Chinese
crave
food all
Chinese
the
food.
time.
I
I
want
do
it.
I don't know
I
if it's
see it.
fair to say
You know?
I crave it
When
once
somebody
When
tells
I'm
me about, I'm like,
hungover,
yeah, I can go
yeah.
for that. But like, I don't ever like, I'm at home and I'm just like, let's get China. I'm like, let's get some fucking chicken. Let's get some, you know, pizza. Let's get some fucking wing. You know, I'm.
My bass player George just did that in Manhattan. Like,
Oh, yeah?
A couple days ago, he was like, the dude rolled up. Oh, he was like, yeah. Let's get Chinese food. What's the phone numbers? I was
yeah.
asking Corey, like, dude, where's the spots, dude? He's like, there's fucking Chinese foods all over the place, man.
Yeah, that doesn't mean they're all good
I'm
though.
like, yeah, that's what I
You gotta
said. I
be
said,
good,
I
bro.
don't
You gotta
want
go
to
to,
people's kitties and shit. I want.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
but
get
the
chicken.
thing is, none of them are bad.
Yeah, but the
Yeah,
thing
but
is,
sweet
it's
and sour
Sometimes
more
they are.
But they
authentic.
don't eat that shit over there. They feed it to us.
I get sweet and sour chicken just in case.
Listen, you want good Asian food in the city? Go to fucking Ruby Foods. There's a restaurant called Ruby Foods.
But
it's
that's
Asian
like, you know,
fusion, and it's
No, I know that's
incredible.
high end
Like
though,
a-
man. That's expensive shit.
It can be, yeah, but it's
Yeah.
worth it. They'll bring you out a sake sample, all different kinds of sake, and you just sit there fucking throwing that shit back one after the next.
Sake. Oh my god, I remember.
Dude,
sake.
yeah, you kind
I like
of
sake.
remember it. You
Warm
kind of
sake,
remember it.
Yeah,
Or
I
any
drank it like you're supposed to,
topic.
warm, and it was all.
Warm,
fucking,
yeah.
I was like,
No, you
What were
ever
you saying,
go in
Sarah?
the garage? Sometimes Hans has to.
Oh, yeah, okay, I'll throw a topic out there. Ohio. 34-year-old woman picked up a friend to take her to pick up a prescription. She then pulled a gun on her friend, robbed her, and left her on the side of the road. She was wanted for kidnapping, assault, and robbery. Police posted her picture on Facebook. She called the police and demanded they remove her picture because it was an unattractive shot. The police invited her to the station to discuss the matter. She went to the police station where she was promptly arrested.
Dummy.
Wow.
Go
I
ahead.
don't even know what to say about that.
What do you say about that?
I don't even know
People
what
are
to say
stupid.
She
about
was
that.
34.
She's a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to
She
say
wanted
about
them
that.
to take down her
If she
picture.
was that much of a nerd, she would have been able to take down the picture they put up.
I mean a nerd in a bad way. I mean a nerd in a bad way, like a herb.
Yeah.
Like she's a fucking herb.
She's a
Not like a
herb.
nerd, not like a cool geek nerd. Like we're geeks. We're fucking like, we're not fucking nerds. Nerds are like herbs. Like, I'm a fucking idiot there. You know,
I haven't heard that
nerds,
term
dude.
since like Queens in 1994.
I'm about ready to bring it back. When he brought it back, I'm about to ride on those coattails.
This
fucking herb. You
Fucking herb. I haven't heard that in a while.
I brought that shit back, right? I was like,
Bringing it back. I'm bringing it back.
That's
cool.
fucking herb.
But come
I
on,
got sick of
man.
saying
Like,
taking it
fucktard,
back.
you know? Like, I'm like, you're a fucktard. Nah, you know what? You're a herb. I'm gonna switch it back up. Let's blow the dust off
They're
that
like,
shit,
what's a
man.
herb?
For some reason,
Let's
herb
do something
reminds me
fresh.
of like Silent Hill. Like those people were herbs. They were like, you know?
I prefer Loud Mountain. But I'm just, you know.
But that's just you.
I'm gonna throw that
That
out
took
there.
me a drunken minute. I was like,
Oh,
Loud
no,
Mountain. I haven't
buddy.
seen that.
See?
But I feel like,
I haven't.
what the fuck? Look, hey, generation. It's getting easier and easier to catch you. If all you're
It's
concerned,
easier and easier to kill yourself, so.
if all you're fucking concerned about is whether or not your fucking mugshot looks good, what the fuck? What does it say about fucking people?
That they're fucking herbs. I'm like,
Wait a minute. I mean,
really?
like,
Who gives a fuck
what
what they look
does,
like in their
what
mugshot?
does, you know,
Dude, my
like,
life is fucked.
I mean, dude, people have been,
Yeah,
people,
right.
people have
Get
been
over it.
proclaiming their ignorance for centuries. What are you talking about?
This is so.
Like, the problem is that we haven't stopped yet.
What I love is that the
Yeah,
police
like-
invited her to come in to talk about the picture.
And she
They were
went.
like, well, come on in. And she was like, you're goddamn right I'm coming on in. And she drove down there with like a fucking, like an attitude, like, you're going to take this Facebook picture down now. And they're like, fuck you, you're fucking arrested. What are you even talking about?
But you know what would have been so much better?
If they
If
changed
they
the picture and
took
let her go.
a picture of her face just as they told her she was being arrested and replaced the Facebook picture with that one. See, now that's why I would be an awesome receptionist.
Well, that's like the people
At a
that go
police
to
station.
they have a fine. They go to the police station to
You
pay
can go
the
in my
fine.
bedroom, dude.
They go to the
Yeah.
police station to pay the fine, and then the cops arrest them right there.
Yeah.
Because they have a warrant out for
Well,
it. The
yeah.
check would be in the mail, and you wouldn't see me.
Yeah.
right.
Well, you know, I have another story here where a fucking dude went to court to deal with a weed charge. And he walked into court with a pound of weed in his backpack. And the moment he walked in and they smelled it, they just rearrested him again.
Why would it, like, dude, I would feel safer leaving it in the fucking parking lot.
Yeah, I would
Like,
feel safer just
anywhere.
throwing it in the road and coming
Anywhere.
back later.
Stick
than-
in a bush.
Well, did he walk there? You should have put it in his trunk.
Like what?
Or
like,
left it
what is
home.
that
Left it
guy's
home, yeah.
life
Oh,
like?
yeah.
Where there is nowhere he can put a backpack on Earth
Yeah.
for like an hour.
Yeah,
Besides
right.
his back.
Maybe he gets
I bet
anxiety
in
if he doesn't have weed on.
Pounds in the bush.
Yeah,
20 minutes after his meeting, he was about to make a big fucking move. And he was
Yeah.
like, you know what?
Yeah. He's like,
Fuck
fuck
it,
it.
I'm just gonna go
I'll
to
just
court.
stop
I'm
by
out
here.
and I'm gonna go make mad loot and be
Look,
like, fuck y'all.
listen,
yeah, right.
I'd stick my weed in the coffin.
That shit didn't
I've
work.
been
Lost
I've
the
been throwing a
coffin.
lot of advice out there lately on this show, and I'm just gonna put this out there, people. Court is not something you
Or
just
Captain
bang out.
Hindsight.
Yeah, Captain Hindsight.
Captain Hindsight.
Court is not just something. It's not just something you bang out and go to the next thing. Like
No.
you got to be kind of concerned that they might fucking imprison you when you
Yeah.
get there. Like that's a concern.
Hey man, that's like when you get in trouble in any town, man. If you get pulled over in that town, they're already like, well, I see that you were recently pulled. Like, go fuck yourself, man. Where's your donut at?
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because you got more important things to
What
do than
does it
harass
matter what
me
I've
because
done
of what I
before?
did. You don't know
Yeah.
that I paid my shit or served my time or whatever the case might be.
Yeah, that's right,
You know?
dude.
Yeah.
Go take it in the fucking face, man.
Yeah.
Take it in the fucking
And you're
face,
allowed to
man.
fucking say that. You're allowed to defend your fucking position. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They probably look for a reason
If you don't defend your position,
They want a reason for you to act out.
No, you know, honestly, I've been seeing a lot more about how when you do even speak a fucking sentence, even if it's slightly questioning anything, there's this automatic defense. Well, I didn't ask you
Well,
that,
that's
so on and so
people,
forth.
yeah.
Again,
Yeah,
go
that's
fuck
people.
yourself.
Yeah. Follow the
For real,
rules
man.
like you expect me
Because
to.
you didn't get pussy in high school and everyone beat you the fuck up, and now you got a badge, you're gonna abuse your fucking power position. Shame on you, dude. And you fucking slander the.
And I
fucking
want to say
dudes
this
that do
too.
their job right.
Whenever the
Because
hell,
there are people who are fucking.
whenever the hell I see a story,
but they fuck it up for everybody.
where a cop is cool, I
That's
post it
true
and
across the
celebrate it.
spectrum now. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
everybody fucks it up for
You know?
everybody.
They do, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I see a story where a cop is cool, like in their
There's plenty of
community, or they do good, I always fucking point it out and celebrate it. I have no fucking problem with that at
No,
all.
well, but it's
it's just
like-
the problem is those don't outnumber the shitty
They
stories.
don't. That's
and
the
I
problem.
think the good guys need to start separating themselves from the fucking bad guys.
And you know what?
How do
Well,
you
no,
do
but like,
that?
where's the
How do you
paradox?
do that?
Conform
Where's
and
the paradox,
commit to
though?
a code of brotherhood.
But you know what? You know
Right?
what's
But
It's
you
a matter of
also-
life and
but it's
death
also
where you
a
depend on
code-
each other and trust
The
each other.
job itself is a certain code to protect
Yeah.
and serve. So if
Right.
you look at your brother and say we're in this together and you're fucking up royally for all of us,
Yeah.
I think it's the brotherly thing to do to be like, dude, you need to get your shit in check. Like that's what a
Hey,
brother does.
one
for
time,
real,
a
not-
very good friend once told me it takes a friend to tell a friend, which means even if it's shitty, but you need to know it, I'm gonna tell it to you because nobody else will because they don't care as much as I do, even if this hurts.
But
Yeah,
there's
but I
plenty
mean,
of
at
them
that
that don't
point,
care
what are you
about
saying?
that.
Are you like, listen, killing black teenagers is bad, so let's try and keep that
No,
to a
yeah,
minimum.
that's
keep it to
no,
a
but
minimum,
that's
yeah.
After it happens,
dude,
it doesn't fucking.
but that's why it
I gotta
creeps
piss
people
when
out.
you
No,
guys
hold
say
on.
something.
That's why
listening,
it
I
creeps
get it.
people out. It's
Sorry.
because it's that fucking. It's the fact that in our society. I mean, that's only in fucking movies, right? Like police stations that are that corrupt.
No,
Like things
it's
that happen.
real
Like, yeah,
life.
no,
It's
exactly.
fucking
That's what I'm
kids,
saying.
dude.
That's what I'm saying. People don't want to believe it. You know what I mean? Like they don't want to believe it, and that's what makes it possible.
Yeah.
You know, it's because that 95% of people don't want to believe it. You know, they just don't care enough. They're just like, oh, hey, whatever, it ain't my backyard.
People
They
are
don't care
idiots
until
or
it hits
fucking-
home.
They're idiots. Everyone's a
Yeah, I know that.
I was
You
saying
know what?
the other
It's
day.
complacency, man. That's,
Yeah.
that's
it's
the bottom line.
Exactly.
You get
laziness
complacent.
Yeah,
with the
it's
security
ridiculous.
of not knowing.
Well, it's ridiculous.
If it doesn't
But that's what
directly
they're bred
affect
to
you,
do. That's
you
the
don't give a
problem.
fuck
That's what
about
they're
it.
bred to do. That's what they're
Everything
bred
in
to
life.
do. They're
Dude.
bred to care more about bullshit that doesn't affect them
Right.
than the shit that actually does.
But what does directly affect them? That's always what takes precedence.
Exactly.
They can give a fuck
I
about
agree.
anything else.
I agree.
That's a problem all around the boards too, like you were saying before too.
Yeah.
That's another across the spectrum
Yeah.
type of situation where it's like, look, if it's not in my backyard, why do I give a fuck about
Yeah,
it?
right.
Right.
But that's and
Exactly.
that's the problem.
Well, the
and
one
that's
thing-
the complacency, and that's that false sense of security.
Yeah,
I've
they
been
don't
saying
fucking
this-
care.
I've
You
been
know,
saying
they
this a
don't
lot
care.
lately, and I
They
posted
just
this.
don't care because they've been bred not to,
I posted this on Facebook because
and they're
somebody,
told every day not to.
Oh,
you
sure.
know.
Somebody had
a long time ago.
Yeah.
somebody online had posted some bullshit about food stamp recipients. About how
Oh,
they're all
God.
bleeding the
Yeah,
system and this and
whatever.
that. And I said,
That's
first
what
off,
the system
not
is
all.
for,
First off,
There are people that
stupid.
need it.
yes,
That's
of
what the
course
fucking
there are.
system is
And,
for.
and what I was saying was, what kills me about these people who spout off this United States of America rhetoric
They've
is
never
they leave
had
out.
to be on food stamps.
They've never had to be, or
That's the fucking thing.
and they forget what the word united is supposed to mean.
They don't know what it's like to stand online for 3 hours.
I was gonna
for a
say,
block
I
of
was
government
just
cheese.
about to
Yes.
say,
I did
Right.
that.
dude,
as
I was
a
about to say,
child
they don't
in
know what it's
fucking
like to
Brooklyn
have
with
to
my
sit in a
Sure.
fucking
Well,
food bank
they have no
all
clue.
goddamn
Sure.
day listening to
Well, and what was that like?
screaming
What's it like?
and
Because
sucks.
a lot of us
children
have been in that
to
position
get a
before.
bag of like shit
Yeah,
that
sure.
no one wants, and
Right.
that grocery stores are just giving away.
But you had
like,
to take it because
because
you
that's
had
all
nothing.
you fucking
Yeah, nothing.
have.
Right. Right.
Because you had nothing, you had to take it.
They had those.
Like I remember No Frills.
Dude,
You guys remember that?
I still
Yeah,
have
sure,
No Frills.
sure.
Alright, I had to
It's
live
been
on
replaced
that
by
type
store
of shit.
brands.
When I was a child, I literally stood online for 3 hours with my mother,
for a block of government fucking cheddar, man.
Sure.
And it was brutal, man. All you smelt was fucking old booze and fucking that sick sweetness from heroin addicts' skin when they sweat.
Yeah.
And shit like that, man. Like all in a fucking row down the block, man. You're standing here
And
with all these
my
fucked
point
up
was
people,
this.
man.
My point was this. I said,
and you're like, this is what the fuck my country is providing for me to survive and how. And look at all these fucking people, man. Like none of them are getting any type of help.
Yeah,
half of them don't fucking want it. Half of them don't even fucking want it
That's
because
my
they're
point.
caught in addiction.
What I said online to somebody
brutal,
was, I said, you know what? I said, I've never met anybody who's on that sort of assistance and they're happy. Nobody's happy. They're fucking
with
hurting.
the bare minimum.
Yeah, they're hurting. And the idea that you think that you live in a country where $667 billion a year is spent on missiles and shit, and your problem is with the poor who are struggling, and believe me when I tell you, most of them don't want to be in that position. They want to do better for themselves. But when your back is against the wall, you're miserable, hopeless, and don't have a choice, people fuck up. So
Well,
stop fucking judging and hurting people and go help.
What was that stupid fucking thing? I posted it. The picture of the empty refrigerator.
Love that,
when
dude.
when all of your work and all of the things that you do lead up only to your preservation of self, just to stay alive. It's not to furthering your life and making your life any better. That's not called progress. It's called slavery. When you work just to stay alive, just to stay alive, that's called slavery.
On a daily fucking basis.
Yeah, me too, dude. I heard it. I'm the same way. Dude, I'm a fucking slave. I'll be the first one to say it, dude.
I want to ask.
People think slavery is fucking dead.
Slavery's alive.
You fucking crazy. Slavery never stopped. They just broadened the spectrum. They didn't abolish
sweeten the pot a little. That's all.
No, they broadened the spectrum.
I want to ask you a question. My parents would go to breadline and stuff growing up because my dad, couldn't hold down a job and stuff like that because he was a mental disorder. But do you remember like getting canned goods with no labels on them and you not know what the hell they are?
Yeah.
Like you'd open it and not know what it was.
Just hope for the best.
Or it would just be a white label and say potatoes.
No, I don't remember that, but I remember the government cheese and all that stuff.
I remember the white labels.
I mean, they got it. What did they make it? They made it a guessing fucking game, man.
Yeah. I think it was like
even worse than what I dealt with.
I think
you don't even know what the fuck you're
it just
getting,
says
bro.
potatoes with a
Which is
question
worse.
mark.
I think
potatoes.
Yeah, you're like potatoes.
I think it was like the
Maybe.
supermarket
Could be
was
meat,
like.
could be cake.
I think the supermarket was like, we lost this label, give it to them.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
We don't know what this is.
We don't know what this is. You eat it.
Wow.
Throw it in the lottery.
I have a newfound respect for the generations prior to myself. And again,
I think
always
they
did.
probably got it
had
easier
rougher
now
than
because they probably get the food stamps where they could actually go and spend the money. I don't know if they have to go on bread lines anymore like that.
Yeah.
I mean, some people have bread lines, but now they get like a card or something.
Yeah. It's changed. It's changed. You got a card. Yeah.
You got the WIC
But
program.
you still
that's
have
been
food
installed
banks.
and
And there are still
like
food banks.
$100 and
But you
shit.
know what though? But a lot of stores have jumped on board too and said we'll accept this, for any food. So. I like some people.
Well,
online,
that's not the store that does that. That's the federal government who says.
Yeah, but there are some
can.
stores that won't. Like Whole Foods doesn't take food stamps.
Oh,
but Wegmans
all
does.
together. But I mean, like what
You guys
it
mind if I
covers.
fill up?
Go fill
Something-
up, man.
something.
Please. You want me to grab you something, dude?
I'll get it, dude.
You sure?
I know where the kitchen is, man.
Can you grab me a beer while you're out there?
I can grab you a beer, sir.
You can just bring me the can or bottle,
I
whatever
will
the hell you
certainly
choose.
do that. Does anybody else need? Should I just grab a couple? And
Yeah, man. Grab me whatever the fuck.
little
Grab me
round?
whatever you feels like it.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Indeed, no
Please.
problem.
You're no longer the bartender.
Grab it up.
Did somebody blow out a candle?
It smells like it.
Was that you?
I did not, but I was gonna.
I gotta go
ask.
check something because I had candles lit in the hallway here.
If that candle's blown out, that means there's ghosts.
Fire.
That is
Actually,
proof
two have
positive.
gone out. So yeah, exactly.
Two
You got
ghosts,
definitely.
two of them.
Yeah, two
I
ghosts.
wonder if the ghosts are the people that should be here.
We're moving now.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it should be two people supposed to be here. Exactly.
Are the topics coming?
Okay, you ready?
Next topic.
14-year-old hockey player. I like that I get to hear different perspectives on this. 14 years old. Turns out he's purposely having himself sent to the penalty box during games so he can masturbate while he's in there.
What a
Was
fucking
he using the
herb.
Autoblow2?
What a fucking
What
herb!
a fucking herb, dude. Who does that shit,
What's even
man?
better is his
What
mother.
this world?
His
That's
mother
some
wrote a
ridiculous
public.
shit, man.
His
I
mother
thought you were
wrote a
gonna say a
public
poem.
letter. Huh?
His mother wrote a poem
Well,
about
she
it.
wrote one of those like dear fucking Abby letters or whatever the fuck it was. Like, my son's been going to the penalty box, and then she like scolded him for it.
And then he masturbates.
For dudes who have
What's
sons,
wrong with
for
him?
dudes who
Why?
have sons,
Why?
She's already scolding him for it every fucking
Well,
where
actually,
else.
the response to her from the writer was, "How dare you scold your kid? Obviously, he's going through something that you need to have an adult conversation with him with. Don't scold him."
He just wants to see his load bounce.
No,
on
you
ice.
should scold him. No, I'm sorry. I am sorry. No, fuck that. First sentence, wrong. Rest of it, yes, right. But first sentence, don't scold him. Dude is pulling his dick out in public.
Yeah,
Yes,
man down.
scold him.
Man down.
Scold
Man
him,
Man
okay?
down. Keep
Fucking
that shit
scold
behind
him.
closed doors,
Yeah,
man.
hey,
Nobody wants to see that.
shithead. Put your fucking dick back in your pants. What the fuck is wrong with you?
He'd be the hockey dad in the audience. Hey, asshole! And he's talking to his own son. Put your goddamn dick away.
If my son pulled his dick out in front of a bunch of people, you're goddamn right. That's exactly how I would be.
God.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Pull your goddamn pants off!
Right.
Dad!
Stan! Ryan's got the fucking helmet on at the hockey game with the 2 beers, yelling at fucking Gage. Get your fucking dick away!
Dude, I would not be like that if he was an accomplished hockey player and enjoying his sport. If he was sitting there pissing or jerking off on the sidelines, you're goddamn right. I'd probably have multiple
What if he
beers in my
scored 18
system.
goals that game? Then can he jerk off?
Yes.
No.
He's like,
No.
He's like super excited about the game.
He's like, oh, fuck yeah, I rocket this!
God, I love hockey pucks.
Not if he gets the auto. fucking
Not if
whatever
he
the
gets the
fuck it
auto
is.
blow too.
Oh,
Solve
yeah.
the problem.
Nonchalant.
This is going to replace
You motherfuckers.
Like he's watching.
this motherfucker right here is gonna get you top, you will. This
Hilarious.
This right
I'm
here.
like, is that even fucking real?
Oh, it's
It is
real.
real.
I have a
It's-
few
oh,
things.
oh, it's real,
Did
sir.
you have-
It's real.
Half
It's
the
real.
box.
I don't
It's
need
real.
it
No, I
either.
know. You made me carry
Let me
it.
just tell you something. Let me tell you something.
I don't need it
I
either,
saw
but
that.
its
Yeah,
existence
The dude that
intrigues me.
produced
They have
this,
it again.
the dude that produced this had an Indiegogo, like, you know, like to raise money to fund it. He was asking for 50 grand, raised 250 grand to produce this fucking thing.
Dude, a lot of people want their dicks sucked.
And that's
Yeah,
it.
but
And
some-
this is gonna replace the jock strap.
Yeah, but some people can't do it themselves. Like there's handicap reviews on
Yeah.
there where they just
You
let
can't
it
go
do the
nubbing
work.
your cock. This guy's providing a
I
service.
just want to say I
What
hate
if
the
I was an armless
Autoblow2.
Lieutenant Dan? What if I was an armless Lieutenant Dan? You ain't got
Yeah.
no arms, Lieutenant Dan.
Right.
I'd be fucked. I'd have to just be like, oh, what's
You're
up?
like doing stretches
Just
and trying to
run
get
into
to
that
suck your
shit.
own dick.
You'd have to
Yeah,
get your
yeah,
neighbor to
the
come
fucking-
over and build you a mounting station.
Well, the one guy
And
on the
mount
site.
the Autoblow2 right in a hole
A
that is
mounting
exactly
station.
midways
I
where
don't
you
get
can
it,
just
man.
Well, the
flop.
No, the one guy on the site said he's building a tripod for it.
I did that without
Oh,
spilling
yeah.
my
So
beer.
it could be
Wow.
truly hands-free.
What a world.
You know, God bless
I would just
America.
like
really
to add
good.
that I did that whole bit without spilling my fucking beer.
I
Thank
saw
you
that.
very
I saw
much.
that. And you almost spilled it.
No, I did not almost spill it.
You bumped the
It
man
was a
sitting off,
near
I saw
miss.
it. It was a near miss. It's a near hit. All right, let's bring on a new. I thought you guys would love
Yeah, you
this.
gonna play a tune?
We probably won't.
I thought you guys would love this.
We probably won't.
You ready?
Is that a tune or a phone call or
eBay.
just want to get into group masturbation? Or?
User.
I'm just kidding.
Thank you for chiming in, Gay Talk.
You're welcome.
User on eBay, Chuck Fresh. His girlfriend told him that she would break up with him if this didn't stop. So,
What? Wait.
I didn't tell you yet. He is selling his imaginary friends sticks and stones on eBay.
I have an imaginary friend named Stones too.
I know he's supposed to be here, but he just does it, right? So, somebody on eBay recently sold their imaginary friend for almost $3,000.
You.
How do you
fucking kidding me?
I'm not fucking kidding you.
Shipping better
Just
be
when
free.
you think, Ryan.
I might punch you. If I think
Don't
for 1
punch
second.
me.
If,
I didn't fucking do
if
this.
I think
I'll
for
punch
1
back.
fucking second you're kidding me, I swear to God, I'll knock you out.
If people
Sticks
are buying
and stones.
fucking toast with Jesus on them, they're damn right they're buying invisible shit. It's a lot less easier to fucking try and explain to someone than buying a piece of burnt fucking toast that looks like something imaginary.
Yeah.
Just get the imaginary thing. It's way less money.
No, but if you're buying, dude, if you're buying imaginary, like,
How much? I just lost all faith.
Maybe the
in
person
humanity.
that bought it has
not
no
all
imagination.
faith, just a lot.
Maybe the buyer has no imagination and he needed someone to imagine. a
What?
friend
No,
for
but
him.
like, what if it's like
And
parents or something?
send
What if
him
it's
a
like parents who are like, you know,
description.
I'll buy you an imaginary friend or some shit? Like, what the fuck? Like,
How much?
Parents.
How much?
why would you buy an imaginary
Well, it's
friend?
on eBay, so it's being auctioned.
So what is the details? Does it say what the
What
friend
the
is like?
fuck is it?
Oh,
Like, is there a
it did,
transaction?
like
Like
explaining
do you
the
meet
imaginary
up with
friend.
them and you're like,
No, it's
here's the
eBay,
paperwork, here's the imaginary cage,
The adoption
take the
papers.
imaginary friend, and like, what the
Put
fuck?
it in an imaginary box. with
What does this
imaginary shipping and
mean?
handling.
What does this mean? What are you saying?
I
I don't understand this.
I don't know. Go on eBay and bid.
I don't want to bid. I want to understand
What was your
it.
question?
Can I bid
I was
just to
asking the
punch the guy in
description.
the
If the
dick?
person, if the person was trying
What?
to
Because
like, you know,
that dude's
totally put a
making way
description.
more money than us.
There was
Are
a
you
description.
kidding?
It turns out either sticks or
I don't
stones.
want
I don't know which one. They
It doesn't matter.
They really like
Good luck with your
Coca-Cola.
endeavor,
They like Coca-Cola and like Chex Mix apparently.
They sound pretty
You
cool.
like Coca-Cola and skateboards and popular music.
buddy. Some man down.
Buy
Yeah,
me,
it's fucking
buy
man
me,
down.
please,
You got a
old
man
man.
down.
Hold on a minute. Now you're the girlfriend, and you
This sounds
tell
like
him,
a pedophile
Why
ring.
you
I'm
tell-
not like this sounds like cover work for pedophile rings.
You're the
like,
girlfriend,
I
and you
would
say,
like,
she ain't
I
doing
would
a good
like
job.
an
That's all that's going on
imaginary friend for the
She's
evening.
like, I'm not doing a good job. That's why you're always on that motherfucker. You better get rid of it.
But what's
That's
on that
right.
motherfucker? I mean, what's he doing? Are they out
Dude,
to eat?
I'll
He's ordering
bet
like
you-
a
I'll
third plate.
bet you
Like,
goddamn
that's
money.
wasting money.
It's a machine. It
I
does
will-
not compare to human fucking interaction.
I'm not talking
So-
about the Autoblow. He's just selling an imaginary friend.
I will
Who the
bet
fuck
you
is
money,
imaginary
imaginary
It's all
friend.
in his head.
I will
Okay,
bet
you
you
can't sell
money.
that.
Somebody bought one.
Someone's a fucking herb.
I will bet.
You can't sell that.
I will bet you money.
You can't sell
Hashtag herb.
imagination. Who the fuck sells imagination? No, it's bad enough I pay to get on the
Disney
beach.
sells
What
imagination.
is that
with
shit?
fucking
bro?
Star Wars 7. Go ahead.
Oh,
sorry.
no.
Sorry.
Don't
Sorry.
I want to
Sorry.
see something about
Sorry.
Darth Plagueis, man.
I will
really
bet
do.
you money.
All right.
And Darth Bane. I would love to see a film about Darth Bane.
Yeah, well, according to Disney, he doesn't exist anymore.
Fuck Disney.
Oh, well, they
Exactly.
included it
That's
for
why I'm going to
30
Universal
seconds
with
in
my girl.
Clone Wars.
In a week.
And
couple
get there and
days.
steal from them. Don't give them money. Steal
No,
it.
we're going to Diagon Alley and getting wands. And then we're going to blow shit up for a whole
Yeah.
week and get hammered while we do it.
Wave me a
Aspiria.
wand.
Have a lot
I
of
do.
sex and
Doesn't
fucking
Aspiria-
blow.
Woo gave me Sirius
It's
Black
gonna be
Swan
awesome.
He
as
gave
a
you
Christmas.
what?
Sirius Black
Can't
Swan as a Christmas gift.
Oh, he's Sirius Black?
Yeah,
See,
Sirius
I
Black
want
Swan.
Voldemort.
I thought you were saying
Voldemort's
Sirius
the bomb.
Black Swan.
He gave Han
That's what I thought. I was
Voldemort's
like,
wand.
I
Sirius
might
Black
even
Swan.
get a
Yeah.
Death Eater
That's what I
tattoo.
thought. I was like, who's
I'm
Sirius
thinking of
Black
getting
Swan?
a Death Eater tattoo for the occasion.
Dude, Death Eater's the bomb, dude.
I'm getting the
Shit.
fucking Deathly Hollows on my shoulder.
Yeah, really?
Yes, sir.
Cool, man.
Nice.
So
You know, I've
this
seen
girl stay
those.
with him?
There are a few
I
people
guess
out
she
there
stayed
that
with
try
him.
to
Look.
get a version of
The
it.
wand,
He's
the
selling-
stone, and the cloak.
The whole
Yep.
triangle.
Yes,
He's
sir.
selling his imaginary friend. It's working. Now
a
you're the
fucking
girlfriend.
I think
What about the
imaginary
girlfriend?
friend.
What
I
is
will
she?
bet. Like I said, I will
She
bet
has
you
no
money.
self-esteem. She's
Imaginary friend is code for little Vietnamese boy.
Hot Team's
No.
putting it
I
out.
will
What
bet
did Hot
you
Team
money.
say? Geggy Town, what's
I
Hot
will
Team say?
bet you money.
Hot Team says, I'm going to sell a variety of size on eBay. Exasperated, sad, harried.
Right, it was size. You know what? I'm gonna sell some happiness. Super happy, less than super happy, medium happy.
Super ultra.
You just watch out. If they're paying more than 12 grand,
You gotta
for
watch
their
out.
imaginary friends,
Yeah.
those are Vietnamese boys.
Or it's
You
like on
understand me?
Craigslist when you say
You
you're
understand
selling
me?
like Tina Turner tickets and it's actually you're selling like come over to my house to smoke crack.
I didn't mean
Yeah,
12
right,
grand.
exactly.
Maybe it's
I
not-
meant
maybe it's like code
1,200.
for some other
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
code for some shit, and too many people caught on.
Yeah.
Right.
I would like to buy your imaginary friend. Oh, what type of imaginary friend would you like? Oh, tight bottoms, slanty eyes, you know. Do you have any imaginary friends like that? We just so happen to have got a brand new shipment of imaginary friends from Taiwan.
Wait. Instead of build a bear, it's build a friend.
Yeah, build a friend.
In your imagination.
In your imagination.
You go in an empty field.
Yeah.
Where there's an empty imaginary mall and an empty imaginary build a
Wait, I
friend.
got it.
Right?
The field full of coffins, that's what it is.
That's
They're
what the
full of
fuck
Thank
it is.
you.
They're full of
That's
imaginary
it's
friends.
for the disposal of all imaginary friends.
It's not about death.
wait,
It's
you're
about
right.
life.
They order imaginary friends, and then they have cheap plastic coffins to send them out to sea with.
And they get to an imaginary place, and then they get guarded
To an imaginary
and
place.
then, and they're using the military to guard your imaginary friends. So you should feel fucking lucky that your goddamn imaginary friends are being
They get a
protected by the fucking army.
They get a real
You're
coffin.
so angry.
I was excited, not
It's
angry.
called
I was
passion.
smiling the whole time.
You were happily angry.
I'm
You were happy to
I'm
be
addicted
angry.
to anger.
Cheers to that. Here, I'm gonna
It's
cheers.
all that
I'm
not
gonna
now. Have an
do
apple
that
blow.
myself.
All right, I'll just
I'm
sit
gonna
there.
do it for you
You
because
know what?
I want you to maintain anger without
here's what
spilling
I
your
need.
beer.
Throw
I
your
need
dick
a
in
beer.
that thing and see
I
what
need a
happens.
beer.
Feed the anger.
I need a beer in this beautiful nevermore-designs.com mug.
Yep.
And I
I
need
really want one.
I need an
It's
evening
really
with the Autoblow2 with
You
cool.
can get them with your name fucking.
Yeah,
like
you can.
that.
Yeah, you can get
I
one
get
with
an
your chat
Autoblow
name
with
or
my
whatever
name
name
on
you
it.
want.
Nice.
Yeah.
What I really want.
And they'll do it in whatever font you want too.
Oh,
So if you have like a
Times New
Wait a
Roman.
minute,
Sky
if you have an
font.
Autoblow with your name on,
negative
doesn't mean
sky
that you're
font.
fucking yourself.
Hate the negative
We've
sky.
already had that conversation nice in the face. Fucking your dead self is okay,
I'm gonna name it right.
according to John Lackey.
With your music?
Not yet. That's coming at the end.
I'm not going to sign off on that,
We're
just so you
prepared
know.
for this.
Oh, you have to tell me these
If you
things.
do that,
Yeah,
we
no,
will
we
be
got
enemies.
it. We're on top of it.
When is the end?
It's in about a half hour.
Okay.
We got about a half hour
It's when the
left.
sun comes up.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, because I work at that time.
Yeah. I hear ya.
What do you guys think of Ebola, the Halloween costume? Too far?
Oh man.
What
Too
the
soon?
fuck, dude?
It's a good
It's a
idea.
Halloween costume where people are dressing up in
On
hazmat
my
suits.
Spooky Me Twitter account, I used to post ideas, shitty Halloween costumes for children you like least. And like I had a bunch that were different viruses and stuff.
I'm gonna piss while
It's
you
a
guys
good
talk
one.
about this.
Ebola, bringing it, present.
That's
Yeah,
right.
keep
Topical.
it local.
Keep
Pedialite
it
there or
topical.
something?
Huh?
You're pissing a lot.
Dude,
Broke the
well,
shield.
if I was
He drinks a lot of
shitting myself at the bar.
Just don't fart
Bladder
hard.
like a Smurf.
He's got a bad prostate.
We can only get a sponsorship from Pedialite, so
Rick
now
down.
we're
He
all
can't
stuck
squeeze
sticking
but
out
a
of
drop.
Rick down. Rick down.
And then there's the blood. I mean,
That's some Rick down shit.
That's the strawberry swirl.
Oh, man down.
on your butterfly.
Oh,
I think this is the first.
Ew.
I think this is the first
Oh.
conversation.
It's
From
like
the
a
bathroom.
mindscape on a man pond. Ill. I'm almost throwing up in my mouth right now just thinking about it. But I won't do that. I'm drinking.
If you're gonna drink Pedialite, you gotta wear a butterfly.
Okay there, Drippy.
Hey, soupy salesman. No, that's terrible. Don't do that. Hurry up and piss and come back because we don't like talking without you.
Well, I'm pretty good.
Well, we kind of like it.
Nah, we love Rick. Come on.
John Lacki, beatboxing interlude.
Beatboxing interview.
That was it.
Yo, nice. That was like the old guy from Family Guy. Hey, y'all want to hear a beatbox?
That's what's good in the streets.
Yeah, turn my bass up.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh,
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Yeah, lucky
Sorry.
you. Here we go. So,
Dun dun dun.
I know what you guys thought about this. Connecticut. John Thornton was arrested at the Doubletree Hotel for aggressive mopping.
He probably deserved it.
Aggressive mopping.
Evidently.
Like, are we talking like
What the fuck is that? I don't want to hurry up and go home.
Like, is this like from
That's
Breaking?
like aggressive
You know,
mopping. I
when
wanna
he's
see
sleeping?
shit the
Was
fuck
he
out.
like mopping the floor like, I'll kill you, motherfucker! Get out of my hotel, you son of a bitch! like that kind of aggressive mopping? Was he
I
making
can-
verbal
He gets in trouble for
terroristic
working hard.
threats?
He probably just wanted to go home.
Aggressive.
Or was he being too rough on the floor?
Well, here's what you know. Here's the piece of information you don't know.
I mean, I think that's pretty much the only two ways you can possibly look at it, right? He happened to be mopping while being aggressive towards people, or he was just beating up on that poor floor.
Okay, hold on.
It's an interesting note.
Evidently, he walked into the hotel. He was staying in the hotel, not working there.
Well, there's your first.
Okay.
And
he shouldn't be mopping anything, right from the gate.
To his chagrin,
no, he had a chagrin.
He saw an employee mopping, and he disapproved of her mopping style.
That could happen.
So
goddamn Peruvian.
So he went on vacation to show somebody how to really mop a floor?
Dude, there are just some things that you're good
paid
at
for that?
and you can't
Wait a minute,
deal
you
with
paid
when
for
you
that.
see other people.
You
Like
just stay
me
fucking
watching
home.
most people use
YouTube.
computers, you
I'll
don't
do
want to
it.
help because you know then they're gonna never not ask you for help. But on the other hand, you're going insane watching. This guy's probably a professional mopsman.
Yeah.
And he's
Like
not-
Stanley's mopsman. Is there a union for that?
Click to that.
Can that be a union
Hashtag
mopsman? It's like a
mopsman.
3-year wait to be a union mopsman.
Yeah, you gotta be a good
If there is, I want to be in it.
He saw a
Yeah,
guy
that'd be like
fucking
good money.
sullying his good name, and he
Yeah.
was like, I'm sorry, you're never on vacation when you're a mopsman. Anytime, anywhere.
Well,
Or Stanley Spadowski?
Yes.
Good reference.
Isn't that a trick from that band?
That's like the word groomsman. Always
Taylor
make me think, like
mopsman.
you're a groomsman, so like, do you like
Are you
take
important?
care of people's
Pick
like
flies
No, I don't do anything.
scientific needs?
I pay for my own
Do you
suit,
freshen
apparently.
people up for the wedding? Because you're a
right.
groomsman. Why are you standing up front with people?
You pick lice out of their hair and eat it.
He then...
Down, it's like on some Breakfast Club shit. When she throws that shit in paper and fucking makes a snowfield and goes, look at my snowball and all
Yeah.
that shit. Wow.
She had a bag full of shit, that
So-
bitch. So,
She did. Why this guy mop the floor?
he snatched the mop from her and began mopping aggressively both the floor and her feet. Eventually bullying her into a corner where she started to cry.
And because the floor was wet, right?
I know.
And she had to stand there for about 3
Oh, I
hours.
couldn't get away.
honestly,
Are you shitting
The
me?
floor
Wait,
was wet.
I'm
The sign
sorry.
was up.
If she took that job serious enough that she didn't want to get to walk on the wet floor, then I disagree with the mopsman. She might have known how to do a job.
I turned
I'll
to
tell you what.
run,
That's
but
like
there was a
serious
sign that said
mopping,
walk.
though.
Psycho mop.
You don't mop someone into a corner. That's like some psycho shit.
And I'll tell you
That's
what.
like I'm afraid
I'm
of my
sorry.
leg.
box.
You're
I'm
gonna
sorry,
mop me
but
to death.
I'm
Don't mop
sorry,
me
but
to
it's a
death.
little more psychotic if you think you've been mopped in. Like, oh, I'm gonna slide to death.
Well,
Like,
there's
I
a duality
mopped my way
there.
into
There
a
has to
corner.
be a polar opposite to that. Of course.
Oh
You're
shit!
on the
I've
opposite
been
end. I'm
mopped
talking
in.
about the fucking nutball with the
You will
mop.
not mop me in my own corner.
You don't know how to mop. Let me show you.
But isn't
And
that
she's
the
like,
plight?
oh,
Isn't that the
right now,
plight?
I'm fucked.
That's the plight of being a man, right?
Being mopped in some corner by some child.
mopping wrong. You gotta show them how to do it right and shit.
But he's
You know
on
what I'm
vacation.
saying?
I'm
Oh,
going
my
on
God.
vacation.
Well,
I will not be
was
touching a mop.
bitch, you ain't going nowhere. He starts mopping. She's like, oh no, about to back it up.
And like she's doing one of these like, oh, I can't get around. And he's like, mop, 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 mop. He's just fucking working her into a corner so he can work the body.
I don't know what's wrong with that guy.
So
I
eventually,
know what's wrong with that guy.
not only did
Wait,
this
how old is
happen,
this guy?
He's got to be fucking like.
he looked like he was
50-something,
about 40.
40.
That's what he looked like.
Not
Fuck.
old enough
I'm gonna be
Maybe
doing
she
that
was
in
trying
like
to take
a
him
year.
for everything.
Hey,
Oh,
that's how it goes down sometimes.
Maybe she accused him of aggressive mopping, but really he was just trying to clean up the kitchen.
Yeah, that's
Right.
it. That's it. He just wanted things done right for a
Just wanted him
change.
done right for a change.
And he
And
drops
she
them off.
threw herself at his mop.
Yeah, and now he's
And
being
he's
blamed.
getting the charge.
Yeah.
Aggressive mopping.
Doesn't it just suck to be a white middle-aged man in
I
this country?
swear to God, man.
It really is the worst.
Christ, the
When
worst.
will the white man finally have the advantage?
When will the white man finally be able to have crappy jobs nobody wants? Mopping hotel rooms for rich people.
Thank you. God
Finally.
damn it. So anyway, he was arrested and charged with breach of peace. And he yelled expletives at the
Alright,
officers
that's
while in
just
the
some
car.
made-up
Breach
shit
of
now. You can't just
Now you're lying.
make up
Now
names
you're
of
lying.
laws
I'm not
so that way
lying.
you can say people broke them.
Yeah,
Breach
right.
of
Yeah,
peace.
like-
And don't you mop that floor like that again,
Again.
you son of a bitch.
You mop it nice.
You keep it down over here.
If you're gonna help
No
an employee-
foul language.
No wire coat hanger.
There's no wire hanger.
No wire coat hanger.
There's another good rule. You pay attention to that.
Oh my god. Ouch, it hurts. You're making my cheeks hurt. What the fuck, dude?
Look, I know you're metal. I know you're metal. You don't like to smile a lot, so
I like to smile.
We'll keep it frowny.
Fuck frowny, man. I got enough frowny when I work all damn day for nothing. To fucking live.
When you smile with a frown, you just wind up looking like this.
You kind of look like what's
man.
his name? Kris Jenner's wife.
Oh God!
Husband. What's his name?
My girl just said that it'd be the day when I aggressively mop anything. She's totally listening and texting in.
She's
I see you.
She's like,
I see you.
She's like, I wish you would mop once in a while.
You're funny.
I wish I had that problem.
She's like, mop, motherfucker, mop.
I don't care what you do. As long as you fucking mop that
Because I'm
floor.
fucking tired, man.
Yeah,
I'm
my wife would take mopping
I
wrong.
washed dishes and shit, man.
Oh, he mopped it wrong. At least he mopped. It's okay.
He tried.
He tried. He went there.
Tennessee. Wanted man. His name was Timothy Black, 54 years old. He was found hiding in a home that he broke into, eating a salad in an unlit closet.
What?
They opened the door and he was just, fucking balls deep in a salad.
Tossing a salad.
In an unlicked closet?
Unlit
No
closet.
one sanitized it properly
Well,
beforehand?
no one mopped
They didn't lick it clean.
No one,
before
there was no
salad
aggressive
there?
mopping going on in there.
No aggressive mopping in there. See,
We just
They
want
gotta
to
hit up
point
that
out.
other guy
We
and be
just
like,
want to
"Yo,
point
can
out
you
that we
come
found the
visit?"
suspect in an unlicked closet.
In an unlit
Was not licked.
Fucking salad, no less.
We looked. We
Allegedly.
checked.
It was dirty.
We
It was
put the
very
black. We
dirty.
put the black lights on it. We did the whole 9 yards. There was no saliva.
But it was
no
they-
trace whatsoever.
So he
This
didn't
closet
live there?
was not.
He didn't
lit.
live there. They just found him and he was sitting there. He was like had a fork in the salad. Was like,
They just
oh
have
shit.
some banging ass salad at that house.
Yeah.
But why did he feel the need to hide it?
We did
Show your
find some
enjoyment
marks
and your
on it.
What a
appreciation
meal to
of
be
that.
ashamed of.
You know?
Salad
But
is
here's the
fucking
thing.
wonderful.
But here's the thing they don't talk about with fucking like robbers. Okay?
Oh,
They gotta
he robbed
eat.
the salad.
They gotta eat and live, right?
We did
So wait,
find
hold
some
on.
toe
Why is
prints.
it to be assumed
Wait,
that
they
every
rob
fucking
everything
house
else?
burglar is just eating fucking like McDonald's and shit? They
We
want to
did-
be healthy.
We did happen to find a
If he
tongue print
stole
on a
the
piece of
salad.
romaine on the property.
It would be a lot easier to steal McDonald's from almost anybody's house than it would be to find someone with a fucking salad in their house.
Right? So he's a pretty
In
unique
this
criminal.
shitty fucking country.
It's like, dude, at least you're being,
It's like,
your heart healthy.
Here's the plan. Find something to eat, feed myself, get some energy, and then fucking steal from him.
Hubert Cumberdale. Who's Hubert Cumberdale? Salad fingers.
You guys over here tongue punching lettuce.
No, only fart boxes. You know, tongue punch lettuce. Well, that's a Tosh 0.0 thing. I don't know. It's that Tosh guy. He tongue punches fart boxes. Fucking,
I like
God bless
Tosh.
you,
I
Daniel
like
Tosh,
Tosh.
you fucking nut.
I'll
He's
tell you
a
what,
fucking
I'd
nut,
love to
dude.
get Taj on this show. I
That
think
would be
fucking
fucking
great, dude.
sick.
You
He'd
think it'd
probably
be
do
crazy?
some crazy sick shit in here, probably, dude. You might have to cleanse your house.
He
afterward.
he cracks jokes unapologetically with no remorse, and I respect it.
That was
Yeah.
redundant
In fact,
And people love it.
In
And people
fact,
love it. To get
recently
people to love it is
we
the key.
we went. Can I tell the story about the prison that we went to, and what happened with the wheelchair and the dude? Okay,
Wait, why
so
are you asking me?
we went to the Eastern State Penitentiary this weekend. We had an awesome talk.
I'm aware.
And I was telling him, and fucking.
Well, that makes sense because he probably doesn't know about it.
He doesn't know about
I
it.
have no idea who I'm
So,
doing this.
thanks to the efforts of Geggy Todd, we took a stretch SUV out there, and we had a great fucking time, right?
Nice.
So,
And
she has a
Chance
rule.
threw up.
She has a rule about comedy. Can you say it?
Hilarity over feelings.
Hilarity over feelings. So if what you're gonna say is
Okay.
gonna hurt somebody, it doesn't matter if it's funny. As long as it's funny,
Right.
fuck you, deal with it. So
Okay.
The feelings, they go away. Like, things come and go important to people.
Why not laugh
But
about
the
it
joke is
regardless?
good for fucking ever.
right. So
Not to everybody though. Some people hang on to
Yeah,
shit.
Too
Well,
bad
some
for
people
them.
Are, some people
Yeah, those
are.
people
Oh
that
yeah,
fucking
So,
work
you
for
know,
everyone
that
that comes
else.
back to bite you sometimes.
it does,
It does,
but
but
That
I'm taking
comes back to bite you
responsibility for
sometimes.
exactly. She said I'm taking responsibility. So whatever.
Could be a herbish
So-
scenario.
We're pushing her through the Eastern State Penitentiary. They've set up as
Oh,
like this
nice.
haunted thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've heard all about it. Man.
Yeah.
I never went.
So this guy jumps out and he's like, you know, they get in your face like this and shit. You know
Yeah,
what
I
mean?
might punch a motherfucker. I can't go to those things.
And,
Sorry about that.
So this guy like
Shit,
jumps
jump
out
in
of the
my face
fucking
like
shadows and gets in her face, and I'm pushing her in the wheelchair, and he looks at her in the wheelchair, and he sort of like goes like this and looks her up and down, and goes, "No fun for you," and he runs away.
Wow.
And she looks at me and she goes, "I can't believe you just said that. I'm so glad he just fucking said that." I was like, yeah, man.
That's awesome.
And that's a good policy to live by, because she was able to fucking crack up over that, because that's funny.
Yeah.
That's hilarity over feelings.
You know what, too? It lightens a situation. Or it lightens any situation.
Sure.
That you could catch feelings over. It takes it to that level of like, yeah, man, we know it sucks, but how about we laugh about it for a second? Because you know what? It feels better than being miserable, because we already know that that's happening.
Dude, there's not a single person on this show that's ever had a
You
joke
know,
cracked
like,
at them that didn't
shit
hurt
sucks.
them personally for a second. But you got to step back from it and go, yeah, that was funny.
Oh, hell
And as long as
yeah.
it was funny, it's like, yeah, that's what's permissible. It's what the fuck we're here for.
Well, yeah,
So
true.
take a breath. You
Well,
know,
no, it's not
we've all
what's
had to do
permissible.
that.
It's just that's life. I mean, like you can't laugh at yourself, but I mean, if someone out and out insults you, you know, I mean, that's different.
Well, it's totally different.
That's a
But
different
cracking a
thing.
joke, as long as you have the ability to know
There's
the
a fine
difference,
line, though,
there's a
you
fine
know?
line.
There's a fine
Walk
line.
the
If
line
it's
nicely.
a direct personal attack
If
done
it's
through
intentional
humor.
Yeah, well then there you go.
If it was like,
Then
hey,
you
fuck
got-
you,
You're just being
if
a
it was like,
sarcastic,
fuck
spiteful.
you and your
Yeah,
family,
exactly, and
that's when it changes.
But yeah,
But
that's
part
when it
of-
changes.
That's when you're not
Absolutely.
part of what makes something like this show work is the fact that everybody knows each other well enough to be able to say, hey, here's a really, really crass joke about you.
Yeah.
I know you have.
But
the
that
ability
also
to take
means
it,
that we
you know?
forgive each other for shit that we would never dream of saying
Of
to
course
other
not.
people.
I do,
Right.
though.
Yeah, she will though. She's
And that's a
she's.
problem.
Ah, you
Look,
got your
she's-
limits. Everybody does.
No, but she's fucking ninja.
Everybody has
with
their
that
limits,
kind of thing.
though.
No filter?
That's fine.
No, we'll go out in public and somebody will fucking say something stupid. She'll be like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" Like, and I'm like, "Oh, here we go. All right.
Oh, here we go. Brace
Get ready.
yourself.
Get ready. You're
Brace
about
for
to
it.
get a
It's
lesson.
coming.
You're gonna get a
I
lesson
didn't
in
do
real shit."
I don't do shit, dude. It's other people. Like, I don't just walk up to people.
It's everybody
Yes.
else. I have nothing
No,
to do with it.
I respond to shit, but it's other people's dumb shit I respond to. Like, here's one of the biggest things that makes me angrier than anything. Watching assholes leave fucking shopping carts in handicapped parking spots, getting in their car and driving off.
That's
Yeah, I can agree with
They
that.
may
Sure.
not have said anything to me personally, but if I am there and present,
Oh,
I
yeah.
consider it a
They're
reaction
done.
to
Yeah,
say
no,
something
I
at
can
that
agree with
point.
that.
Done.
I think I actually am. I will be like, if I'm with my son, I'll be like, Gage, go grab that thing. Like I absolutely, I move
Clinky
him
to
if
that.
I see him. You know, like I don't agree with that at all. I think it's absolutely terrible practice. It's ridiculous. And if I see a shopping cart and there's nobody
But
in
I'm
the
also
lot
just a
tending
dick in
to it,
general.
I'll
You
move
know
it.
that too.
What's that?
I said I know I'm also just kind of a dick in general. I didn't even remember the kid, the buck tooth.
I was pushing her
You
to the
like
mall
you
in a
referenced it
wheelchair.
the other day, and it like
And she
made
was
me
like,
even
okay, first off, this is the first time I ever pushed her through a mall in her
I
wheelchair.
had to give him the rules.
And she goes, first off, I want you to notice everybody's gonna look at my feet. She goes, I am fucking invisible in this chair, and everybody will get the fuck out of my way no matter what I say.
True.
So just push me and don't worry about it. And I'm like, well, okay. And I start pushing her. She's like, beep, beep. I'm retarded. Get out of my way.
No,
I'm
I did.
disabled.
Actually, you're lying. What I did do was go,
Yeah, that's
over and over, and then he's like, holy shit. But everyone just parts, and I was like,
Dude,
Rick, you don't get it. They
people
expect it.
part
That's what's
like the
fucked up.
red fucking
Like,
sea.
I'm
Like-
not exploiting a weakness here. I am basically just trying to
You're
present.
embracing a weakness.
I am trying to
Right.
present to you
We
that
walked-
I'm expected to be acting that way, and also apparently to not have feet.
We walked
Yeah,
into
but
the
you're also
Apple store.
lying to do it.
I'm a big fat fucking liar.
But we walked into the Apple store and the place was packed. And we
I
walked
made
through the door
the noise.
and
That
I
went-
turned the corner and she went,
No, I didn't. Wrong again.
What do you mean what noise?
That I went.
Oh, okay, whatever. And
then when
whatever.
they saw
But the
me someone in a
store, when I
wheelchair,
tell
they
you the
fucking
store split down the middle, that's not an exaggeration. It was like a perfect road to the desk opened up and I was like, holy shit, we're untouchable in this bitch.
Oh, great.
The funny
You're
part-
still disabled and he's drunk with power. Wonderful. This is going to work out great for everybody.
Him being a drunk wheelchair driver
That's a good joke.
is scary. He tends to speed.
And there it goes.
Where people like, I'm trying not to look. I'm trying not to look.
Everybody. The only people who
They
don't do
look
it
at
are
your
children.
feet and then walk away.
Children are the only people. Children are the only people who act
My
right.
son would probably walk up to you and go,
Good.
Yeah, but that's good. That's good though. Why is that? Why is that good? You've talked about
Because
this before.
people always fucking try and pretend or like I'm aware that I'm sitting down and you're standing up and I have to look 3 feet up to see you. Like it's not like I'm not noticing my situation, but I'm clearly noticing you pretending that you're not noticing. Like
Right.
the fuck? That's crazy. Like that's
Yeah.
just
Now,
abnormal.
what if we
Like
made the wheelchairs with big ass wheels like the old style bicycles?
Dude,
So
I
you
want to
can
put
look
spinners
eye to
on
eye.
a wheelchair.
So they look at your feet to see if your legs are missing?
Yeah.
Well, I always assume that must be what it is. Everyone always looks at my feet, the first fucking thing they do. And I imagine that they must think that I have none or they're like beyond repair. I don't fucking know.
Here's my theory. When it comes
Whatever
to
the
anybody,
fuck, but they just
when
do.
it comes to anybody,
well, I mean, if they see somebody in a wheelchair, I think their immediate response is to wonder why they can't walk. So I would imagine they'd be drawn to your legs.
And
See if there's any obvious reason right there, or obvious deformities as to why you're incapable of
Can I
walking.
ask you something?
I mean, I would do the same thing.
I want to ask you
would.
something. You would appreciate it if somebody just said to you, "Hey, what's with the wheelchair?" Right?
Yeah.
Like that's better.
Then being stared at and then pretending that you're not being stared
Yeah,
at
but-
with the quick look away.
But
that-
you do understand that most people are raised to go,
Yes,
don't
that's
act
the
differently.
fucking
Don't
problem.
act differently. So, and I agree that's a problem.
Well, no, not
You
even
know?
that. It's also don't treat people differently.
Yes.
Don't treat people
Right.
differently.
So
know
you
what I
get
mean?
sort of like
Most
locked in this
people
corner where you're
are raised to think that the proper thing to do is to just take a peek at you and then just let you be on your way and don't treat you any differently from anybody else. If they say something to you, they feel like they're being rude.
The creep factor.
The way I
It's
see
the
it is this.
staring.
Well,
When I
I
see
mean, like,
people-
but, I mean, like,
and
you
the,
know,
like-
that's just people are gonna look, you know. I mean,
when I see
regardless.
people who are disabled,
That's a reality
in any
to an
way,
extent.
In any way, or the elderly. The elderly get treated like they're children, and I don't agree with that. When I meet people who are way older than me, I just talk like I'm me. I don't have a shift where I'm like, oh, hi, little old lady. I'm like, yo, isn't shit fucked up out here?
Yeah.
And you have no idea how much more often they appreciate you not curbing your shit rather than curbing your shit. It's
That's
well,
not
maybe you
most
wouldn't, but you know what I'm
people.
saying.
Well, I don't know. It might be most people. I
They're
don't
not
know,
babies,
but
dude. They paved the way for us. They
Yeah.
paid their dues.
Those
They're
motherfuckers.
They know more than we
adults
do,
who are
yeah.
veterans of life, and they fucking deserve all the respect in the
Absolutely.
world.
Totally.
Because without
Listen.
them, we wouldn't be here doing our shit right now.
We've approached the time of the show that's called Austin Talks. Why the fuck are you here? So you're here. So let's talk. You coined that phrase, by the way.
I
motherfucker.
I did.
So you go ahead and take responsibility for that.
I guess so. All
So-
right, it's my fault.
This is Dan Caputo
Believe
from Negative
me.
Sky, and I want to hear a little bit about what the fuck is going on with Negative Sky right now.
What's going on with Negative Sky right now?
Let's
Dude,
talk
we're
about it.
recording a record in fucking Conclave Studios in Manhattan in New York, which is the same place because I'm a little buzzed.
Come closer
You're
to the
supposed
mic.
to laugh at that, motherfuckers. Alright, you're not laughing at that. So anyway, we're recording, and yeah, man, it's gonna be kick-ass, dude. Co-produced by Corey Pierce from God Forbid.
Fuck yeah.
And John Kiedis is also engineering and co-producing from Diecast. And they're both in on it, and we're revamping tunes, and fucking we're gonna put out new shit, and we're amped to put it out, man.
Excellent.
We're gonna play with Agnostic Front at the Brighton Bar on December 21st, which is gonna be cool. Prior to that, we're supporting some relapse bands that are coming through, Wolfhammer and the Mortals,
Wolfhammer, they're
also at the Brighton Bar on November 6th.
I like Wolfhammer.
After I get back from fucking Harry Potter land.
Hell yeah.
And,
Hell yeah.
you know, man, I'm just fucking doing a daily grind, and the band's things are looking good, but we're taking our baby steps, and we're doing our things, and we're thinking about all our shit. And, just looking forward to producing good shit and putting it out and hoping people dig it and playing shows and fucking living the fucking dream, man. The broke ass musician dream, dude. I play music because I love to, not because anybody pays me. 24 fucking years, man.
Oh,
it's my first show ever.
Let me ask you something.
Oh, that's. Wait a minute, and that's.
I was gonna drink
and
by
that's
myself. I'm like,
and that's and that's why the fuck he's here.
That's why the fuck I'm here, because I've been here, and I'll still be fucking here.
I know a lot of bands that are like in their early 20s.
Yeah.
You gotta throw some advice at those guys. What would it be?
I got a lot of advice.
Go ahead.
For start, have some fucking etiquette, man. It ain't about a competition, dude.
Good.
Your fellow band is
Dude,
just
number
fucking
one.
like you, man.
Number
Trying
one.
to make their way with their own creativity, putting themselves out there on display in
Right.
front of
Damn
everybody.
straight.
Treat it like a
feelings to be
team.
crushed, to be judged and criticized by every fucking body. The fucking band after you is not your fucking enemy, man. They're your fucking friend. They're your ally. And you're going to network with each other, and you're going to make a scene. And a scene, quote unquote, is what we fucking need, because without a scene, we don't become any fucking thing. You have to make people understand that there's something going on somewhere. And you have to bound together and not fucking be bitches and be, oh, my band's better than yours. You all suck. Until you fucking weather the fucking storm for years.
Yeah.
And learn the hard fucking way, and then you get good, and then you learn respect, and you have gratitude for everything you should fucking have, which is the ability to go out and put your creativity on display and allow people to hear it and hopefully accept it and love it if you're lucky enough. And that's what the fuck you do it for, man. You're getting your fucking shit out. You're using a vehicle, man. Treat it properly, man. Don't disrespect it. You know? And all this fucking, man, I can't stand that. Dude. That's one thing I feel very seriously about. It's cool to support your scene, but support it for real. Don't be a flaky fucking fag talking
just
about, yeah, I like your band, and then
don't
you talk
just
shit
support
about
your
them to the
scene.
next
Don't
band
just
that you're
be
gonna get
your
tickets
scene.
off of.
Don't just support your scene. Be your scene.
Be your
Believe it,
fucking
dude.
scene.
Yeah, be
Well
your
said.
scene.
Be your
Be
fucking
your
scene. Because if you don't, there
You
is
know?
no scene.
Fuck that shit. Don't be
You know?
fashionable. Don't be some fucking fly by. Like, dude, if you love that shit, if you love the music, if you feel it, support it. Be the scene.
Support
period.
it, because
that's
how
it.
is
Just
it ever
support
gonna
it.
get hurt if you don't?
Love it. You know.
True, man.
Like, even though, dude, there were a lot of metal bands I'd go see all the time back in the day when it was cheap and easy to see, but I haven't seen any, but there are a few, that pop up, like we were talking about earlier. When they come through, I will pay. I will pay and I will see them because they're honest bands. They're doing it ground up by themselves, and they always make their tickets affordable. They make their shows accessible. You can go to any place to see them. They'll be playing a fucking bar one night, and they'll be playing a fucking, a concert hall the next night. But those are the dudes who make it accessible and love it and live it.
It's the
And
fans
do
that make the band, dude.
exactly.
You know,
That
you
where
have to
where they
fucking-
want you to play, you play. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
like,
respect your fans.
Like, dude, what was it?
Respect your fans. Without them,
Like, what
you're
was that?
fucking nothing.
Like
dude.
Dillinger
Anything
was
you
about
have,
to go
5,
on.
10, 50, 500, 5,000.
Yeah.
Respect them fucking
Yeah.
people,
Yeah,
man.
great.
This summer,
They
Dylan
make you
play
what
in
you
front of
are.
5 people like you're playing in front of 5.
Well, this
I mean,
summer,
you do it for you, but you do it for them too,
Yeah.
man. It's a love-hate relationship, and it's a fucking. It is what it is. But,
Absolutely.
But it's a fucking symbiotic existence,
Yeah.
man. And you need to feed each other, man, for it to live.
Yeah.
Everybody's on this digital computer shit. I recently saw a little fucking post on Facebook about Ozzy, who I love to death. Sabbath is my favorite band in the world. Ozzy said, okay, being in a rock band is a dying art form. You know why? Because computers. Because you can get everything for free. Because you don't have to go see it live. Because you're so caught up in your technology that you forgot what it is to be a human being and to fucking feel. Because feeling is more important than the little G you get from getting level 32. Or on whatever the fuck you're doing. Like, grow the fuck up, dude. You are who you are. The lights are going to go the fuck out one day. And you're not going to know what to do because you neglected what it was to be who the fuck you are, which is a human being. So support liberal arts, man. Go out to fucking plays. Go to shows. Go to fucking music fucking. Go to art fucking. Do all that shit. Exhibits.
Everything.
Do that shit. Because that's what humanity is, man. That's how we fucking
Hearing
evolve. That's how we
hearing
exist.
other people's
That's how we
opinion.
maintain. You know?
It's hearing, and also it's opening yourself to other people's perspective.
Because people
that's
need
the
to
bottom
fucking
line
hear
of
it,
it.
and they
Yeah.
need to hear it.
And well,
They
that's
need to hear
why
it 'cause they
music
won't
is
think
so
about it.
crucial because it's not only and an eye into another person's perspective, but the amount of work that they have to do and the amount of genre and appeal and appearance that they have to create to even be seen by you.
I die every
You know what I
fucking
mean?
night.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like you
I
do a
die
lot of work.
every
You
night.
do a lot of work.
For real. I'm
You
empty,
do a
but-
lot of work to make your band what it is.
and it's not even
we
that.
we do a lot. We did a lot of work to make ours what it appears to. You know, like there's a mood, there's a motive, there's an underlying theme.
You know what it is?
No matter
It's
what
being
you
real.
say. Yeah, being real.
Right.
You know what I mean? But like
That's
that's
a
what's
show today.
interesting about
Being
music.
real is a show.
It's
You have to walk reality off the show. fucking
It's
real.
just like going to the movies. It's seeing another perspective.
Yeah.
But
You ever
this
walk
is in
off the
live
stage-
form, you
You
know?
ever walk on stage
it's
and
real as
feel
well.
the residual shit from the show? Like I've
Always.
walked off a
Oh,
show,
yeah, million times.
like angry
Million
as
times.
fuck. Like I've walked off a show and people walk up to me and just be like, "Yo, not right now," because
You know what?
gotta.
I feel
I'm
that.
listening to you. We're going to the bed.
No, go ahead.
Oh, Jesus
I
Christ.
feel, yeah, he's got the
You are
Pedialite.
terrible.
Man. The
You
Pedialite
are
is
terrible.
You're
I am
hiding.
I'm listening.
God.
You are smuggling Pedialite.
Give me a drop! I just need a
Baby,
little
you're
drip.
in
Come
bed
on,
with
come on.
somebody that'll spot
I
it.
haven't shit myself yet.
No, but you got a girly bladder right now. I'm just not, no
If he
offense.
pees too much, he
Yeah,
will
I
shit
do so
himself.
much less than he does.
But I'm just saying, usually it's the girl that's like, I gotta go to the bathroom, I gotta go to the bathroom, I gotta go to the bathroom. The dude's like, damn, again?
No.
Like,
Right?
No,
Yeah.
we
I
will.
mean, not to be
Sarah can hold
stereotyp-
her
not to be
water, that's no
stereotypical,
problem.
generalized right there. I apologize, girls, but I'm just saying.
Oh, don't apologize
You
to
know.
them. They're all fucking idiots.
Well, I'm nice. I'm nice. I'm a nice guy.
Sarah
I'm
can
trying to
hold
be
her
nice
water.
until
You
I
don't
can't take it no more.
You don't need to worry about her.
But,
She'll be fine.
But fucking, what the hell was I talking about? Shout out. What am I talking about?
We were talking about a lot of shit.
Talking about a lot. She's talking
We
about
crossed
being,
a lot
being
of
real.
lines.
Being
Well,
real.
being real. Yeah, you know what?
Being
We
real.
did touch on being real. So
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
When you go up there, see, as a band, young bands, again, back to the young band thing.
exactly.
Be fucking real, because if you're not real, no one's gonna recognize it, because real recognizes real.
Real
And
recognize
vibes
real.
off
Game
of
recognize
real.
game.
And that's what makes you feel it and go, fuck yeah, that's what I want.
Yep.
If you're like, yeah, I'm doing this thing everybody likes to hear, go fuck yourself, dude. You suck, and you should never pick up an instrument ever again.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
You have to.
From the
well,
bathroom,
no, because
dude. The
it's
bathroom
a,
said
but
go
it,
fuck
but it's
yourself.
because it's
Listen.
because like when you're
You can't
doing
get
something
worse than
like
that.
people don't just do that. People don't just walk in. You know, I mean, like, well, you know, people do, but they're obvious, like you said. People can tell when somebody just stepped in and was like, "Oh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna make some money. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna ride this fucking like." You can tell when somebody's committed. You can tell when somebody's been doing it for a
Hold
long
on.
time.
You don't even have to
Gentlemen,
say
When
you
somebody's
feel it.
practiced, yeah, you can
Couple
tell.
of things. Number one, I have a really lame request that I saw you fulfill once in New York City, and I thought you would do it real quick right now.
What's that? New
No
York City.
one that
What
I've
is
ever
that?
met, not a single fucking singer that I've ever met, sounds as much like Lane Staley from Alice in Chains
pretty
as
mind-blowing.
this guy does. And I was wondering if
Oh,
you could
yeah?
just
Yeah.
throw a
alright.
note or a line out there just
Yeah.
to prove it.
Sure.
No, fuck that. Pick a song.
Oh, I love
No, I
Lane
want him to
Staley.
pick a song.
I'll just do it right
Because
now.
because
Oh,
he's
yeah,
a
no,
huge.
pick a song. What's the song? Like,
Down in the hole.
It's unbelievable.
so what line should he do?
Anyone
Down in the
who
hole?
wants.
Yeah.
All right. Bury me softly in this womb. I give this part of me for you. Sand rains down, and here I sit, holding red flowers in a tomb. You know what I'm saying? God,
Nice.
You're good.
just a little.
Fuck.
That was good. That was very solid.
I love Lane Staley, man.
And
Rest
we're
in
about
peace.
we're about
Love
to
that
jump
shit.
into the final word. Where can people find Negative Sky and any information on you online?
Oh, Reverb Nation, Facebook. You can get our fucking EP Death of the Sun off of iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, Xbox Music, all that fucking.
It's all Negative
all
Sky?
that ridiculous shit.
Or is any of it Negative Sky Band, Negative Sky New Jersey, just Negative Sky?
Negative Sky,
Just
man.
look 'em up.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
no.
sure we're the only Negative Sky. Couple quick shout outs: Energy Entertainment,
Please.
Conclave Studios, Scars of Envy, Stagger, Lower the Veil, fucking Eye of Anubis. There's like 80 million fucking bands. Darkness Descends, There's like 80 million. I love all you guys. I'm just saying, dude. I'm gonna kill myself later.
I'm interested in
going,
Hot Blood.
What the fuck? Hot Blood's my boys, man.
Hot Blood's
Hot
got
Blood,
some interesting
Mischief
shit
kids,
going
my
on,
boys, the
dude.
Mischief kids, dude, are dope too. You gotta check out the
Okay,
Mischief
all
kids.
right, definitely.
Hot Blood, though, it's my motherfucker.
Hot Blood's got some shit going on.
I'm on their fucking record.
Okay,
I do guest appearance.
I
on
like
two of their
them, man.
tracks.
In fact, one of their
They're cool
bandmates, where I was at the Brighton, and the guy spilled some of my beer.
Was it Charlie?
It was a dude with the fucking mustache. And I turned around with my beer, and I just went, and he just goes, clink. And I went, clink. I was like, good. I was like, fuck, God, I hate this shit anymore. I don't want to, like, I don't care about that type of shit. I'm just like, oh, man, come on, man.
It's alright. At least he was like, hey, man.
He was cool, man.
The
He
bass
was a
player
cool guy.
recorded an On's first demo.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
And he was also from Barry and the Penitentiary.
Those guys
Charlie,
are good.
Charlie Schaefer.
Dude, Barry.
Big ups to my
Penetrators,
boy.
the fucking shit.
Yeah,
dude.
we used to do
Absolutely.
shows with them all the
Dude,
time.
their fucking coffee
cool as
shop
fuck.
over there in Asbury Park is the shit.
I have not been there yet.
Go
man. I've
there.
got to go. Sorry,
It's
Barry,
awesome.
I haven't made it out, man. I'll be out, bro. If
It's
you're watching.
Time for the Awesome Talk final word.
Final
word. Take it in the face.
I am giving the first final word tonight over to Heavy Metal John.
Oh, I knew you were gonna do that. You always do that.
You know what?
No, he
Everybody
doesn't.
says that. Everybody I point to says
No,
that.
he doesn't. No, he doesn't. You're
Well,
just a new guy,
Most
so
of
you
the
gotta go
Most
first.
of the time when I was here, you weren't here, so that's why you don't know.
What, 2 episodes?
Three.
Yeah, alright, you know what? Bitch,
Three.
check my track record, motherfucker. Alright, you done.
I know you
With your 3 episodes.
No, actually,
Fucking
four.
shit. Please.
I know you weren't constipated, but you weren't
Please.
here.
Motherfucker.
Go ahead, your final word.
Alright, final word. Love you, Ryan.
With your 4 episodes.
Alright, final word is, I want to agree with you guys, support your local bands, support bands that you love, that, you've listened to for a long time, because you never know if they're coming out with a new album again. Just like Sarah said, I never knew a lot of these bands were coming out again.
And Ministry,
and it's surprising
they've had their
because
last tour ever about 30 times now.
they don't advertise like they used to, the old bands, when they're coming out with an album, so you might miss it by years. So try to keep up with your favorite bands, and I don't know, it's been fun, and happy Halloween since we don't see it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, Tom, put your number 2.
Number 2, Mr. Giggity. Well, I want to wish everyone a happy Halloween. That's coming up. I'm going to be spending my time rolling chocolate in glass and sticking razor blades and Butterfingers, for the holidays. So.
Don't forget the needles in the apples. It's the old school.
Make sure you
shit.
don't come to my house.
Make sure you don't come to my house.
I'm probably not going to be there. You get what you get.
And you don't get upset.
Get some slutter fingers. Man down. They've been in bad
You
places.
get what you get, and you don't get upset.
Yeah, right.
Actually, they're the metal cans with no labels.
Holy
And I think that will complete my final word.
Well, thank you.
Nice.
Big Tom. Sarah, your final word.
Hey, you should go online and get tickets to our live show on
Yes.
November 15th.
Where can they get them?
I don't remember the address.
Awesome.
I always get it wrong. Listen, I set it
www.awesometalk.
up. I made it. I did all the shit,
You
and
knocked
I
it
don't
down.
fucking remember the name
posted it
because
up there.
all of
He
them,
posted.
all of the
It's
names we usually take were taken, and
It's
that's why I don't remember.
awesometalkshop.weebly.com, and Weebly has 2 E's in it.
The reason why I never remember is because I know that on the page it says Awesome Talk Merch Shop, so I can never remember if the address says shop or
Just
merch.
it's just shop. And
yeah,
and
I think I came to that conclusion.
And the money we
because
raise-
I realized that if it said Awesome Talk Merch Shop.weebly.com, that'd be way too much.
Too much.
For more
Too
for
much.
most people.
Too much.
They'd be like, oh no, that's too many letters. No.
And what are we raising money for?
We're raising money to it helps teach doctors how to properly treat Lyme disease. A program that does that.
All right. And I just want to throw in, if you want to learn more about Lyme disease, check
You
out
already said
Sarah's.
that.
I'm going to say it again.
You did all
I'm
the
going to say it
ad
again. I don't
campaigns.
care.
Again.
Sarah's podcast on iTunes, which is Life with Lyme.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Check that shit out.
Ryan, final word.
Oh, shit. Thanks, Dan, for coming through. You're the shit, man. It's
Thanks
always
for
good to
having
see
me, man. I
you.
love you
Heavy
guys,
Metal
man.
John, everybody. Renee and Chance for that fucking epic adventure we had the other night. That was fun. I needed it a lot.
Yeah.
That morning, I woke up like terrified. My wife was screaming throughout my house. I thought something was wrong with her pregnancy, but it almost turned out, I mean, like, not worse, but it was even like more terrifying. Our friend Malaya, who had been diagnosed a couple years ago with triple negative breast cancer, passed away this Saturday morning, and it was Thursday. There's gonna be a celebrate. I love. She's not having a funeral. She's having a celebration of life. You know, they so it's just gonna be people hanging out and having a good time. So that's cool. But she before she went, you know, she was a speaker of honor at a lot of different events. She was a really tough chick. She was really, really cool. She stood up to that shit as hard as she could, and she did a lot of things to try and help people, donate a lot of money, and actually need a lot of donations in her closing days. But one place that actually honored her for how tough she was the Val Skinner Foundation. You can mail, you know, Val Skinner Foundation, attention, MSK, which would be Malaya, Southern Cali. MSK for life. P.O. Box 213, Bayhead, New Jersey 08742, and it's a grant in honor of Malaya to try and find a cure for triple negative breast cancer, because they really, like, this is one of those rarities that they have no idea about. You know, I mean, like, she was undergoing chemo for years and never got better. There were never any, like, positive signs. Like, they were able to stop it from getting worse, but she never ever got better. And the minute they took her off, she went into hospice care, and 3 weeks later she was dead. You know, I mean, like, it's a very aggressive.
How old was she?
Oh my God, in her mid-30s, not old at all, but it's a very aggressive form of cancer, and she didn't have any options from day one, really. Like, nobody really knew what to do about it, so they just kind of went through the normal, but nobody has any clue how to fight this at all. You know, like, they're just using old school tactics, and they have no idea what even causes it, where it comes from, why it's so aggressive.
They need money for research.
Yeah, they need a lot of fucking money for research. So I'm sorry, I have a hard time remembering it. But if you look up the Val Skinner Foundation, they go direct. It's www.valskinnerfoundation.org. And anything you can do to help them out, it would be greatly appreciated. And rest in peace, Malaya. We're gonna miss you a lot. But you know, on the good side, outside of that, my wife is pregnant. My son has a dick.
Oh, congratulations, man.
So
what's his name?
Odin.
Nice.
Or Odie. So, Odie, can't wait to meet you. I'm glad you're not a chick.
Congratulations, bro.
And that's my final word.
Next final word, I'm going to hand over to Dan Caputo from Anon. Your final word to the world.
Oh my God. All right, man. Frankie Coffee Cake, don't look at this kid when he's throwing my dice. Put him in the fucking bathroom. Put him in the fucking bathroom. Take it in the face.
Is that a Bronx tale?
That's not. It is a Bronx tale.
I knew it. Ralph Papa Macchio Papio, whatever the fuck is
you know,
it's good shit.
My girl texted me and reminded me of it, so I figured
Karate
to take it out. Thanks, babe.
You know, fall crane technique,
That was a good one.
motherfucker.
No, you know, man, just be a good fucking human being, please. It's what you are, okay? Remember that? Because we're not going to make it for much fucking longer until you figure it out, so can we start figuring it out, please? Thank you. Put your iPad down. Later.
And go to shows. Go to live
And
shows.
go to shows. Negative Sky. Come see me play. I'll scream about all the shit I just talked about
Don't watch
tonight.
it on your computer.
It's a heavy
see it
music
live.
behind it. You may hear something fresh before we leave you, I think.
Actually, we're going to watch a live video.
Something new.
Performing the song Daggers.
Which is going to be on the new recording.
Which I love that fucking song. We were there the night you performed it for the first time at the Brighton. And
This was in Philadelphia.
Oh, so good.
Courtesy of Rock Titan Television, too.
Totally. Dude, big ups. Word
Big
up.
ups, man.
Holler.
Yes.
Is that it?
But yeah, that's pretty much it, dude. Later, skater. Don't be a dick.
Don't be a herb.
Don't be a herb.
Don't be a herb.
Don't be a herb. So,
Love you.
before I hand the special final word over to John Lacki from SuperTameWithShoe.com, I just want to say, find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Awesome Talk TV. You can also find our website, awesometalktv.com. Sarah and I have a podcast on iTunes and Droid called Ice and the Face. You can find us on Facebook, Droid, iTunes, and all of this is under Homebar Productions, which you can find on Facebook. My final word is, first of all, I want to thank Dan for coming through tonight from Negative Sky.
Thank you for having me.
Sky. I want to say thank you to Heavy Metal John for being here tonight, man.
Boo!
Hey, they like me, all right?
Which of 4 episodes?
I think it might have been 5. Might have been 5.
He lost
Hey, man, I'm
He
talking
really
about
I want to say, hey, we're going to be, Awesome Talk is going to be live at the St. in Asbury Park, November 15th.
Go see that shit.
You can get these tickets right here.
You can get these tickets.
Get these tickets right here.
You can get these tickets right now.
Awesome Talk Shop.
For monies. Cash monies.
$10 a piece.
Exchangeable.
You're going to see Awesome Talk live. 2 stand-up comedians. Beatboxer Rodney Rush from Breaking Bad is going to fucking be there. Twine is going to perform. Teddy Bailey and DJ Addict are going to be there. Which is fucking incredible fucking hip-hop music. Not shit hip-hop. Good fucking hip-hop. Jesus Christ. I just want to thank everybody. I want to thank everybody for being here tonight, man. This has just been a really, really good night, and I had a good time, man. There's some good things on the horizon. The Super Groove special's coming out. The Eastern State Penitentiary special is coming out, and hope everybody checks it out on right here on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So
Alex, I love you. Mom, I love you. Dan, I love you. Julianne, I love you. Everybody, I love you.
Penis.
I would thank God for all my dopest rhymes.
Represent and watch Awesome Talk, man, because this shit is better than regular television. It's real.
Uncensored and
it's
real.
not reality TV. It's just
we're
reality.
better than regular everything.
Just reality.
Now
Awesome Talk, motherfucker. Don't get it fucked up, man.
Don't get
Y'all
it
are
fucked
tripping.
up.
Stop tripping.
It would
It
behoove you to not get it fucked up.
Stop tripping. Awesome Talk, motherfucker. Awesome fucking talk.
And before
Watch it.
we cut to the Negative Sky live video,
Yeah,
which is
fuck
going to be
them.
followed
They
by
suck.
the trailer
The singer's
for the
horrible.
Awesome Talk live show, I'm going to hand the special final word over to John Lacki from SuperTameH2.com.
Easy.
Let's hear it.
Let me give you entrance music.
Thanks.
It sounds like Lane Staley.
The king is here.
Yeah.
I like that. Just follow me around all day doing that.
I'm off the red carpet.
Okay, here we go. Okay. I'm going to bring it down a level.
Oh, you got a cigarette, dog?
So you look around the room, frozen with fear. Fear of inadequacy, fear of being upstaged. You take a swig of beer, choke it down, and retreat into the bathroom. You stare at yourself in the mirror, take a deep breath, and ask, is my Halloween costume topical enough? You are dressed as a bent iPhone 6. Some drunken partygoer foolishly thought you were a calculator. Really, Susan, a calculator? What's topical about that? I'm the thing that was in the news a few weeks ago. You know, the thing that was trending? I don't think your costume is trending, Susan. Nobody gives a shit about lady pirates anymore, Susan. Nobody. Arg. As an adult, it's important to outfit yourself with the most topical Halloween costume possible. Any idiot can dress up as a ghoul or a goblin, or as a member of the band's Ghoul or Goblin. But do you want a costume that says, hey, remember that thing that just happened? Maybe this hastily put together collection of trash stapled to my body will refresh your memory. Something that will be relevant for the duration of the party and will slowly become less and less clever as the night goes on, until you're driving home, wondering if maybe your costume, which consisted of a white t-shirt with the word Ebola written in a drippy blood red font, was not only in poor taste, but also completely fucking stupid. You will peak around 9:30 p.m. when a guy dressed as the dad from Seventh Heaven will corner you and say, oh shit, bro, this guy's crazy. Look at this guy, he's fucking Ebola. Oh my god, I can't believe it. So dark, so relevant.
So dark, so relevant.
Man. The life of the topical Halloween costume wearer is filled with exhilarating highs and also devastating lows. So obviously you're looking for a way to ensure your costume is as topical as humanly possible. All you have to do is fire up your favorite news source on the morning of the party and rip your costume straight from the headlines. Feel superior over your friends and coworkers whose costume ideas are stale, entry-level, try-hardy bullshit. Like, oh cool, you're a dude in a cardboard gladiator armor screaming about Sparta. Well,
I've seen those.
I have too. So that's awesome. But I'm BuzzFeed's 21 incredibly easy salsa recipes you need to try. That story was posted right before I got here, and I'm about to bob the shit out of some apples, amigo. Or hey, you're a guy in a Guy Fawkes mask. You must be V for very bad at topical costumes. I don't know if you noticed this, but I'm dressed as Joko Widodo. I'm the new president of Indonesia. He was sworn in 8 hours ago. If this costume was any more topical, you'd be rubbing it on your genital warts.
Wow, dude.
Are you a gal looking to spice up your topical costume? Give the boys in accounting at the Halloween happy hour something to talk about? Well, you're in luck. Sexy modifiers can be added to any topical Halloween costume to increase arousal points. For example, you could go as sexy Donald Sterling. You could wear a tube top with the word Ebola written in a drippy red blood font. That's relevant and sexy because Ebola is killing people and you have boobs. So this Halloween, follow these tips, stay safe, and stay topical. As for me, I'm getting into the future sexy topical game. I'll be the guy dressed as Oscar Pistorius being released from prison in 2019, and I'll have the sexiest leg blades you've ever seen.
Thank you very much, sir. This has been
that was beautiful.
Awesome Talk, Season 3, Episode 10, 2 episodes away from the live show at the St. in Asbury Park, New Jersey. And I just want to say to everybody in the chat room, our sponsors, our guests, thank you very much for drinking with us. And Ryan?
If I could intervene, good night, forever, my sweet friend. Rest in peace, Malaya. If you guys could join me on the count of 3 and saying, we ain't going out like that. 1, 2, 3. We ain't going out like that. That's awesome talk.
Gegita, Negative Sky video, please. Daggers.
Later.
This next tune is about people I fucking can't stand. They wield sharp, tiny, fucking sometimes jagged or rusty objects in their back pockets, their fucking coat pockets. And when you turn around, they sneak up on you and they stab you in the back. Love that, especially when it's your frenemies. So we call this shit daggers. Because, yeah, everybody's got some in their back pocket.
Alright.
Yeah, where's your boo-boo? You fell?
Mind your fucking attitude. Mind your fucking attitude. Mind your fucking shit.
And I'm really playing with hard here.